Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is day 4 of the EU play days for PROHUBS, and if you don't know who we are, what's up, everybody? It's Sam from the Final Central. Welcome back to the watch party. What we're going to be doing today is watching the EU PROHUB matches. If you're not familiar with PROHUBS is the basically premier league at the moment within the finals. So you're watching the best of Europe compete in about 5 cash-out matches each today to earn league points to basically qualify and seed themselves in for playoffs to get even more points, and then hopefully qualify for what they call the Championship Series, which is when NA battles it out versus EU. If you guys are new here, this is a very much a beginner-friendly stream, so we are here to provide all the assistance you could ever need regarding the Finals gameplay and PROHUBS. You know, we have a feeling the major is going to be kind of similar to a format of this, so as people are getting excited about that, we are here to help you out. So if you have questions, things like that, hit us up in chat. We are very active watching the chat, and this is a very casual experience. So Cody, my co-host, will be on in just a few minutes. He's currently getting up. We actually were up late last night booking our hotel for Sweden for the major, so we are confirmed. We are going. Hotel is booked. He's got his flights booked. I'm waiting until the end of the month because I want double credit card points. But yeah, Anyways, guys, let's jump in and let's take a look at the current ratings, or I guess where the leaderboard placements are. So jumping over here, this is the PHL website. If you want to check it out, you go to PROHUBS.tf to follow along for yourself. But let's take a look at today's play days and let's see where we're at. So we're on EU. We are on day 4, so we're halfway through the split already, which is pretty crazy. This has gone by very quickly, obviously. There's 2 a week. So this is wrapping out week 2, and then we have 2 more next week on Wednesday and Saturday. If you guys are new to the channel, we do not stream the EU Playday on Wednesdays because it is during the workday for us. So we are not live during the day, but we do watch the NA matches. So if you enjoy this and you want to check out NA on Wednesday, we are there. And we'll also be live tonight checking out the NA matches as well. So lots happening, but let's check it out. Pulsar Esports obviously is currently the team to beat. That team is made up of Atelko, Lasky, Persin, and Foxtrotty. I'm going to turn down the music in my ears. Very loud. Hopefully the music's not too loud for you guys. If it is, let me know and I'll turn it down. But that is made up of Atelko, Lasky, Persin, and Foxtrotty. They are by far the team to beat in the EU region, but right behind them is Aimers with Elix, Reinke, Roma, and Days. Both very good teams, very competitive, and it's going to be very fun to see them kick off the day in Group A together. So we will be watching them compete against each other, along with Makeshift and 200 Books as well. 200 Books has made a good appearance already, and I think they were a team that actually qualified this season. They weren't automatically brought in from last season, so good to see them having a decent performance so far. And real quick before I start out, we do have a chat message from Neutral Switz. He says, hola, ¿qué tal? Welcome to the stream, bienvenidos. That's about as far as I got for you, but, you know, I got a 1500 day streak on Duolingo, so I'm trying. But welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And shout out to all our EU friends that are hanging out today. I know a lot of times we do content and it's obviously NA East or NA West. So it's nice to be able to do something in the middle of a Saturday to hang out with all you guys. So welcome. Right. So the format though, these teams are going to be playing 5 cash out day. How about my plays yesterday for Cringy? Yeah, man. I enjoyed playing with you. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining. So basically what happens is these teams are going to be playing games of cash out. Each group, which we have 3 of them, are going to play 5 matches each. So we're going to watch a total of 15 games of cash out today, which is going to be pretty insane. It's a lot of matches. And in all reality, I actually am going to be leaving after the first half of this, and Cody's going to be helping carry the stream for the rest of the way today for EU. I've been invited to go play some Magic the Gathering. And it's you know, I can't turn that down. It's also with some friends who are inviting people from out of town, so they need me to come help fill the pod. So very excited to have them along with us. What just happened to the music? That was weird. Paused itself. Okay. But so these teams are going to be playing in cash out. What happens is placement matters here. So you're not going to see a lot of griefing like you do in World Tour Rank. These teams all want to hit first place by the end of the match because they actually earn 100 points. And then if they finish in second, they earn 60. If they finish third, they earn 30. And if they finish fourth, they earn 10. And they also get 1 bonus point per kill. So kills do matter, but placement matters obviously way more. So we'll be keeping track of how much everybody is earning by the day as well here. We'll be checking into this basically after every single map. So yeah. Group A is stacked. Group A is going to be very awesome to watch. I'm very excited to see Pulsar face off against Gamers. I really hope it's a very competitive game. If you guys are not familiar with some PHL lore, Pulsar Esports actually used to be, I believe, Aimers Red. And then Aimers was actually Aimers Blue. I might have those flipped, but those teams were technically the same org, and they just had 2 teams. But Pulsar actually picked up Aimers Red, I believe, and signed them. They're our first signed esports org within the finals, so we can expect them to show representation at the major and things like that. Yes, they were Aimers Red or Aimers Blue. I want to say it's Aimers Red because they've kept around the Aimers Blue over here, but I could have that mixed up. But they were one of the Aimers teams, and then they got signed to Pulsar towards the end of the season, and they had a bit of a rough showing at championship, I won't lie, but it's good to see that they are back in full swing right now here in PHL. So it looks like we got Jerry and Hyperactive on the casting desk today. So let's go ahead. I'm going to mute the music. I'm going to unmute the stream. Let's get into the games.
But no, I know you know my name is Jerry. These things happen. But thank you very much. So good to be here, Hyper. I'm glad that us Brits finally get to share the mic together as well. It's been a long time coming. We're both nice and rosy from the heat, which is nice to see. It's feeling nice. Well, okay. You know what? I spent half of last broadcast talking about how hot it was. I'm going to make sure I don't do that today. But things are going to hot up in the server today, aren't they, Hyper?
Oh, they seriously are, and I tell you what, we have a Group A masterclass ahead.
Yeah, Pulsar. I had not heard of them until PHL, but yeah, they're pretty huge. I think they're mostly in EU, which is why I've probably not heard a lot about them before, as like a company. But it's cool to see like them actually in the scene.
It's some of the best feelings in the world. Like, don't get me wrong, this is still a stacked lobby because Makeshift and 200 books respectively. Makeshift.
Oh, my phone's playing.
200 books second.
My phone's playing Covert Go Believe It. Yeah. Okay.
That is a
just heard
stacked lobby in respect to their group. So this is already a stacked start. I think the definition of stacked is giving books even more of a good time. But what a way to kick it off.
Yeah, every single team here has the form factor behind them. They recently climbed. Every single one went up at least 1 or 2 places. Pulsar and Aimers, like you said, right at the top there. 200 books just...
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry about that. I was trying to figure out what was going on with my phone and started playing random YouTube videos. What's up, Young? Welcome to the stream. This is the first time I've seen you here, but we should be checking us out. Yeah, Soul Map 1, which is going to be very fun.
Fantastic.
What's up, Corette? I got me a beer. Yes, sir. It's nice to see we're able to have a stream for you over on the EU time this time. So
the last place that they found themselves after week 2, but now they're starting to make that climb.
But very excited for this group. Like I said, Cody's going to be hopping on soon. I'm currently texting with him right now. We were up till 4 Eastern last night booking hotels for the major, but that is now booked, so we are going to the major. It is confirmed. So you can expect to see us there. We're going to be there for almost a week ahead of time, coming in like Monday afternoon. And we're gonna be there through Sunday, like through the major, which the major is Friday and Saturday, but we'll check out on Sunday, and then we're probably gonna go somewhere else afterwards in Europe. Haven't decided just yet.
Especially after their performance from the last season, season 0, that we saw them. However, when you start adding that factor of Makeshift and 200 books who are trying to make their names, trying to make an indent into the series, and particularly from Makeshift's lucky steals that they've had on a few occasions, that makes them a
hello, Cret. Welcome to YouTube chat.
Huge upset with this battle of first and second.
Young, I've enjoyed seeing you on the casting desk, brother. You're doing a great job, man.
Not least because of Etelko and Elix on opposite sides of the spectrum. Twin brothers, as we know. Elix, in case you are wondering at home, we'll only repeat this a certain number of times. He is Noah X from the previous season. Undergone a rename, but still twin brothers. You don't lose that just by changing your in-game moniker, thankfully. And you might also notice Foxtrotty on the side of Pulsar Esports standing in today. So they
say the more people say something, the more they believe it. So Sam, can we get an Izzle? No. I'd be lying. I just don't believe it. I understand that if I say it more, I'll start believing it, but maybe I don't want to. You know, in a way, this is kind of like the Via brain chip.
Vault 1, but Vault 2 is where it's at. Makeshift being held at bay by Etelko.
1 is all it took.
Yeah, Etelko is an absolute demon. We talk about him time and time again in everything that we watch. We know that the Embark team absolutely love him as well. I don't know if that's a little bit of bias, but when it comes to his aim, it is undeniable.
It's so good we don't even need a brain chip.
What this man is capable of.
Chat, hopefully, I'm testing out. Apparently, we had access to ultra low latency for stream today, so hopefully my responses to chat and stuff are less delayed. Let me know, because I'm curious. I don't know how it affects my hardware, but you know, make it work. Instead of scrolling reels, we are the content. I mean, that's a good selling point, to be fair.
Finds his kill.
Why scroll reels when I could be the reel itself?
Makes it go down to 2 players. Velo being taken down a smidgen or 2. Here we go, getting in on the action. That glitch will do some.
Lasky about to clean. What is this crosshair? Is that actually the burst, like a hipfire? That's kind of crazy.
Everything on Makeshift, they picked up the pieces, made it look easy.
Yeah, Makeshift were just caught out while we saw how quickly Pulsar.
Oh wait, these crosshairs might be the observer's
singled
crosshair.
out a lot of the Makeshift players, and over time it was just take
Makeshift
out the
subs?
first, now they bring a second
Does
player
look
in,
like that,
so
doesn't it?
1v1's been completed, now
Velo
you have that
and
third player, it's
Alone
just
in
all
Paris, I think.
downhill
I'll check
from
after this map, but I think
they
so.
just can't do anything from that.
That's what
And
yours
all
looks
last one
like.
standing
Interesting.
here on 200 books. Aimer's doing exceptionally well. Look at the cash out manipulation. That is not.
Yeah,
a
the
cash
circle
out
is
they
pretty
brought it
goated.
up
It's
from
like
the
OG
front
Overwatch
with the
crosshairs.
power of that winch to make it really
If I ran more
difficult to
shotguns
hold
and stuff,
high
I would
ground.
think
Now
about
they're
putting it
trying
on,
to
which
close
maybe I
down
should
on
since
that
I've been
backhand
running the
strike. They
shack
managed to get everyone up
a lot
here
more
to
in
100
heavy.
books. I believe that might have been a coin from one of the remaining members, and they have grouped up together. Aimer's now actually on the back foot as Sugi finds Elix. Now 3 versus 2. The timer is definitely in.
Velo's one shot. Oh my god, Velo clutched.
30 seconds to try and stick this steal. They're going to send Krieger Blue to do just that.
Velo was a bullet. That was
Oh,
crazy.
they just lost one of their players as well, so now
Helps a lot of
Seagull
guns go-
taking it
helps
to
a
the
lot with
floor,
hipfire.
and that's a complete wipe,
Yeah.
200 books. They
I don't
thought
run
they
a
had
sniper,
an
but
open
I could
book
understand
here to
that.
go for the steal, but
Sure.
it's not
Makeshift.
happening. Now Aimers have to deal with Makeshift, who've decided to third party the entire thing, and now Cash Out drop to the bottom, so one last push if you're Makeshift to try and steal, but it looks like it's not going to happen.
Wow, well, that was maybe a blessing in disguise for Aimers there. Makeshift deciding to try and make something happen last minute.
Oh,
but
crouching accuracy, low key
all it
slept
did
on.
really
Oh, I
was
know.
stunt 200 books approach.
We ran
Means
customs
that
last
Buffalo
night for
got away with
like a
pretty
couple
much
hours,
freebie
and
over by
we did a
Billboard,
sniper
so they'll
only
be very
lobby,
happy
and
with that.
yeah,
You see
everybody
that
was
quite a
talking
lot.
about
A
how
lot of teams
crouching is just
don't want to approach
busted.
that side of the map because it's so easily guarded from afar. And that pike.
Oh,
we
bust
saw
is probably
it
not the right
over
term, but you get
everything,
what I mean.
maybe
Extremely
too many
good.
warning shots put people off.
Well, I tell you what, this should be an interesting battle. I think I see 3 teams all trying to push to 3. No, I am mistaken. It is only 2, but the 200 books will now have to face the #1 seeded Pulsar as the shotgun really does the damage it needs to. But unfortunately, our new heavy from Foxtree not lining up the same way as his Co's.
A good position here by Lasky, very patient. It's typical of his behavior here.
Who's the new heavy?
You see those strikes getting the better of a Telco, and now he has to dive in to try and bail Foxtrotty out of this.
Surprise
1 versus
picks from
2.
you and
Instead,
Kai.
the strike
I bet.
lands the damage exceptionally well, while flying through the air.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna get that
Now
tournament
in this 1
listing
versus
probably
1,
up
the light
tomorrow.
is the heavy.
I'm gonna be gone this afternoon. I'm actually gonna be leaving this stream after probably the first group. Cody will be hanging out on the stream. I think his girlfriend might be joining on stream, and he said last night. But he's gonna be helping carry the stream for the rest of the EU. I've been invited to go play Magic and help out because a friend of mine has friends coming in from out of town, and they needed to fill the pod. So I'm gonna be going and hanging out there, and then I'll be back for the NA matches. And I will be here for the rest of the evening with that.
Unfortunately for them,
But I will probably get the tournament listing up tomorrow, hopefully, because I would like to get registration going.
That's a terrible joke. I shouldn't have interrupted
Ahead of time.
you for that. That was so not worth it. Continue.
So keep an eye out for that.
Point out when Aimers have just stolen the best site.
Can we have scrims that aren't at 6 a.m.? Yeah, I mean, we ran. I mean, they weren't really scrims; they were private matches. But yes, we can run scrims. We're trying to do them Friday nights. I think last night we determined that like.
Ramka doesn't want
Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hang on.
time, whips out that KS-23, finds a kill.
Ooh, sorry.
With the assistance of Felix and Roma. He does so, and now they can
Where was I going with that? Right. So I think we're trying to do them on Fridays, like after work EST. I hosted some yesterday. It was like
It's already half the timer elapsed. We can see Sugi hiding
about
inside the
4
elevator.
p.m.
Finally
Eastern, which for EU would be like 10 p.m.
Who takes
I
a bit of a beating,
mean,
but
that's
Roma
as
returns
early as I
to
can
now.
do.
Using
Unfortunately, I
that
have to work.
LH1 as well. We haven't
And
seen
then
this
with
on the
Pro
map
Hubs,
in a very
obviously,
long time,
we're
but
super
Roma
busy at the
trying to make it
moment.
work.
Like 2 streams, basically 6 hours of content every Saturday. And then Sunday is kind of like days that we're working on videos or catching up on life. So. But yeah, trying to host them basically right after work.
But the gas will do the job, and Electo is taken down. So will Foxtrotty as he falls, and it's down to Lakeski. Where is this 200 books come from?
Oh dear. Well, Lasky's the last one. And that is the wipe, but income makes
Try to do tournaments closer to 1 or 2. It'll be either then or 3, but no later than 3. It just depends on who registers and timing and stuff. but that's kind of what we're looking at.
Suffer a wipe in the process,
Wow, Rinky just kind of went huge with Roma. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Roma is absolutely massive right now. 11-3.
And Cash are now in control of Soul.
Yo.
You know what,
Good
that
morning.
last second when Amos
Good
got
morning.
The final kill,
How are
I bet
you?
They were looking around going,
Doing all right.
Anyone?
My morning was
We
pretty
just
rough,
killed
but
the
then I
entire
found out
lobby, but I
Archero
wanna bring it
added
back to
fishing.
Makeshift in their last-ditch
Is
attempt
that where
on
you've
that
been?
cash out.
That's where I'm.
not
That's why I'm
mad at that.
14 minutes
I
late, chat.
respect that they
Oh my
went for the
God, this
last
guy.
minute lunge,
Yep,
see
I'm
if they
14
can
minutes late because I was
cancel the
fishing on.
disruption. The LH
When
ones
finals
somehow,
adds fishing,
ladies and gents,
I'll be
that
early.
was brutal.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Lasky getting
No,
65
actually,
and 6
no, I was just.
PTSD
I.
there.
It took a
That's
lot.
Try
to
Groves
really
beta.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I was telling
yeah.
chat.
It's been around for
I was
a
telling
while,
chat we were up
but-
till 4 a.m. Eastern, but we booked our hotels, so we were officially confirmed now going to the major.
Right. Yeah, we were up late, but it was worth it. And
Yeah.
Sam was getting a little cranky. I was too.
But that's the
It was late. So.
I would find a hotel. I'd be like, "This looks great." Then you're like, "I just don't want to be locked in." I was like, "Brother, it's too late for me to."
That's not what I was saying. No, I was just.
Oh my
just
god!
like,
Wait,
I
they just blew
wanted
up the
to-
cash out, and sent it down in the pit.
Alright, let me see.
They instantly respawned.
Put me
Oh,
on.
yeah,
Why
got you.
not have both and
You're good.
defend
Camera's up
one,
too.
but
Yep,
right
I
now,
already got
this
you, brother.
Big fight that's happening
Perfect.
at A is almost feeding into
Alright.
the aimers here because they're squabbling.
There's
over
that dolphin
1
Easter
point
egg, so
lead.
not out of the realm. I
They're
guess
not
that is true.
fighting
There could be a
the
fishing
aimers
Easter egg.
here.
Apparently, there's a like
Sides
some sort of roses Easter egg that nobody has solved yet. Apparently,
Right on,
I saw
what's
something in the finals Discord about it.
Very quickly.
What'd you say?
Who's there? 200
On Nozomi,
books
right? We haven't found the
getting
Nozomi one yet?
involved.
I think so. I guess that's the map it's on. I would assume.
Oh, you know what? I just realized as well. The new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it started today.
Mere seconds there. This fellow tried to res him
I
out,
wonder if
and
it's
now
good.
he's been taken down as well. Alex
Um,
cleaning up shop.
I don't know.
Aim
They've
is
had a lot of
fighting the
bugs.
every
I keep
way
seeing
possible.
Bungie tweet
They
every,
get
I feel like
kills,
20
they get
minutes saying they
cash
found
outs.
something else.
Yeah,
probably.
so
Brought down
final
Lewis very easily. Someone has.
final
With
thoughts
about
on
a
the
minute left on the
DLC.
timer
I
here.
thought
Makeshift should spawn back
it
in a
was
few seconds.
cool
will be
story-wise,
our
but
A
yeah,
will be
pretty
where it
underwhelming
all centers
Mhm.
around.
in terms
after B is
of
completed.
missions and
Yeah,
like
you want to
actual
go for
gameplay.
A. Look at how open.
I feel like they had a really
the
good
construction
concept,
site
and
is,
I
how
don't
much of an
know what
opportunity
happened.
you can
Like
create.
everybody kind of
Chaos
agrees,
as
like
well.
the story, like the
No,
writing
think
team
it was
cooked, and
meant
then
to
Yeah.
make you
clearly there was an
disappear,
issue
but
with the gameplay
there
team.
still just is
Yeah,
not
pretty
happening. They can't
pretty
seem
rough.
to do it without
Cool
going
concept
up the
though.
zip line or
Kind of sad though.
through
I think it
the
would have been cool to like have a hub
teleporter.
in the
It's
60s or
impossible
something.
sight.
Yeah.
Really,
You
like
have
push
to
it, like
wait
just go crazy. You know, the game's finished, right? So like let's just
That
take the
is
gloves
one
off.
of the funniest defenses I think
Sure.
I've seen. I don't know how intentional it was.
People don't
Certainly
take
those
risks.
gateways
Oh.
can come out and be clutch.
That was
Raker dropping
unfortunate.
in and cleaning up the pieces once again.
Wow,
Aimers are
Namers
somehow
kind
managing
of
the third-party
shut the
one,
door
also
on
controlling the
Pulsar
game.
on map
If they
1.
can steal here as well, they will have just stamped their authority. on
how's
the
everyone
entire
doing in
lobby.
chat?
It doesn't look like
See
Raker
Cringy's
is
in
going to be
here, I see
that lucky
Brett.
today. 200 books do dive in to protect their second place finish.
Young was
But
in
that
here
is a
hanging out at the
rough
beginning,
game for
which is nice to
Pulsar
see
and
him.
Makeshift, filling out the third
That's our
four
goat.
positions in our first
That
map
is
of the day.
our goat.
Aimers, you
Definitely the
said
goat
Definitely
of
a good
finals
dominated the map,
video editing,
dominated the
hands
control,
down.
and, they were
Yeah,
constantly
he
getting
puts me
those
to shame,
one or
for
two
sure.
kills
If I could
every so often
give out a
to keep the score
superlative
ticking for them
for
and,
finals
talking about the
content
winners,
awards,
9,
Young
7,
gets my
and
editing award for sure.
15 from
Brothers content is
Roma.
another level.
That's
I
another
wouldn't
third
even, like,
place just added
hesitate to
onto it
agree
as
with you.
well. That is impressive.
That guy's crazy.
The one thing I want to say
Roma
about
went
them is
15 and
how
5,
beautifully
brother.
they moved across this map. They
Same with how
quickly got
Ranger
to the
mogs
bottom
me
of
with
the
finals
vaults,
music. Dude,
quickly
Ranger
scooped up,
is
they
also
pushed away, not necessarily
nice with it.
getting the wipes,
with the
but it was
music.
enough
Yeah,
pressure
guy's a
to
prodigy.
force
Absolutely.
their opponents off the point, so then their other teammates can then quickly scurry the vault away, get it onto the cash out, and then retreat to the point. Final
I was a
position,
whopping
that's where they play a little
2
more
minutes
risky,
late
'cause
to
they
hit the
knew
start streaming
everybody
button,
wants
which is
to
just when
attack
it
the middle.
was on start with the
I am
music.
curious
But
about
Only one
the
person can be
kill
late here.
record total
no, I
for
know.
the
But I'm
team in
saying
single
like
matches
I
so
had
far
that
this season.
down
We
like
have been
clockwork.
tracking
I got
these
out of
stats from the
bed
very
at
start.
noon,
I don't have it to hand, but
showered
someone
for 20
in the back
minutes,
end could get us that info. That'd be
took the
really
dog
good.
out, let the coffee,
31
the espresso
total.
machine warm up while I took the
That's
dog out.
unbelievable from Amos.
Came
We
back
don't
in
see
at
that
like
every day. And like you said, it is equivalent to another third place
like
finish on top of their
7 or
already
something.
first place
I
finish.
wanted to
So,
start the stream
yeah,
at
they've come
45.
out swinging today.
Hit start
Talk about
streaming,
coming out swinging.
let it sit on the
How's
start
that
screen while I
200 books? Currently
play
sitting
music,
sixth in this
made my
entire
espresso,
series.
sat down,
They have
and then was full screen
massively
talking at
stepped
50.
up the game. You
Or
know,
like
we saw them through
52 or something.
qualifying. We saw how
So
they
good.
I was like
dropped
clockwork.
down They dropped
I
down,
run a
we thought
tight
they
ship in
weren't
this
gonna go
apartment.
through, but
What's
thankfully
the
they
what's
won
the hate
their
against
final game.
Ableton
They
Live,
got
dude?
themselves
It's
through,
the
and
industry standard
200 books,
nowadays.
like,
Everybody loves
this is a
Ableton.
type of squad
Ableton
that
Live
at
10
first,
is
when we
10 the
saw
current
first
one? Aren't
attack
they on like
against
No, we're
Pulsar,
on
way
12,
higher than
so
that,
it was
right?
like,
Yeah, like
We're
12 or
like 12 or
13 or
13.
something.
sorry, it wasn't against
Yeah.
Pulsar, it was against
Yeah.
Aimers. I really thought that it was.
I
they
think
were
Ableton's way better than
gonna be
FL,
out
I'll tell
quite
you.
Early. There was no winning those
Yeah.
fights.
Well,
Over time, they
FL
just
is very good for two
slipped in. It
things,
almost felt
and
like they
it's
slipped in
like
at the
drum
right
rolls,
time to take these cheeky steals or to steal
and
that
that's kinda it.
vault away.
That's
What's
great.
up, man?
Their timing
Do you
is
think the final should have a solo
impeccable, and I
queue?
love that
I'm
from
gonna say should have a solo
Yeah,
queue
they
mode.
really do have
Feel
a
like the
way
reliance on
around
team
them,
play as solo player with
particularly
randos is
Roma.
holding back the
I
game
feel
from
like the
larger
same can be said of
base.
Maxfield on the side of,
Um,
they are light, smooth,
okay, so
and
to answer your question, I don't think it should have like a solo queue mode in the sense of like one person on a cash out, which I don't know if that's what you're asking. But what I will say is the game, I think, maybe tries to prioritize if you're solo queue, putting you in lobbies with as least like 3 stacks as possible. The reality is the game is a team game though, so you're not gonna have like a solo friendly, like solo carry game. It's just not gonna happen, really. But I will say that the reason you don't get into as many lobbies as probably you would like, where it's full of solo queuers, so 12 people that are queuing solo, is because of the player base is just kind of small. I mean, that's just the reality. It's the same problem with ranked, where if I'm plat but I'm playing against pro players. Like, you go to like Overwatch, you're in your plat, you're not playing against top 500 players, but in this game you are, and it's just simply because there's just not as many people playing ranked. So the pool is small.
I mean, what if I think they're also bringing to the table, what if it was literally just solo, like it was just say 3 solos or 4 solos, and those are teams technically, teams of 1.
Poor start, but we don't never rule them out. They're gonna come back somewhere else, and especially.
I'd be interested in trying it. But I do
It'd be
think.
a cool give me an LTM.
Yeah, give me an LTM. I'm down to try it. I think you're gonna have a lot more people complaining about sweats. I think it's gonna be even more noticeable that there's sweats in the game.
It's gonna be all lights too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be 3 lights in the lobby, and people are gonna be mad because there's some like high-level player that's just really good at the game that's doing tricks on it. Hi, Nex. Good morning. Wait, Nex, did you see Baby Metal last night? I saw your thing in the Discord.
I think he's seen Baby Metal a couple of times.
I know, but he shared a clip in Discord last night, so I thought, nice. How was it?
Nice.
I modded it.
Moved out into the open again.
Just compared networking stats to Apex, yeah, precisely. And Apex has a larger player base. Wait, that winch connecting didn't pull him in. What just happened there?
I think it does have a range, so they walked out of the range.
Interesting.
Like
Even
right
after
on,
it connects.
that. Yeah, I think it was right on that like point where they were going that way and they were going this way, so it just hit that cap and broke. I'm guessing.
Nice. Dude, getting thrown around at a Baby Metal concert sounds honestly insane. It sounds so sick.
I'm moshing stands behind is like the craziest thing. I think it's cool, but it's not for me. I had an ex that was really into like going to like local scene shows. It was terrible. I hated it.
I've been to like, I haven't mosh pitted because I'm a big guy. Like I'm 6 foot and
you'd be great. I'm
definitely
the right
not.
guy to be in there.
I'm 6 foot and definitely not 190. And
there's gonna be some 5'4" girl that's in there, and you're gonna accidentally like do like
I'm gonna come in literally like a wrecking ball and probably break her neck on accident.
What if the finals is Embark's Titanfall 2 and Arc Raiders becomes its Apex? It's all I mean, that's certainly possible. I think there just needs to be a lot of advertising and a lot of members.
I don't think casuals are gonna go to Arc Raiders. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No,
an extraction shooter is not the game for
yeah.
casual people, especially if
the
it's
nature
paid.
of that game is
think
just
we're respecting
there's
the
gonna
boundaries
be-
this time.
There's gonna be a lot of people. I hope Art Raiders succeeds because
There's a little bit
I
of respect
obviously
between
really
each
like
other, but at
Embark
the
and I
same
like
time,
the people
they
who
also
work
don't
there
want
and I
to
like the devs and I
we haven't
support
really
them
seen these
and what they're
teams
doing.
collide yet,
But I will say there's going to be a lot of people who buy Arc Raiders and then are instantly going to complain about how like sweaty it is and how grindy it is, and the fact that like they're dying to do like people who have no life and only play the game. Like it's going to be that. It is going to be that. That's just the nature of extraction shooters, because it's
no, literally Dex confirmed it. Yeah, there was a 4'11" girl next to me, and I was trying so hard not to completely truck her. It's just the nature of the game. If you're a woman under like 5'5", you're gonna get punched in the face.
No.
It's just it's how it goes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Can one of you mail me your CPU for the tournament? Yeah, we can figure that out. We got you.
Yeah, unfortunately, that won't be me, because unfortunately that means no stream for you.
No, that's fine. We got it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just send you like 2 of the cores.
Do you think I can run Streamlabs? I wonder if Streamlabs is available on Mac now.
It probably is, but like anything on Mac, it probably sucks.
I don't know, brother. I'm kind of a believer at this point that Mac is the way. If I could game, like play the finals on Mac, I'd probably, I'd consider making the full switch. If it got like, if it got decent performance.
Yeah, well, I mean, even though like it's just not enough.
He's definitely got the option.
Not enough programs have still made the jump to like fully like really like, and I don't mean like because work-related things like business, all that. Yes, absolutely. But like in terms of the gaming scene, just it is too far.
The gaming scene's all that's keeping Windows alive at this point, and I guess the price to entry. But
price to entry, I mean. It just, I don't know, Mac's a little better at certain things. Like, the CPUs are great, but their GPUs still aren't very...
Well, it's all integrated, too, into the CPU. It's all one system.
Watch, I just mean, it's just, it's not there yet.
SteamOS is the way. Somebody, who was Jay's 2 cents, I think, posted a video just recently talking about he tried Linux gaming and
dude, did we just watch Velo like have the struggle of the century? That was crazy.
Yeah, we did. That was a heavy lifetime. That's one thing I've learned on heavy is trying to climb goo walls, and I hit my head on the ceiling and I can't get over it.
Dude, I do that on light still.
It's a terrible. When did Winch get so popular in PHL? Literally qualifiers.
Oh, yeah,
literally qualifiers.
Winch is like a necessity now. Like, if you're not running Winch, you ain't playing the game.
It's really because
it's Heavy's DMAT.
Yeah, it's Heavy's DMAT, and then also glitch nades are just so prevalent that mesh shield just doesn't do you anything. Why am I a believer of Apple? 2 reasons. One, I'm a developer and I build on Mac. So like my workstation is a MacBook Pro. And I will tell you that even it runs better than my PC, which is a 3080 Ti and a 13th gen, like 13700K processor with DDR5. And I will tell you that my MacBook on triple monitor will run better. Or feel better.
I will say that another thing that Apple has like kind of like been doing under everyone's feet is making really, really good enterprise, like just application for everything. Like if you're running anything Apple for your business, it is so good. Like it's just so good. And Windows, like you have Entra, like you don't really have like, you know what I mean? Like you don't have anything that's like that. Like
I think
it's just.
Yeah. Also, credit to your point, you said like I'm so scared of Windows 10 end of support because what will I do? Everybody's still gonna like. Okay, so people had that same comment when Windows 7 was deprecating, and people were forced to Windows 10, right? Like everybody had that same comment, and now here we are, and Windows 10 is getting deprecated. Now people are saying the same thing about Windows 11. I've been on Windows 11 for like 5 years, and it's fine. I'd argue it's literally comparable to 10. I have not really had an issue with 11 where I'm like, this sucks. I gotta go back to 10.
It's really just a fight for second.
It really is. It happens every time because people are just don't trust Microsoft.
Well, yeah, for valid reasons.
No, definitely, but it's like they wouldn't. That would screw them over. They wouldn't make you move to Windows 11 if it wasn't like at least passable. Yeah.
Next said Xcode fucking sucks. That's why we use VS Code, baby, or IntelliJ if I'm writing Java. And then G Torito said that new Mac chip is crazy. See, that's what I was about to get at. So I just got, for my personal use, I just traded in my i9 MacBook Pro from like 2019 to the new M4 Pro MacBook Pro, and I mean that thing is crazy. How quiet it is. It doesn't get hot. Like it just runs so much better. Which I use an M2 Max for work. That's what they provided me with. But the M4 is nuts.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I will say, like, in terms of price or performance, you will, if you put like a couple more $100 in, like in comparison to a MacBook Pro, and like you put all that money into PC parts, you are still gonna throw that thing out the water.
And they kept winning them. And a lot
like,
of the time is,
like you said, you get a Threadripper and like, dude, that thing's insane. I can't even imagine having that.
Threadripper's crazy, but I can't put it in my backpack and carry it with me.
No, I'm not saying you can. I mean, it's just crazy.
And the Mac Mini existing now, and how strong that thing is also insane.
Mac Mini is pretty crazy. Yeah.
So they could get up close and personal.
I've thought about getting a Mac Mini because they're $500 and basically just making it like a server, like an AI server.
That's what we do. Fun fact, that's what we do at work. We do Mac Minis. We put them on the back of TVs, make them servers.
Wow, we are watching a real steamroller. This is not what we were expecting.
Because I have a Raspberry Pi that I was running Home Assistant on. I was like, honestly, like $500, I could get myself a Mac Mini, run Home Assistant, and then also run like everything else that I would ever need on it.
But
we use Mac Minis at work for all our servers.
Show up against your bitter rivals, really.
There's open source projects where people have built clustering for it too. So if you had multiple, you can like actually make them like cluster together.
This is a day that matters a lot, not just to put yourself ahead, but to deny your competition those points that put them in a really good position for the seeding.
Dude, he did it for me. He can do it for anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not coding, but
back on as a missed
I'm close. I'm in the path.
There's time to change that.
Dude, speaking of, so at work, we're given full access, and it is now our responsibility to do form stack, which is all HTML.
Okay.
What
is form stack?
I'm kind of, it's like
the tooling, or
well, you build like forms, but there's like logic, and it's all in HTML.
But let's be real, it's one entry in, one entry
out. And I
get
feel like it's kind of a big undertaking. And not where me and my coworker agree. It's like we're kind of doing like a lot more than what we were hired for now.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot. Like we're doing our job, and then now we also are like low-key doing what the web developer does for our site.
Oh wait, you're doing this as part of your like IT responsibilities?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. And fun fact, that's exactly what our web developer does. Is all the all the HTML. That's what I was helping him with. So that's why I'm actually it's hyped because I know what to do. I know how to use it.
Sugi is a bullet. Sugi, and he drops down, and he gets out. He just gets out. Wait, he's actually running cloak. He's not even running dash. Wow.
I mean, fair. Cloak's still really solid. Like,
yeah.
I'm surprised. It's kind of annoying. I feel like they sleeper rebuffed it or like reverted their nerf a while ago.
Dude, Alex is nasty, bro.
There's still plenty around him.
I would melt my PCU again for code.
Ian.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
What's up, brother?
Yo. I just want to say I appreciate how quick you are to comment on all our videos. Like, you're the GOAT.
Yeah, I feel like you have notifications on for just the finals on YouTube. Because it seems like every single time somebody uploads a video, I go to the comments and immediately King Flop is just there with something.
Dude, I was on, speaking of someone always being there, I was on Finals Reddit last night, and I just see Hyperborean everywhere.
Oh yeah, that dude's everywhere too.
Yeah,
yeah,
that guy everywhere.
Yeah, Hyperborean
is crazy.
Yeah, that dude's everywhere.
Lone Parastos found that opening. Of course, that quick spawn off the back of Sugi, but immediately dealt with by Alex, who will add to his tally here. There we go. Gets the final tap onto Velo.
Off-brand China laptop called Hasty. Is it Hasty? I think.
Invisible.
Is the i7?
Good God.
Praying it even boots? Jeez, I'm 5.5
gigahertz. That thing might explode when you turn it on. It might boot, but it might literally melt like ice cream in your hands. It's good. You're gonna open up the motherboard, and it's gonna have thermal paste like an inch thick. For cooling.
Dude, you just gotta. I know it's just covered in thermal paste.
You've been on 4 gigabytes of RAM, dude. That's actually insane.
Yeah, brother. How do you even render a song? How do you even open a plugin?
How do you boot into Windows at this point?
Yeah, I feel like 4 gigabytes.
Oh, VRAM. Okay.
Oh, okay. We were
Oh
like,
my
dude.
god.
Even then, 16 gigabytes nowadays is rough.
It is rough, but
it's so rough.
It is rough, but 4 gigabytes of like actual RAM would have been crazy.
FL Studio crackles when I got 3 serums going at the same time. Fair. Well, if it makes you feel better, no matter how much RAM you had.
That's crazy. That just whips them around the shield live out.
No matter how much RAM you had, it would have started crackling.
Oh, yep. There's Fortune Stadium. Yep. This is Fortune Stadium being Fortune Stadium right here. Oh.
No chance of closing down that cash out to try and go for the steal. This fight is lost
Heavy off.
far longer than it should.
I'm gonna be honest.
Pro's playing finals at 800 by 600.
That's graciously, bro. Might be better off buying a Raspberry Pi and playing on it.
The next cash out. 6.
Dude. Ryzen 5 2600. Yeah, dude. What's build a new PC, dude?
It's just that easy.
$4,000.
It's just that easy. It's just money.
Yeah, dude. Dude, get the equivalent of what you have, you know, for the newer generations and spend, you know, 10x what you spent when you made it. It's light work.
Stonks, but opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, a 70 series GPU is only 3x what it was when it first came out. I remember I got a 2070 for $500. And now, what is it, the 5070? It's 1,200.
I think it's more than that, isn't it? No, that's probably about right. That actually is probably right.
No, that was the wrong decision.
For 5070, I think I'm thinking of like the 5080 Ti or something.
I got the RX. Yeah, you're definitely CPU bound now. The good news is CPUs are actually relatively cheap still. Thank God.
The good news is CPU is also really in games these days is pretty not that important in the grand scheme. You're still gonna get bottlenecked, but you're not gonna be as bottlenecked as you would playing like Counter-Strike or something.
Yeah. What's up, Caesar?
Caesar, Pookie. Caesar, I need you to install Vegas Infinite on Steam so we can relive our Vegas days. Because Cody and I went, I went on a miracle run last night while Cody left me. So Cody and I played. So Vegas Infinite is Poker Stars, and it used to be for VR only, but now you can play it without a VR on Steam for free. And most importantly, it's got craps. That's the important part, right? Which, if anybody knows about craps, well, you know if you watch this channel enough that Cody and I are obsessed with craps now. But B, it's also very hard to find a fun way to actually play craps online. I mean, obviously it's for fake money, but it's still like hard to find. Okay. So anyways, we've been playing on there. Cody and I, we kind of went on like a nice run and everything. And then Cody he's like, all right, guys, I have to hop off. I'm going to play the finals with like his girlfriend and somebody else. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And he, right before leaving, says, you know, we haven't even hit the make them all bonus yet. Like, that's kind of crazy. I was like, yeah, that is crazy. And so he leaves, and I go on a generational run, literally the next roll. No BS. It was like 35 rolls. Hit the made them all. Almost hit the lows again because in that, if you hit the bonus, it unlocks and you can bet it again. And he's in Discord muted, but he has his camera on. And I said, damn, I just hit the bonus. I said, I know Cody's pissed. I'm looking at his face in the camera, and he's just like, dude, I can see it setting in.
You guys made it, and I was in the middle of a fight. I 1v3'd, and they're all dead, and you literally just hear me yelling. It was just like, what, dude? What are you, like, are you gambling right now, too? And I was like, no, I'm just watching, and they hit the make them all. It was so funny.
I'm just taunting him because he's deafened or muted because he's talking in like an Xbox
Dude, I yell all the time, man.
Oh yeah, we be hollering, bro. Everybody thinks we're some tame fucking people, and then they watch a stream where we're actually playing, and it's like another beast.
Then jogs with us off the stream, and he's a little scared to play with us now. Yeah.
Whoa.
We got back on though. Okay. That was crazy. I love that. I need them to buff dash so I can get him back quicker.
No.
Please.
He already has one. He's about to have two.
But you should be at 3 by now.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god, I'm driving crazy.
Here, and Remka, rather.
No dash buff.
Yeah,
maybe a little. Maybe
I
a little.
think you
let's
were
meet
the
in the middle.
only-
Let's meet in the middle with a little dash buff.
It's a 1 or a 0, brother. It either is or it's not that they're adding
No,
it.
no, no. Let's meet in the middle. Let's get a little dash buff. It'll be chill.
And Roma is hunting him down.
I'm making a generational upgrade, but only after the tourney. They're gonna give you an extra 1,000 RS as soon as you upgrade your PC. It's just known. It's like a bonus. You know how like Intel or Nvidia sometimes give you like a game code instead, and Mark just sends you RS.
He just needs to bring the opposition to him, getting that steal going very quickly.
We don't play ranked. Well, it'll be there for you to collect when you decide you're gonna start. Oh my god, Alex, bro.
His teammates taken down. Just have to contend with Sugi potentially,
One
but he
coin?
gets the res. And Raimka is watching
He's a love.
over the light. He's just biding his time, waiting for the
So,
entry point. Maybe to get his team.
I was gonna say we did get back on, and they swear the table was cold. Not heated up.
No, that's not true. It was cold. You even tested it. And then we said,
I know, but it
all right,
heated
time to
up.
change servers, and we left.
I know, and then it heated up.
Well, yeah, it was a totally different seed. It's like
Dude, that's the
we
strat, bro.
walked out of Luxor and went over to Excalibur. Like that was basically the
No, that
equivalent of
was
what we
the
did.
strat, and the strat worked.
And the strat worked.
The strat's perfect. You don't change the strat. The strat's perfect.
1,000
We know
RS
the
isn't
strat
that much.
now.
No, it is when you get beaten down 3 maps in a row and you lose that much, and then finally you
Do I
get
open the
second place
game
and
real
get
quick
back.
just so I spin the wheel? Maybe I do.
Open on mobile. That's what I've been doing.
Get to your opposing side,
I should be-
create the chaos.
Yeah, if you have a account with them, hit the cross-platform things.
They could do this.
They could go for a drop
I
down.
might need
They
to
could go
make
for a
one.
DMAT
Just
steal.
CS2
Here we go,
Premier.
down
Yeah,
to the bottom.
exactly.
This is
Make this
very
still
winnable.
happen.
No, I mean, if you
They have
win
3 versus
a
2.
tournament
Only just
in
put
the finals, like ranked, you'll get roughly like
Roma finds the crucial
probably
kill.
around 15 to 1,700.
And now I don't
If you come in second, you'll get
This is great play from Aim as they haven't lost a
less.
single body yet. They have
You get like a
recovered
1,000.
By the way,
perfectly to deny Pulsar
everyone that
this comeback potential,
wasn't
but the
in
race
our
has been there. It's
private
once
matches
again
with the
3
stream
versus
last
3,
night.
but now in comes everyone in the lobby.
So
It's
for the
up to
tournament, we are
Diplomacy.
confirming
Around
that
Cash Out,
first,
be
second,
hyper.
and third
No way in
place are
hell
going to get
do
prizes.
Aimers lose this
Yep.
one. Way
Which is
out
pretty
in
cool. I'm
front for the
excited
third
about that. I'm
time of
very
asking,
happy.
denying Pulsar the comeback.
I don't think
So,
Amos has
stay tuned
lost
for
a
that.
single battle, even when multiple teams come along.
Did Shoof pop
They
off?
have won
Shoof locked in at one
here.
point.
I
Even
think
everybody
actually-
commented on it all of a
have they
sudden.
actually been wiped is more the
He went
question.
silent, I
And
think,
that
locked
is
in
not-
hardcore.
They have not been wiped at all in today. That is nuts to say, but it goes back to how well they are playing. And
Dude,
once
Amber's
they
is
got those
kinda
first two
cooking
cash
right
outs
now.
coming in, and they very quickly
Same.
get the
Where
first
they
cash
at?
out done. You could see them get more comfortable. You could see Amers almost
What is this?
relax in the way they play. It's not
Whoa, this is new.
erratic, It's not kind of rushed. It's all coordinated.
What is? Oh,
Unlike
is cool.
Pulsar,
oh, that's actually super cool.
where you can see a lot of their movement. There is some
So
strategy
no
plays
turret
that
stratosphere
go by
tech
the
in
book
tournament.
they
That was
have.
crazy, by the
But
way.
if
I meant to
Amers-
clip it, but it is on the
when you
stream
watch it, I'm
where you
gonna-
did
they
that.
are
I was like, why is your
just
turret
like
literally going
just
to the moon?
feels tense right now. And
Yeah.
that's
Like,
probably,
I
it
looked
feels
up and
like
it's just
watching
continuously
multiple
flying away.
gamers and multiple
Yeah,
players.
I don't
You
know how
kind
that
of-
happened,
you
but that
kind
was
of see
crazy.
it. But from the naked eye and to probably the viewers, I don't know if you can see it the
Almost
same
no
way
heavies.
I can. I
It's
don't
pretty much
know.
light, medium, heavy.
It's a
I think
weird
we gotta
thing,
give
but I
our-
can say I know it's tense.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I think you got to.
Or if you're talking about in our,
private
private matches, yeah, there was a decent mix of heavies. Everybody was just kinda playing whatever, though.
Exude confidence. That's what it really feels like right now for Aimers. 200 books as well. Let's give a moment to them because they are quietly going about their business. Another second place finish for them. Across the past couple of play days, they have not come
there's
last,
no way.
and that is a really important thing in this format because the top 8 teams go through to the next stage. And if you're avoiding final place finish,
Chat, I'm gonna run ads on
you put
Twitch and
yourself in a
YouTube, so
very good
pre-rolls get turned
situation
off. Okay.
because it's only 12
While we're
points in
loading
the
into
lead,
next
so you're
time.
very likely
So,
to be ahead.
sorry if you get hit with them.
I'm gonna
Just so you don't get
I'm gonna go to
pre-rolled.
the restroom. Since you're gonna leave soon.
Any
I
hints
don't
towards the
do that.
prizes for the tourney, or is it hush hush?
But as we head on
Multi-bucks.
I mean, we talked about fortune over
And to our knowledge, it will be $10 each for first place, $5 each for second and third.
Putting it in your own hands.
Yeah, put the coin in the slot machine and see what happens.
Depending how many there are, we might like up the first place, but we don't know how to like combine those if we did.
But the one thing to note here, and I'm trying to
yeah, we're kind of like TBD on a few things, but yes.
They could,
but guaranteed it'll be $5 for second and third.
Could overtake Pulsar. In theory, the maths is a little off here.
Yeah.
And if you're a member, we'll still give you a profit boost. But we'll have to figure out how to do it. There's stuff we're still figuring out on that end, but it will be solved. Hopefully by this week, we'll have like actual confirmed details.
Interesting to say, we haven't said that really much today.
We've gotten a verbal confirmation, put it that way.
The hands of 200 books. The one side that we said.
Does it count for a gifted sub? Unfortunately, you need to have the role linked in Discord, so because that's how we check.
If they are, I am not gonna say no. As I said,
if you were gifted a sub, yeah. I mean, you're in the running for that. Yes. Sorry, I think that's what you meant.
From their previous mistakes, and I would say today,
because I remember you were gifted one, right, over on Twitch.
So,
yeah. You have membership, yeah, because you're in the chat. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you would qualify. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant if you gift a sub, do you qualify? Which no, because we don't really have a way to like track that. Yeah, correct. By Egyptian.
Sugi to help his teammate out, but 200 books have control of this position very neatly.
Oh.
Makeshift losing bodies, losing HP. They died a death of 1,000 cuts there. It felt. Strike there to clean it up. Krieger Blue with a lot of
200 books and
over the course
Makeshift
of
for
that
fighting
fight
that.
in particular. You just see by the numbers of the combat score right now, 200 books really winning all their fights. They've only had a couple to put ahead, but yeah, they are nicely advanced now with this cash out in a really good spot as well. They can control the top of this map. Aimers have decided to go for the stage objective, cash out B, and it looks as though Pulsar closing in on their position.
Looks like that cash out is
Aimers diving Pulsar. Lasky's already backed up. They're pretty separated. Yeah, he gets cleaned up by Roma.
Look at the dodging that was coming in. Roma left alive, able to find one. Is there a second?
Is Las Vegas better than it is IRL? I mean, low key, I think if you ask any like American that doesn't live in Vegas, they're gonna tell you that Vegas is pretty down bad at the moment. In all reality. And I would argue that that's very true. It's there's a lot, like there's actually a lot of YouTube videos on this right now about how Vegas is like really in debt, and it's becoming like it's basically become too expensive to make it worth it, right? Because the whole thing with Vegas was casinos are making money off of gambling, and so they would make it flights, hotel stays, like all that stuff was kind of cheap. Cheap is a relative term, of course, but like relatively cheap to where if you went in a weekend, it actually wasn't that bad to do, even if you lived like where I do, like kind of across the country, because people would blow all their money on gambling or alcohol or things like that, which makes obviously a lot more profit margin than hotels do, you know. The problem is like everything got price crept post COVID, and even now it's being really price kept to the point where it's not worth it to people to go do that. And on top of that, I think like generations like beneath mine, because I was born in '97, right? So I guess I'm millennial, and then Cody I think is Gen Z. I think even generations below Gen Z, or even including Gen Z, people are not interested in gambling anymore as much. I think like social media, things like that, you know, I've kind of like taught people not to gamble because it's like a losing thing, which it is. And so yeah, people aren't going as often.
Well, in the background, we just saw Pulsar getting a very easy plug in, but makeshift as they try and clear off the last of the aimers. LEX left alive. Roma,
yeah. Anyways, it's kind of like down bad now, low-key on like money. Like I was surprised to see that like Cody had to pay for parking.
What a clutch there.
Like if he took his car out of the deck at our resort, he was gonna have to pay again to park it again. which a lot of casinos, like we have a MGM out here in DC, like it's actually Maryland, but it's like really close by. They do free parking because they want people to be able to go and then gamble. Like they want them to spend their money on gambling, not parking. But when you start charging people $20, you know, to put their car in the deck, then that's an additional $20 that they can't gamble and lose, and therefore they wind up losing money. So they're kind of in shambles at the moment. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. My thing with like gambling is like I obviously don't do it to like make money. Like I'm not that invested in gambling. I just do it for like a night out kind of thing. It's the same as like what I would spend getting drinks at a bar here in like the district, because alcohol's so expensive here. It's like $18 to $20 a drink. So I mean, if I can blow $50 to $100 in an evening, but I'm like with my friends having fun, and then you also have the maybe potential to make money, I mean, that's okay. Like I'm okay with losing that because it's just more I'm paying for something fun. Whereas like 2 cocktails at a nicer bar here in DC is like $40 alone. Like take your pick, and also Vegas you free alcohol if you're gambling. But I will say the service on that's gone down too. They don't come around nearly as often.
Yeah, this is the first time they've had a breath of fresh air. They have been.
It's a nice skin from the shop, and you don't piss it out. Exactly.
The proper deep end of it all, and finally they get a breath, and I feel this is good for them. You know, you get your little breaks between matches.
Wait, there's somebody on Pulsar who played in CS Majors?
Sit down,
I don't know who.
coordinate with your team to say, right, we've got
Lasky, maybe? I don't follow CS enough, or I haven't in so long.
The trades coming out here. Roman stays alive.
Or you just talking about like the org in general?
Up the low HP targets. We saw Remka really commit himself.
What's up, Harris, by the way? How are you doing?
Damage with the SA-12 there. And now he's been brought back up. It's a 3 versus 1. Roman decides his teammates can win a 2 versus 1 by themselves and gets hot-footing over to the other side of the map. He's going to take a moment in this brief lull in the action here to thank our anonymous gifter.
Chat, after this map, I'm probably going to have to... I'm probably going to have to go, unfortunately. Like I said, chat, I'm playing Magic today.
Really nice stuff.
With some friends, so Cody's going to be covering the stream. He's here, he's just using the restroom. But he's going to be covering the stream basically for the rest of the time today. And then I'll be back for the NA. We both will be. And we'll be watching this from there. So doing good from C-Bus. About to go shopping, catching the stream before I go. Yeah, man. Sounds like a good afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it.
We've got 2 seconds, but when this gets plugged in, it will be an additional, what do we say, a minute maybe? When it gets there.
We'll see. 49 seconds. There we go. And now, yeah, 2 minutes total is what we're left with here. With catch-out beat, of course, being done a lot sooner than that. We see a bit of a fight from the 2 third-partying teams here before they can make a proper approach. Pulsar Esports and Makeshift dueling across the rooftops. Pulsar Esports.
Oh, that's a good teabag at Power Shift one night and then goes and plays in a major. We played a World Tour last night or yesterday afternoon, and somebody kept wanting me to join their lobby so they could trash talk me after because I was learning heavy. And I couldn't figure out if they just were trying to trash talk our entire team or if they wanted to trash talk me because like they've seen the channel or something. It was very weird. I didn't join. Kai ended up joining it, but it was like just a weird situation.
They're making their presence known, try and keep all the players on the edge, but right now everything looks like the same story as we've been talking before. Pulsar having to go for steals, having to make these big plays, and right now they have that opportunity, but very quickly the glitch comes in.
I will say getting bagged or body shot by like a pro when you're a noob is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and because of all the
if you're like in a private match and you be bagging people, it's kind of funny. But like if you're doing it and you're a pro player in like a pub lobby, that's kind of crazy.
Of course, if aimers can defend their point well enough and collect kills on the way,
unless they absolutely, I mean, if you're a pro player, you're gonna dump on people. So never mind. I'm not a pro player level, so I don't have this situation. Like, if I absolutely dunk on somebody who's like really trying to sweat on me, I sometimes back. But it's more just because it's a good play.
Reds back up. Roma assures his team that he can add to the kill tally. But in come 200 books. They need to get kills as well. That is their only mission here. Krieger Blue and Strike find theirs. They're putting aimers out of it as well. Elix, the last one standing. And of course, if it gets stolen, then this is huge for 200 books. They don't even mind if they're the team stealing. They're probably even going to let Pulsar go for this because they're going to finish in first place. But no, maybe not reading the macro. There's the steal. They let it go through and they collect the kills afterwards. Exceptional macro play.
Wow, 200 bucks taking the win on that one.
Pulsar Esports the beneficiaries as they finally climb out of third into second. But aimers, what a drop from Grace. Down from third, or down from first, all the way to third.
Yeah, finally the pressure getting to aimers and 200 bucks masterminding, almost being puppeteers on that final half of the game. And I love it when a team can just take control of a situation, decide who is going to get what position. Like, it's beautiful to say, but we say how great it is and how that, you know, pushing aimers down the list and finally punishing them. But in my mind, I wouldn't even want.
Wow, they're getting these things up quick. Oh my gosh.
If we look at the bigger picture, as we mentioned before, the potential.
I wonder if they've got it where it actually captures the screen now.
Pulsar. Well, why did you let him take it?
I think it's fair to say that there is a reward, of course.
Oh wait, this is okay. That was map 4, huh?
There's that element of it because, of course, they're going to get that 100 points. In terms of the seeding and finding kind of rivals within the standings, of course it matters a lot. But right now we're looking at a team in 200 books that started the day in 6th. They're going to get all the points they want, that they can. They're not going to be trying to manipulate their position here. They're just going to be doing their best to get that top seed. And they've done that so well in that game. Incredible stuff. Oh, great decision making. And the shots to back it up as well. They had to win their fights to do that. And they've done exactly that. So yeah, commiserations there to aimers who may feel hard done by in that final moment. But, you know, that was exactly what 200 books should be doing. So you got to give credit to them.
Yeah, 100% give credit to them. And, you know, aimers are going to look at this. One slump. They've gone first, third. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. And you can go from
okay, that was map 4. All right.
And look at Monaco, which is a beautiful next and final map for Group A. And you can look at this and go, well, you know what? Screw it. We're going to go all out, take first once again.
Oh, they're already queuing up.
Go for one last
Give me the points.
They absolutely could.
They're not all there yet. Okay, we'll check in a second.
I do want to see, personally, I want to see Makeshift make a bit of a change here. They have been languishing. We haven't been talking about them much because they haven't been performing as impressively as everyone else. That's why they've landed themselves in 4th a few times. A few more than a few times, in fact.
I mean, Makeshift are definitely this is a tough group. This is going to be the toughest group of their split, for sure.
Right now. So, if they can grab at least one first or second place finish from
oh my god.
Great shot coming out from Alone in Paris to open up the fight here. And,
I mean, they're going to get Lasky back up and stall off height, but that was... He almost picked off Telko there.
From that opening frag.
Paris, can we trade aims for a day? Can I just have that aim skill? That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah, dude, 2-tapped him in the head from a bottom angle like that is hard. And then he really almost had a Telko as well, but you know, Foxtrot got up there.
They have been progressing so much over the course of this season. But this is where the stump came in. When you have
hello.
No aim,
hello.
No scope the entire time.
I do need to head out in a few minutes.
No, but right now,
so,
that was a nice cleanup eventually there.
We're on map 5 right now, or map 4.
On the right foot.
No, we're on map 5. They didn't update their
overlay. Earlier, at least, than this B catch out has been initiated just there by 200 books. So there's going to be a bit of cash out stagger, considerable stagger across the rest of this map. And that's nothing to do with start or anything like that. It's just a longer fight at the very start.
Game anyways.
So yeah, we're going to have a very dynamic Monaco play out ahead of us. I quite like this, to be honest. I think
dude, who is pinging like out the wazoo? Do you hear this?
Yeah.
In game, it's just pings flying everywhere. Oh my god.
In a lot of plans in all directions.
Yeah, what we're going to start to see from this offset is everyone is going to gravitate towards Makeshift. and they're going to go towards A. A lot of teams will fight.
Yeah, if you just want to,
buy their point is, of
before you
course,
leave, or when you're about to leave, just change it for me.
Yeah, I got you.
And as I say,
I'll flip it over.
everyone could go for A. Once A is completed, you go towards B, try and fight over that. If you're a team that's on the outside and have just spawned in, you might go for the vault, put it in, and create that next offset on the next game. So that's what they're looking
Middle
to do
three,
here.
my beloved.
And right now, the offset is created a chaos because aimers have been wiped.
Oh, and here is an opportunity now.
Talco's gonna go for the steal here. They just get dove.
Makeshift though diving in, and of course that time is going to help them massively. Sugi finds
I find it interesting that so many teams go for the steal like that. Like you kind of know it's lost, right?
Importantly, of course, that was not
Like I guess there's no wipe penalty, so it's like kind of why not? But you are wiped at this point.
You do give them money.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're kind of like giving them even more of a lead. Especially if like the medium. Oh my god. Especially if the medium's the one like jumping on there trying to steal, and the heavy's not even around yet to help him. Like.
Wave of cash outs instead.
That's a bit odd.
Yeah.
But I tell you what,
You need like 1 or 2 people alive max. Yeah, I mean, well, also if their heavy is like up, I would not be trying to steal, especially with everybody running Wench Claw. Like it's just gonna get clawed or something. Like.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you try.
It's the crazy part is like Dome Shield now is even less like good because it goes through Dome, or you know. So like Barricade, I think that's why we see it so often.
That's true.
Their kill tally must be humongous.
Yeah, I mean you basically time Dome around glitch dance as well. It's like you listen for glitch dance, then you drop the Dome. Like that's what you kind of have to do. But the problem is you have 2 of them. You have 2 glitch nates, so even if you do that, it can do glitch right after.
They have.
I'm glad though. I would be very upset if they moved it to 1 because it would be a big problem.
It would be interesting, to say the least.
I wouldn't like it. I think it would be a terrible change because that means you can run Mesh and Dome and be okay.
Yeah.
And God forbid you have 2 heavies. Now you have 2 Mesh Shields, 2 Domes, and only 2 glitch grenades if you ran 2.
That's true.
That'd be, like, the game would be terrible. It'd be terrible.
Where does Pulsar sit right now in this? They've had a kind of rough day, I'm not gonna lie. Aimers have kind of been showing them the work. So, Aimers had a 3rd place finish last game. Pulsar finished 2nd, but I think Aimers is ahead right now. For sure.
I'm checking right now.
Getting the wipe here, but now we're looking at 200 books trying to take down Makeshift and get this steal going.
Oof.
They're left
Nice
with only 2
go.
players, though. Makeshift holding resolutely as they have been doing.
So Pulsar is in 3rd place for the day with 177 points. 2nd place is 320 points with 200 bucks, and Aimers is at a whopping 431 points.
Yeah.
Just really good.
Yep.
Almost perfect. They just had, you know, 1 bad 4th game. If they do good this last game, they'll have almost a perfect record.
Yep.
How much fighting? How much did you see in the feed from them? From that last moment, I'll answer that for you.
If I was right, Heat watching is way more fun.
They did nothing.
Crit's preying on the downfall of Pulsar because somebody on the team he said is toxic and power shift.
You know, from
So
fair.
He's preying on their downfall.
Second place doesn't look
I was like, it is fun to have a most people like having a rival team that they don't like, you know, they want to lose.
Yeah.
Tough opponents.
I mean,
put them down.
Does not bode well.
Almost every
It's
sport
working.
has
They're
that.
in shambles today. they have gotten not a lot of points.
Yeah, this is their toughest play day for sure.
They're almost the worst team.
Oh, nice winch.
That's a very quick kill. They've got to throw more bodies at them now, but Makeshift, of course, have been pinched from behind. 200
He gets this. He does not get that. Wow.
That was so close.
Wow, Ringhe's going to pick this up now. Lasky's a bullet. No. Okay, Lasky falls. Now you got Matroda back. Or not Matroda, Manda. My bad. Alex gets the pickup. He's going for the steal now. But you got Krieger and Strike jumping in. And Manda's back up. I think every team in this lobby has touched this one cash out. And they get it. And 200 bucks steals that. That's crazy.
Claim yet more money for themselves. But that money's been stolen by Makeshift.
Yo, Marcus, thank you for the sub over on YouTube, brother. Much appreciated.
It means Makeshift have to go back to square one.
I wish there was a like YouTube
in my heart, I see
like stream dashboard.
There's one.
You know what? I actually want them to win this one. The way
Yeah.
they've been playing is
Sure.
phenomenal.
Are you signed in with our channel?
Exactly the Makeshift we saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just yesterday, not yesterday, on Wednesday. How well they were putting forward, and it's phenomenal. Meanwhile, Polestar able to take down 2 of 200 books. And just trying to get the third,
I see.
and that will do it all
It's
for
kind
them
of,
as
I
finally the
understand. You have
cash
to go to
out goes in,
analytics.
and we have a 48-second
Right?
OT.
No. Go to content and then
Still
live.
coming out
Right here, I'll send it to you.
Aimers, but
There's
they're going to
the thing
fall
right
off
there.
of it as they receive some knowledge of
Damn
where
it, just-
Makeshift are holding from. And yeah, we Brits do have sort of terminal underdog syndrome here. It's hard not to back Makeshift in this situation. Rainko, though, finding Sugi.
Yeah, this is it. This is the analytics.
Right in the back
page.
is gonna
Oh, yeah,
shut
analytics.
down that
Oh, you were talking
potential.
about analytics
Does get
on
the
the
trade
dashboard.
onto Elix, and it's a 2 versus
Yeah.
2.
Yeah,
Good
no, it's
control
just
here.
like, it
Roma, though,
sucks that-
cleaning up yet more as the heavy is
I don't
taken
like
out.
this very
Alone
much.
in Paris, the last player to
It's
hold
definitely
it,
not
but he has
as good
gas
as,
on his side and time.
Glitch.
The winch to take it out of the gas reach. Very smart hit by Rainko. He needs to get on the
I don't know if
straight
Rainko has
away.
even enough
Jumping in,
time
he is alone in Paris,
to
but the coverage
steal
there for
this
Elix, and the
either
goo should
way.
be enough to
Yeah.
protect them on the steal. But no, Sugi.
Sugi's sitting right there. I don't.
Putting him off.
All right, I'm with you, Kret. Let's spray on the downfall of Pulsar. We do not want them to get this cash
Oh, I
out.
like a telco
Nah, playing on the downfall.
I like a telco though.
The goo did upset.
Too late.
The goo did it.
But I also like
Perfectly
Elix, so I'm torn.
just couldn't.
Mainly because those two guys are active on
Get
Twitter,
the
and
job
I'm in their
done.
comments every once in a while.
And as we head into overtime,
This guy's a fucking fan, bro.
Pulsar have an opportunity. Glitch goes
Oh, nice
Great
shots.
glitch.
Yeah, nice shots.
Get the second, but I tell you what, it's good enough because it has
Second
played away.
glitch.
Now being
Heavy
well,
drops.
get the
Clean up.
collapse all on the
Yep,
vision.
Lasky just
Game
in and out of there.
recognized.
Lasky's out, bro.
Have to be patient here, Pulsar.
Nice.
Patient.
I did hear about that on Reddit. I've heard that's been a big thing.
Also playing for
What?
Pulsar. They're very happy with Pulsar getting this cash out. That
I don't want to talk about it
the
too
big
much
team.
on
Yeah,
stream,
Fjord
but
wiped that pretty
there's
much
some
Oh, you're talking about-
drama
yeah.
with police.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that yesterday.
Taking a lot of flack from 2 teams.
On stream.
Absolutely
Particular-
no chance
yeah,
there,
particular-
as Makeshift understands
particular
the score, they
player.
understand the
Oh,
way
I didn't hear
Pulsar
more
still
than
fully
just
up,
like they
defending
shared a
their own
Discord
cash out. Means that
link and
Makeshift don't mind they're only
kind
down
of
to
like
one
hate
player. They
trained.
will secure first place. Pulsar with this final cash out only
Good
get a
winch,
third
shot
for
a
their money,
Pulsar.
for their efforts. And that
Now
will
Pulsar's gonna
bring
finish third.
Group A
Wow,
to a
Makeshift picking up a map. I think every team has gotten a map win so far.
From being
First place
bottom
finish.
2 for
So
the previous 4
that
matches,
is the end of Group A, chat.
Monaco, it almost feels like
So
Monaco was
yeah.
on that.
Anyways, I do have to go, unfortunately. Normally I try not to, but I was invited to something. It's right up the road for me, so I'm going to be there for the rest of the afternoon. I will be back for the NA matches. Cody's going to hang out with everybody and keep you entertained. If you're bored, yell at him. It's his fault. Just
Yep,
kidding.
do my best.
But go ahead and switch him over. 1 second. And there we go. Cody, you have the reins.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Love you all. Also,
I can't wait for you to join in, and it's going to be like a gambling stream.
I mean, I'd expect nothing less. It's either that or Destiny Brain Rot. So, yeah. Okay.
We got it, Kret. We're going to hold it down. We're going
I just saw you sign in.
Pulsar now.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Also, don't forget about the subs promotion happening. It's going on until the end of the month. All right. See you. Goodbye.
It ended up being that 200 books
Everyone
managed
wish
to
Sam
surge
a good
out
goodbye.
that kind of
Bye,
third place. They were
Sam.
consistently getting seconds. They got their
All
first.
right.
Makeshift.
So
climbing
now it's just
out
me and
depth
you
there,
guys.
and
We're good though.
essentially
I actually
traded
have a
places
little
with
bit of
Amos came out swinging.
I have
They
a
won
guest
3
showing
matches
up
in a
if
row.
they get here
That
on
last round,
time.
They finish last.
We'll
They
see.
traded places with Makeshift completely, and so yeah, the pink team coming
We
out
shall see.
and making a difference. We saw some really big plays from Sugi in that game, holding on to that final cash out with that goo was absolutely massive for them. And you can see here all of the games, or all but one of them so far, displayed in this lovely new color coding system. It will
So
be
yeah,
brief, and
we're
get
gonna
the points
we'll
in as well.
actually
This is what it
we'll
looked
give
like
you a
after
little bit of
4
a
games. So we'll come back to us
rundown
and
on
make
what
sure
the
that that's
points look
updated
like.
before we show you and
Give me
talk
1
over
sec.
it in detail. But it's fine. We'll just talk a little bit about the general
I'm
flow
on
of things. Because of course,
Sam's PC.
despite the fact that Amos didn't win those last
Okay.
games, there's
So,
still be very
from
happy with their
here,
performance.
if you look in the top right, these are actually the current points. So yeah, Aimers is at 461, and then 200 Books is at 389, Makeshift at 256, and thankfully, you're going to be happy to hear this, Pulsar is at the very bottom. It actually is unfortunate that Aimers ended the group with a loss, a bottom loss to be exact. Makeshift getting a #1 win here actually boosted them quite a bit. But yeah, here we are. These are the points. Aimers did gain a ton. And now we're moving on to Group B, which is going to be NDA, Goats, Vatican, and Team Extreme. I'm pretty excited to see NDA. I don't know about you guys.
I feel they're going to kick themselves for it. I feel they're going to turn around and go, darn it. We could have done a little bit better. We shouldn't have put ourselves in the red. What if we got third? What if that happened?
You're going to be happy to hear.
On day 4, etc., etc. So that's something that they're going to be thinking now when they look at the entire scoreboard. But as I said, credit where credit is due. 3 in a row. They have to look at the positives and say,
yeah, I've heard some stuff about it. We try to avoid talking about that stuff
and you can see here
on these things, but it's definitely something that
that's
important nonetheless.
On points for the day.
It's interesting for sure. We can talk about it, but we don't name names for sure. Like you're doing, it's fine. I mean more so like me and Sam. Like you chat, do whatever you want to chat.
From middling to
but yeah, we try to not like address that stuff.
Today. So yeah, it was really important to be.
No. Great, you're all good, dude. I just meant like more so if we don't like talk about it a lot or respond to it. That's because we don't. We try not to like address it, unless it's obviously something that needs to be addressed.
Coming up, it is not quite.
No, we're reading it, and we do see what you're saying. Just if we don't give you like a great response, that's why.
There's no script in the finals, Hyper. We're going to throw to a very short break. When we come back, we've got Group B coming right up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I think villain teams are necessary. You actually want a villain team. Dude, that's what makes these interesting. You want somebody to hate. That's what makes it good. So we got a little bit of downtime. I'm wondering, I don't want to do it without Sam, but we could do a connections real quick. How's Gang feel about running a connections? Are we crazy? Is that a Cash Out remix? I think so. They usually don't say who they're playing. I wish they did. Connections, you might have not seen it before. Correct. Hold on. There, we'll go over to Connections. Man, how do you work this thing? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm like super loud. He has it open. All right, we'll do Wordle. Okay. All right. Okay, what are we feeling? Anybody have a good starting word? Trying to think of a good like second word. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna do what? I don't know, dude. I'm in shambles right now. Okay, there we go. Let me make sure we're still good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what do we do? We could actually do worse. Let's do worse. That's funny. Oh my gosh, 4. Okay. What? I don't even know how to feel now. All 4 of these are in. Is it sworn? Right? Am I crazy, guys? Sworn? Sword? Nah, it was sworn. Oh, no, it is sworn. Okay, it probably is sword. You're probably right. I thought it was sworn. I got excited. Yeah, good stuff, Craig. My go. Yeah, it is sword. Good stuff, Sam. All right, well, we did Wordle. I don't want to do connections because that's like our thing, but we could. Yeah, we could. I'm trying to see if there's any other... There's another one I remember that was pretty good. Let's see. Right? Android Wear predictions came in clutch. We could do a Bandle. Hold on. Bandle's fun. Let me make sure we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right. So Bandle works as in there's a karaoke version of a song. And it will... We have to guess it. So let me make sure PROHUBS is still good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any guess? I sure don't. This is a medium. It has 984 views and it was released in 2018. Yeah. I'm gonna skip. We're gonna move on to the next one. I feel like I've heard this before. Dude. This is so, like, I feel like I've heard this like a million times. This is definitely like a pop song. Oh wait, the bass got crazier. Is that the chorus? Hold on, I need to go back. Dude, I've heard this before. Please tell me someone knows what this is. I think I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna do one more this time. I'm gonna... Psycho. What's that song called? I know this song. What is it? It's like Sweet But He's Psycho. What's that song called? What's this song called? Dude, I'm losing my mind over here. Dude, I know this song. Is it She's Sweet But He's Psycho? Sweet But Psycho. Is that the song? Rah! Rah! I knew it. W, I did it. I knew immediately. As soon as I heard the synth. Yeah, I knew immediately. All right. I barely heard that song, too. Cody, can we get a live reaction to how abysmal the Nothing Phone 3 looks right now? Dude, okay. Look, I know we had this conversation in the Discord, but I feel like the Nothing... Like, it's okay. I will agree. I think the Matrix or whatever it's called is way cooler on the previous phones. But I think having the little screen is kind of cool. I don't think it's a terrible change. I think people are a little too... Yeah. I think you're being a little too harsh. I think it's okay. I want to hear the rest of this. Yeah. Yeah. Also, shout out Bandle. I love Bandle. Bandle is so fun. It's one of my games that are up there. Okay, we are back.
Get there. Can we get a big shout out for the 3 gifted in the chat? Remember, everything that is donated goes towards the prize pool, so it just went up, baby.
Say.
Jerry,
I see. So this does show up. Can I?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Some exceptional plays. I didn't say unbelievable ones.
Yeah,
It's something I mentioned as we came in behind the scenes.
It's still peaking,
it was
but
a believable group. Perhaps the only time I could have let out the unbelievable would have been at the very end with Makeshift got that final first place finish out of nowhere. For the rest of it, it seems to be playing out as we expected. Pulsar, of course, with that sub, made a little bit of a difference to their overall performance. But
the LEDs turned to the Matrix in the center.
Yeah, you know, it is difficult.
I mean, I think it would have been like, yeah, I guess getting rid of it's a little crazy. But I do think the screen's still really cool. Like, it is cool to have this screen.
Extreme, the GOATs and Vatican Esport. On the side of the GOATs, we have Alphonse stepping in for Carnifex.
Why are you not getting world's first right now? Dude, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I don't have a raid team, dude. And I'm not even close to probably what you need, what level you need to be. Have you checked on the raid yet? What is it? Is it good or what's going on?
The performance not being as optimal as what you expect from before, but you know, let's take the
all right, good old Soul, our favorite map.
Just take Optic Texas. They went from last, brought in.
I mean, I will say, like, a screen is a little less gimmicky. Like, there's a lot of uses for it, more than like a couple LEDs. But only like an hour in, and everyone's still on first encounter. Wow. What are your expectations? Do you think? You feel like it's gonna be like, or so far? What do you feel like it's like? Is it Salvation's Edge level raid, or what are we looking at?
We can see right now, Team
Me and you team in the whole thing. Make us. I'm down, dude. Let me know. Let me know. I will hop on after this. We'll run it.
Out goes the glitch, but there's no one there, and the dome is already.
Yeah, you can convey a lot more information on the screen for sure.
Maybe a little bit of that.
This is not a great place to be. Oh, it's a terrible place to be. Walking into three of them. No, so I think Soul is far from the most iconic finals map.
Team in purple, Team Extreme.
I would say, like, what screams the finals is maybe 6 Horizon, or
natural ability of grouping together, and
I would say Cis Horizon. It's been around long enough. Yeah, but iconic means it means something, and this map means nothing to me.
Be good on the heavy. Never rule it out. Don't get too close.
Monaco is I have a really love-hate relationship with Monaco sometimes. I don't like how much of a maze it feels like. Like, there's just so many buildings close together, and it's like you can get away from everything.
You'll notice the repeater on that as well. Palmer and Trees and finding kills, defending Hospital from NDA Airshoe, the last alive, and Alphonse will clean him up very swiftly. So all the subs stepping in and doing some meaningful damage already across the board on every team.
Yeah, and no surprise as well. GOAT's able to stay at the top of the board there. They're looking to close down the gap, make sure.
You feel? Oh, I mean, yeah, Nozomi a little bit, but I feel like Monaco is. Yeah, Vegas. I can get Vegas iconic.
I feel everybody will target them. They're gonna go for an easy, well, a challenging fight, try and take it away. Talking of damaging fights.
If everyone here isn't aware, the Discord, please join it. We're running a community tournament very soon. You guys can play like the pros. It's a lot more casual, I promise. It'll be a good time.
Seemingly, no, his team is just a little bit delayed, and that's the problem.
When we recite,
as a team, a very resolute defense from Vatican Esports as they're fighting
that's fair.
The kill so far. Airshoe has just about managed to wiggle his way into a sneaky position to get the res on his light, so 2 versus 3 can transpire.
I don't like Skyway either. I hate Skyway, actually. I feel like Nozomi for me is they took every good part of a map and put it, you know, together, and then Skyway is the exact opposite. They took every bad part of the map and made it into one big map. Because it's like Seoul and Monaco had a baby, and I hate both of those.
They don't mind too much. There's more bodies in the mix, but of course,
this is crazy, by the way. Can we talk about this? There are 3 teams on A.
With absolute bloody murder there. What a steal coming out from them, and now the GOATs coming in to try and force them.
Wow.
But no.
Vatican's just
good amount of body blocking, that's what it's called. All the players just
I can respect the winch. I don't even know what's going on right now. Honestly, there's so much going on.
NDA still in a tussle against Vatican and the Goats. Goats finally gets eliminated, and this becomes an ego fight. This is not necessarily to build up anything here. That's the jump around the far. Oh, I thought it was coming in, but one of the Deagles are coming out to play.
Yes. Not just Juan, but both in this instance. Sadly, we can't Juan League in the finals. I really wish we could.
It's just me or missing a lot more subs.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
DOS League. But
like subs in the channel?
Esports, great play and efforts during the early part of this game. They lost the one fight that mattered, and now they find themselves behind. Of course, lots of kills to their name means that they're actually not that far behind in the cash tally. Ializi is continuing his reign of terror with these double deags, chasing down everything and anything that breathes in his direction. Evolution will find that one as well at range with the repeater. So yeah,
there could be. There's quite a lot. There's been honestly a lot in general. Like NA was crazy. NA there was like it was wild.
You're gonna have to start winning some of these objectives as well.
Crane's still in play, and that critically can really make a difference for height battle. I don't think we've talked about it too often. All right. Who's the one who threw a fire at the RPG?
He knew you were talking about it.
Exactly. Who's got streamer advantage? Huh?
Here come the Goats.
I still find it crazy that we've had 3 teams consistently fighting. And let me tell you something. I've been saying this. This is why. Nah, right here. I'm going to tell you right now, Cret. This is why solo under construction sucks. Because every cash out is forced on the under construction, and it forces just bites of 3 all the time. So this is why it plays terribly. It's the worst map. And when it's not under construction, now you have a giant building covering the entire map. It's impossible to rotate. You spawn far. Every cash out's like right next to each other. It's terrible. This map is not the finals.
There. The Goats instead turning their attention to cash out.
That's the worst map.
For the steal over there. For NDA, are currently having their
people like under construction because it's chaos like this. That's it. That's literally it. I promise you, I've had talks with the casters. I've had talks with pro players. Everybody hates it.
Now the steal comes in and up from above. Here comes NDA, but the steal's taken away from them. So Team Extreme, well, no.
Like this is Valorant.
I thought
This is like Valorant at its worst levels of chaos.
They're back. It might as well not have happened as they get that light and they get the steal back. NDA and the
I mean, but that's the whole map though. Like cash out spawns, the hospital, under construction is a huge problem. Like it kind of that makes the whole map bad.
Basically, it apps. They have that money in pocket. The Goats still probably have to withstand 1 or 2 fights, but this is a very nice position to defend on this.
So my big thing with this map, right, is it has gone this long without being reworked, and you can tell this is the open beta map. Like you can't look at me and say, okay, yeah, this map came out. I don't know what map, like what season this map came out. You know this is the first map they made because it plays like it. It kind of doesn't really have like any sort of cohesiveness to it at all. You can tell they didn't really know how to make a map yet. They kind of just were like, all right, well.
To just body block as much as he can.
And Vegas was the same way, and I still think has remnants of being like you can tell it's the second map ever made. There's a lot of like corners that lead nowhere. It's kind of a maze. It's a little bit better, but it's still not great in terms of like actual like map design. But Vegas does work a little bit better. Vegas doesn't have like as many fundamental problems. Like, okay, yeah, them having a bunch of dead ends is, you know, like you can deal with that in the game. You have the tools to deal with that. But in terms of like
I'm wondering what the Goats are up to right now. They are in
actual fundamental problems. This map is filled with them.
Pushing the point right now. Marita, give us some visuals on this. They are trying to push B. As it's just been stolen by Vatican Esports.
My problem with Vegas is from like a new player perspective, it's terrible. Like it's so confusing for people.
So they fended off that initial assault. Interesting move by the Goats.
And I kind of have that problem with a lot of maps for new players. Is it's really hard to traverse maps. Some maps are easier than others, but like a lot of maps are really hard to traverse for players. Like they do not know how to get around.
We can see where these teams decide to push.
Kyoto and Vegas fighting for the worst map status, to be honest.
stepping away.
Guys, look, I'm here to say that, like, you guys got to put Seoul in the contention. I know it doesn't sound like, I know it sounds crazy, but I promise you, everyone in the pro scene hates this map. They hate it. Kyoto and Seoul are like this. Like this.
Only one member of Vatican is defending what was their site, a winch to pull it in cover. Now the Ghosts have an opportunity to get a much safer steal. In doing so, NDA are causing a little bit of turmoil, distracting Team Extreme.
I can't believe that the Goats have managed to get away with that. They're going to let out their battle bleats or whatever noise.
Corporate said I can't dislike Seoul because of the contract. That's crazy.
Hold it off and secure themselves a
That's crazy work.
Finish unless there's a heck load of
I don't believe
kills
that. I don't agree with that.
But after this, it just becomes a team deathmatch for the Goats, so they can certainly protect their lead. And really, we should now just jump on over to Billboards and see if NDA can hold off the tide of every single team coming in to try and steal second place from them.
Medium movement right there. Vegas slander like that is crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't put Vegas even in the bottom 3. I mean, it's definitely like a mid-map, like overall. Dude, I'm sorry to hear it, man, but it's just how it goes. People hate Seoul. And we were at the forefront of the cause. And then people started joining our cause. We have some heavy hitters on the cause, okay? I just want to let everyone know that we have some heavy hitters on the cause. All right, people hate Seoul. We've converted quite a few.
Even, you know, not resting on their laurels and saying we should defend our cash out. During the middle of that game, they said,
dude, that's just how it goes, man. Sometimes you gotta go on the defense. You gotta defend it, what you love.
Or a lot easier to take control of, and they win.
Can we talk about
that
Vatican had 25 kills?
We saw how incredibly
and still got 4th place. That's unfortunate.
Of that game, but I feel like the very first
that is incredibly unfortunate.
That went against them at the last minute from Team Extreme really knocked the wind out of Vatican Esports sales.
We might be able to convince Gary, bro.
But I'm sorry. How
we already convinced Waltz.
I didn't think about
Waltz hates Seoul.
So calmly. That is 25 points that they have gained.
We've convinced a couple people.
Alone. That is impressive. Yes, I can agree. I will agree with you, Jerry, that 100%. The
guy is a brand risk, dude. Let me tell you, that whole team's a brand risk. Ducky is. I get scared being on stream with Ducky. That guy scares me.
Very quickly, they were snatched away or distracted by another team who are third party.
So I told Sam last night when we were doing the private matches, I'm like, you gotta mute Discord, dude. I don't know what these guys are capable of.
Still, it's too much of just they need to focus on one area. They need to focus on their points.
We can definitely say that.
Okay, so quick look at some of the
not going to come last every single
real quick.
Okay, they didn't perform especially well in the last play day. That is the,
I wanted to check. Yeah, Vatican getting a ton of kill points.
That we have to be careful of making. They got one first place.
They're actually not that far behind NDA,
but I don't see them finishing last many times if they can put out that number of kills. It's a bit of an anomaly usually when you see that number of kills at the bottom of the leaderboard. They shouldn't be too worried.
Yeah, I mean, they honestly, you want to know why? They got grief on Seoul.
A lot of the time, and I think
because it's all just 3 teams fighting.
And all that, and everyone's afraid to say
25 kills and get last place, man.
It is luck.
That goes.
There is so much
it's a Seoul diff.
In the sense of timing, opportunity.
Yeah.
You could be the best of the best, top shooter. You could be, I don't know who's right.
Caster started cutting out. I was scared.
You could be the best of the best, but still come out dead last. And it's so easy in this game to do it. So that's why I am not worried for Vatican. I think their luck was not for them. But when it comes to round
what's the best part of Seoul in your mall?
Taking advantage. NDA getting that first kill, saying thank you very much. How about 2? Make that 3?
Maybe mall. I don't know.
He
Like
just
the
made
best
his way.
part would
His team did a little
maybe,
bit
I
there.
would say
And
actually
like you
where
say,
the
Mark, he's a
billboards
big
are.
back, but skillful
That
players
whole
will
area,
average
that
out
side of the
over
map
time
is
over the
actually
course of the
pretty
season.
decent.
So yeah, we're not expecting Vatican.
I actually
to
enjoy
go
that
down
whole part of the
lightly
map.
here. Palmer, unfortunately, ending his own life with the RPG. They're not the impact he'd have liked. Alphonse left alone here against the whole of Vatican Esports.
Yeah.
He's probably just going to wait for that coin, allow Vatican to get the plug, and make sure that they can give chase a little bit sooner.
Yeah, I mean,
onto treason. Palmer will be up soon, as long as they can navigate.
Cred, I mean this with
the,
love,
pesky
but
mines left behind. Of course,
we're not
Alliance will be
balancing
very
around
careful
power
of
shifts,
these,
brother.
sending in the medium.
Sorry to
instead.
say it. I'm
And
sorry to
there's
be the
the
one to
trigger,
break it to
it's
you.
fine. They will regen before they get into another fight. I say that as
We're not
Vatican
balancing
Esports are
around
actually holding them
power
off.
shift. I'm sorry.
They've got a perch.
If you imagine the LH1 setup.
Yeah,
like
I'm stuttering. Maul's problem with me is the glass roof is cool, but it's just like it's more annoying than it is fun to deal with.
And it was just so beautiful to watch.
So, hey, you know what, Cred? I hope they give you power shift exclusive maps, brother. I'm praying for you. I hope they give you a power shift exclusive map, just for you.
The goats who decided
Stay away from my cash out maps.
The kills come in to NDA, but the question
Stay
is,
far
can
away
they
from my
force
cash out
a
maps.
second wave of assault here? Airship
I don't even want them to
finds their end on
consider
the
power
open,
shift when they're
goes
designing a
Treason
map.
takes down his team.
Make a
Treason
whole
finds
separate map for
sandbox
that,
as well.
please.
Team Extreme is suffering, NDA is suffering, the goats are all up and ready. They have chosen to third party here. They may be big hitters.
Man,
it's
the
not
EU with
them.
the third
It's a
parties,
valid
dude.
Strategy. That is part of the game, ladies and gents. Airshoe and
The
OG
goats
though
are just
finding
falling
the
apart.
kills on the goats. And Alphonse, last alive, left scrambling.
Yeah, terminal attack
Somehow
definitely
NDA
getting
have protected their bounty from
dude,
two teams.
Terminal attack's barely thought about.
Why not extra kills for themselves, and they're jumping up the board. As now look at them, 5,000.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was. Yeah, like dude, power shift's rough, man. I think it's a cool mode, but
just while the action was
yeah.
happening on one side, very quickly Team Extreme moving across. Now gonna go towards Vatican.
Terminal attack is great because I don't know if there's bot accounts going in there or what's going on. Like, dude, it's fun. I don't know who's playing terminal attack, but the people in there suck.
Vatican says thank you, sir.
Really nice stuff from OG and Evolution, respectively. There.
Wasn't terminal attack ranked?
A completed point here for Vatican Esports.
I stopped playing in that season.
They couldn't stick the landing last game, but now their kills are being backed up by Cash.
Wasn't that ranked for a while?
NDA, who arguably
Can we imagine a different world where we're watching terminal attack right now? Team of 5.
In the grand scheme of things, they will find some targets.
Imagine we're watching PROHUBS and it's terminal attack.
Puts himself in a new perch. And it's a direct
I don't think we'd be
trade.
watching PROHUBs. I don't think we would. I don't think PROHUBs would exist.
A chain of kills. Evolution shooting Airshoe in the back there. PRN finding Palmer. But the goats in the midst of all that have been taken down. NDA should be able to recover.
Because they were just soldiers or what? Is that why Season 3 rubies are scary? They were just soldiers.
By Vatican. Looks like they're stewarding D to try and guide it that way. They probably have a gateway set up, but Team Extreme are looking to meet them at the other end. So it won't be a very easy defense.
Here comes a quick cheeky steal.
Interesting steal here.
Say cheeky because there's not many of them.
They're gonna get it. They're not close enough. Wow.
They were just stood too far away.
Hey, real quick, has anybody played the new World Tour with the domes?
One by one, Team Extreme.
What's everyone's thoughts on that?
Wow, Vatican maybe gambling a little bit too much there. We understand the idea of playing for the retake, but if you have to then get the kills,
I'm making your phone roll on. I'm sorry.
Stall, it just removes so many options from the fight for yourselves, and maybe they did.
Yeah, it's kind of like
maybe they weren't fully set up. Of course, it was an immediate.
I feel like it's. I didn't like it. You literally just bunker down on that thing.
Love doing this,
it was terrible.
It's a signature Goats move on Sis Horizon in particular. That's
yeah, it's literally just whoever controls the cash out gets a like a 2-3x dome shield like around the whole thing. It's crazy. It's kind of insane because you just shield strafe and you just sit there.
2 versus 2 here. Slow res on both sides.
Yeah, flamethrower becomes really good. I was hating it last night. Oh my gosh. Dude, the goose setups, it's just, dude, EU and goose setups is crazy. They love making low goose setups. I'd hate to be orange right now.
Cover from above. This will help them when going
Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh.
quickly.
Oh no, the goats have fumbled.
This is fantastic from NDA.
Unfortunate there for
Yikes.
Treason and the rest of the goats.
Yeah,
Doesn't feel
yeah,
like they
dude.
put
Heavy
out
is
much
so good in
damage
that
at all.
mode.
I mean,
Holy.
look at the difference here in the combat scores between the two teams. It feels as though Palmer's not hitting the shots that we used to seeing. Treason, even in that fight, we saw a few missed opportunities.
Who are we rooting for? Who's the hero and the villain of this group? I'm NDA all the way, I think, guys.
On the other side,
I love NDA.
Vatican Esports actually take back their cash out. Interestingly, they must have managed to get the better of Team Extreme, and so both teams, in red and orange, well ahead of the rest of the pack as we head into our final 2 minutes 40. This is quite early in the timer for the third wave of cash outs. We may see a fabled 7th cash out spawn, but maybe we shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves either, as we've got NDA now closing the gap on Team Extreme for Vault 5.
If you guys find out or find one more soon to be,
And bang.
you could have a dad on.
Speedy.
We might get a 7th. I think we should. It's about 2 minutes. It's when
We could,
because
because the Aquavex is a father. We just need to find a couple more fathers, and then we could have
They're gonna go
the
for
dads
double,
of
right?
finals.
They want
Kinda
to
like
go
the
for
dads
double.
of
That's
Destiny.
what these teams are aiming for. Team Extreme picking up where Vatican left, or rather where Goats left off, because they need this money to be.
Oh, who are two other dads?
The Cutes are just being winched out of existence there, and it benefits NDA to throw.
Oh,
as
my
far away as
lord.
possible. We're gonna send it to B.
Look at that yuck.
Team Extreme
He yucked
right
that
on
thing.
their approach. Now, can the Goats pick it back up and get it
Sanity.
back over to A? They've got plenty of time to work with. Alphonse is going that
I
way.
didn't know Shoof
He
was a
takes
dad.
it.
Going back.
This is the mission.
baby. Round 2.
Neither was Mo. I didn't know this. We gotta work on this. Can we hit them up? Can we get them combined?
Could mean any team.
Oh, he's your finals dad. Oh, I thought he was like a real father.
And now NDA realize how dangerous this is.
Okay.
Especially with Treason picking PRN early, that's going to waste time, resources.
Yeah, we gotta get that team
and
together.
Positioning here.
We gotta make that happen.
Smartly grab that totem, kite away.
That'd be such a
all
fire
that
team.
Time defending their cash out.
Credit, you gonna play in our tourney,
Good
man?
fortune here. Oh my goodness, that is one hell of a winch out of nowhere. It's taken
so,
a site into the middle
here's the thing,
of the
dude.
campus courtyard, and now we have Palmer jumping on that box. Airshoe trying to defend it. He's gonna have to fall all the way back. PRN taking a lot of flack, but they do have the crossfire here. Executor jumping on with only about 40 seconds left on the timer, but only 20 seconds here on this cash out. We will see.
I'm just happy to get my NDA win, bro.
Executor sticking this steal. Airshoe, can he make it? No, he can't. The steal is.
Don't let him steal. Come on, let him get all that money. Come on. Someone stop him. Someone stop him.
But they can't defend their point. And that's a
Oh
steal
my
for Team
gosh.
Extreme, propelling
That's
them all the way
crazy.
to first place. I don't think Vatican Esports have enough time to stick this retake.
What a steal, dude.
And that is Team Extreme out of nowhere.
Just like that, you get first place. I can't believe no one stopped him. He was just hanging out there.
He jumped through the entirety of the team, but couldn't get the kill.
Oh
to
my
come. They didn't
gosh.
realize he was
That
at the
was
back of
crazy.
the
What an
map.
insane
Oh,
steal.
it is so
They just let him sit there and get that. Everyone else was fighting each other.
Themselves here. Absolutely.
That was crazy.
Kicking themselves.
That's what can happen when you have two teams pulled way out in front at the start of the game after those two cash outs, is that you have two teams.
Yeah, I'm just letting everybody know if we get a
dead
sub, I'll
set
put
on
an
doubling
I'll
that.
unbutton another
And that just
another
throws
button.
everything out of the
All right,
water.
that's what I bring to the table
You
around
feel
on the
sorry for
stream.
the
When
two
Sam's not
teams,
here,
you know, NDA
the
and
buttons come
Vatican
down.
Esports, who performed so well in that early game. And yet again, I feel Vatican Esports get.
I can only do two buttons though, and then
Did
like we
everything
got
they
it.
could, really, but
This
it
is a
wasn't
family
enough. Team
friendly
Extreme come out
stream.
with
Dude.
that
I
last
gotta be
minute steal,
careful.
and we just know what that means in a game like the finals. They come out with a win.
It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Wow,
and
what
Team
a
Extreme
what a
very much
game!
to that moment,
Like
and
Team
obviously,
Extreme being at the very bottom
say
gets a
for
steal
me,
of a
I think
century on a
across
doubled cash
a
box,
lot
and
of
then boom,
teams
first
here, we're
place. That's
seeing
actually so
a
huge
lot
for
of
them
missed opportunities. You know, we take the ending clearly from Airshoe not hitting that shot, not
because
getting
they were
that
second
denial coming
in
and
the
Vatican,
first game.
Once again, they're
Yeah,
just
they kind of got
pushing
robbed,
too
man. I'm not
far
gonna lie.
away from their point.
They were doing okay.
We're seeing NDA. There was multiple points as well.
Okay.
They're over
It's coming in right now.
missed
Let me see where the
opportunities,
points are
missed
at.
timing, but this is the beauty. Of
I mean, it was
our
just a
perspective.
crazy steal,
Hindsight is
honestly.
So 2020 here. that we can critique.
Yeah, just like that, Team Extreme is leading this series with 184 points. And then the GOATs are in second.
Yeah.
Vatican is going through it, 82 points. Not a good spot.
Happily with a win on the board.
Yeah, and a second place finish in the first game as well. Currently, they are way out in front.
Ruh-roh. I was trying to do something and I hit split view. Uh-oh. It's okay. I am going to refresh. All is good. Anyways, yeah, so the total points right now are at this bottom half of the team. Yeah, so Team Extreme's at 184, GOAT's at 135, NDA's at 124, Vatican's at 82. They are going through it. Very much going through it.
To do well. Maybe the GOATs, you know, after their first place finish on Seoul, doing really well. You know, Alphonse stepping up hugely for the big shoes he has to fill in Carnifex. And yeah, here
lesser known sleeper GOAT sponsor picks.
You know, there were moments in those early fights where they could have been doing better, where they didn't end up with the first cash out. They didn't end up winning the vault fights. They lose those.
There's like a ton of sponsors now.
Engagements.
There's like so many.
Those things add up to the point where now they're having to fight from behind.
Like some of these I've never seen before.
I just want to dot on your point about how Team Extreme, this 11th seeded squad, is rising up. And
I will say,
for those who do watch the NA, would have seen my face a bit.
I think it was last season, right?
Thank you, Canada, for looking after me.
Or no,
but
I don't remember what season it was, but
in North America where the lowest seeded teams, it just one day it clicked.
I like this and stuff a lot. They do a lot of like race apparel and all that. I enjoy Disson. Disson has like I said, it's very like they do race apparel and stuff. And as a fan of F1, you know how it goes.
We're getting one written right in front of us today.
We have to give some shout out to Samcobox as well. Arguably an upgrade.
I'd probably say Disson.
This current play date on Team
That's
Extreme.
like my sleeper pick.
Look at there's a crazy fight going on the other side of things as we've tuned into the quieter side of Skyway to begin with. The GOATs sending up their glitches, sending up their jump pad to try and find these kills, but this is a really easy pick.
Man, winched him out the sky. Dude, the SA-1216 looks so good. Like, it seems crazy how good this thing is.
And I'm slowing my pace here because I know that Alphonse knows that it's over. Like,
I feel like I've seen those before.
There was no chance in hell that he was winning the rest of that fight. It looks like we tuned into Airshoe.
Do we have any heavy mains in the chat? Can we get some insight on the SA-1216? Is it just the pro diff, or is this thing actually just insane? I need to know. Because the pros make this thing look like stupid.
Every time we talk about Vatican's esports, it's always they're on top, they're getting the kills, everything's working well, and then we see them later and it all just
really? You think it sucks?
They've got a brilliant
I haven't used it enough. I honestly like when I will play heavy, I'll usually use the Deagles. Occasionally I'd use the Shack, and I hate the Shack. I'll say it right now. I do not like the Shack. It feels so weird. It feels like your shots don't make sense sometimes. It kind of reminds me of like bursts. Which I guess it's like a it's not really a burst weapon, but it shoots more than one bullet at a time.
So far on the other side of the map, as it looks like a steal is being successfully attempted there by NDA.
Dude, like I said, the pros make this thing look like crazy. Like the fact they almost one-shot a light with a burst is insane.
Sandbox usage, you know, the goo, the chasm in the middle of the jump box, the jump pad, sorry, they are so ready to defend this box with every trick in their arsenal. The GOATs surrounding, just trying to probe and prod and scout for some route in, maybe get some intel on what the hold is going to look like. Executor opens up a window, opens up a sight line to his opposition.
They need to do something here, though.
The GOATs are coming from.
They're taking a lot of time.
The GOATs come with their own tools. That is a goo that's going to work.
Not a lot's going to. Oh, man, what a winch! Oh man.
No, Executor, in fact, from above.
Yeah, they're just collapsing on him.
Oh,
hold on.
Up and dishing out the damage. A huge bit of teamwork from
that was close.
Who gives his own life to win that fight there for Team Extreme. The GOATs being really put in their place here.
It was methodical, and I do respect the methodical.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's almost become like it's actually kind of weird. Heavies used to be really hard countered by lights, but I actually think it's kind of opposite now. I think lights counter mediums. now that the Cerberus has been nerfed. And I think heavies counter lights a lot now. Like, yes, you may say, okay, this is crazy, Cody. Lights have, you know, all these like bursty weapons and everything. But it's just with winch and everything, as a light, you don't have enough time to survive anything. And the SA-12 just melts you. KS Chads, you need to fear. We've seen that thing a little bit. I don't know. Kind of crazy. But yeah, I think heavies have become the anti-light now. They kind of duel each other, and heavy does have a little bit more of an advantage most of the time. If you're playing heavy right, where you're kind of forcing people to come to you, yeah, the light's gonna lose every time. And I've been kind of struggling with that because before, as a light player, I was the one that would kind of take care of the heavy, and now I kind of can't. Like, we have to. You really have to work as a team to take down a heavy. You can't do it by yourself. They're too strong. They're so strong right now.
20 seconds. We'll check back in.
I'm gonna say 4
with
minutes.
The crane.
I want the crane, but which crane though?
I was thinking about this near one. Let's say either. That gives me a better chance, considering we're now only 10 seconds away from my bet.
We do with the gateway. Right under. Do they demat it? What's the plan?
Well, there's 12. There's 12k in this box, so...
I'm surprised we're not seeing... Goo has just become so important that people would rather run Goo over Pyro to counter Goo. Can we talk about that? How much Goo is... Like, people don't even run Pyro.
Palmer finds Executor as well. They fended off the first wave of pressure here. They leave themselves only with Samco Box to deal with. And sadly, I think for both of us, I think that crane is still intact. Can we get a check on the crane?
Check on crane. Check
on the crane? Yeah.
I'm curious if NDA is going to get robbed of first place again.
And,
it might happen.
Love it.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, great battle, great moment. And,
they're doing great. They're easily the best performing team so far at this series. It's just they got robbed the last game.
And what a jump up from the goats as they.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the moment Pyros ran, Hyperboreans in shambles. I mean, they were running it. Gosh, I think it was season 0. There was a bit of a stint where they were running Pyro to counter the Goo. And with how much Goo is prevalent in this, I don't know why they aren't running it. I'd love to run Goo as a light, but there's too much going on right now. I think the minute the H+ gets like nerfed to where it's not useful, I'm swapping it out for Goo. Absolutely, that's the next best thing. Goo is so good.
Taking a lot of flack, finally dealt with by OG.
Vatican. I think I've worked out their problem. They have this preemptive plan. Let's go and attack, and we're gonna come from this, that, and the other angle. But the problem is they're coming from 3 different angles, and they're running into a duo or a buddy system that's already in play from their opponents. And well, once they lose one, immediately that buddy system, whether they've been able to take out at least one, quickly gets rezzed, and then they just lose out because of the numbers against them. So Vatican needs to start bunching up and try and play a little.
I don't know if like the issue with thermal is I don't, at least in a competitive perspective, there isn't enough people that are running it where you might want to have it in your reserves, but it's definitely not like, I don't think it's your top pick. I think Goo Gateway glitch if the H+ gets nerfed. If the H+ doesn't get nerfed, you're running H+ glitch and Gateway. They're too necessary. They're too important.
Nowhere to be seen.
I'm not saying thermal shouldn't be considered, but I don't know if it'd be like your main one. Like, it wouldn't be something you'd run all the time. You might have it sitting in the reserves though. Maybe Nullifier, maybe. But I feel like Goo's just so much better for survivability online.
He was top of the kill count for the
go-to fast food place. It kind of depends. I really go through like.
But he's an impressive player.
I go through kind of like moments where I like other things more than others. Chipotle's been a pretty. I know this is crazy. Chipotle's not that good. I'm here to say that I don't think it's that good, but it's something that's been very consistent for me for a while. I don't think it's that good though. I'm trying to think what would be like my actual go-to.
Jordan cleaning up
That's
Evolution
fair.
there, leaving only double O the light on the side of
Yeah, Nullifier's great for DB for sure.
And
I'm trying to think of like what my
passive, wait for the
dude.
they've got plenty of time to go for a
McDonald's
full
is
reset
just
and
so
a dive on
trash.
Team Extreme. They
Like
back themselves in that
I
respect.
enjoy
In
some of the
meantime,
food
Wolf
McDonald's
shoots
has, but I
back
feel
in.
so
Still goes
dirty
away
after
from
eating it.
Trees and
It's
Palmer
so like
follow up with the kills as well to boot.
I feel like I
NDA
feel
definitely
bad
the
about
only
myself
PRN
when
in
I
a similar
eat anything from
situation to
McDonald's.
Double Zero
After.
has to back away and wait for the respawn.
That's my
but with
problem.
only about 40
Like I look at myself in the
seconds
mirror and
left
I'm
in the timer.
sad.
It's going to be
And
difficult
I eat
for
McDonald's
either
pretty
team to try
pretty
and swing this. At the moment,
you know.
NDA will lose their first
Yeah, I think
finish.
it's a lot better
As
in
it
other
stands,
countries
the
for
Goats
sure. At least from what
might
I've
win
seen.
this
The
one.
US is
Yeah,
like
and
diabolical,
NDA just
bro.
need kills. They need
All the
kills
US
to
stuff
make
is
sure they stay
diabolical.
ahead, but that's not
I really liked.
as
It was a
before.
couple years ago they used to do
Are
artesian
getting
like
a
sandwiches.
very,
I
very
enjoyed
fresh
those.
start.
Those were actually
They've
like
already got
really
three
solid.
taken away, but the respawn, no, the respawn did not happen.
Oh man, NDA's in a spot here where they need to get like a few more kills and they're okay. They need to get to 40.
Unfortunately for them, it's not for much. Treason jumps in and surprises the whole of the NDA squad. As look at that goo fortress. There's no way
got
they were
wiped.
getting in
Rip.
there without some
Getting
sort
robbed
of
from first
top-down
again, just like that.
bombardment, and that is exactly what the Goats delivered.
Yeah, we don't go to get fast food for healthy stuff. Come on.
Bunching up.
Yeah, we go to we go to drown our suffering in calories.
Heard my criticism and taken it on, and hats off to them. But the Goats,
Buckets of soda.
They
So, like,
were getting
I
more
will say
post-
there is quite a lot of
plant
fast food
position,
places that
right,
will
that
give
you
you
can
like
plant to the
insane
turn
amounts of soda.
a better plant post-plant position. They were definitely more
Panda,
coordinated when
dude.
trying to
Oh my
start
gosh.
outside and then
Panda Express gives you
crash
the
in and
biggest
take
drinks you've
everyone
ever
out.
seen.
A lot cleaner. A lot cleaner.
Hold on.
What we're seeing is a very fluid group, right? This
I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
unpredictable. And I've got to say, I feel sorry for Vatican because as well as they played at the end there and getting that steal, it only bought them a third place finish. There's something about the consistency of this
Dude,
team.
I
right?
want
We're
you to
seeing
look at
flashes
how
of
big
brilliance
this cup
from
is.
them, but they haven't finished above third place yet. And there
Look
has to
how
be something
massive
going wrong.
this cup is.
You
This is a
highlighted
large.
few, like individual smaller things. It just feels as though they
Panda
really are
Express.
adding up for
Their
them.
their
They
medium
need
is a
to get
large,
more
and their
to it
large
where
is like
they
an
are
extra
locked
large.
in all the way
So, and then here's
consistently,
another
and
good one.
They just haven't found that flow yet.
Yeah, well, you look at the starts.
This
they
is-
have
I used to
won
work here.
both
This is a Route
starts
44.
with confidence. They have gone, taken the win, said thank you very much. This is ours.
This thing's huge.
Right? Actually, not both.
Huge
starts, it's
drink.
All three of them.
Yeah.
After that is where
Yeah,
it all
like,
crumbles, and I
insane
the
size
only thought I
drink.
can have is excitement. They've got into it. They've gone, yes, we got the first kill, and then the luck runs out.
I probably would put Panda. I think Panda's really good.
Yeah,
Panda's like
it's-
one of my
I
go-to
don't-
fast food
I don't
places, but I just
know
get the
having
usual.
to rewatch it all
They
again
had like a
because
Hot Ones
you're right in saying
chicken,
there
which was
is
really really good.
something
It was
critical
so
missing from
yummy.
Vatican.
I feel you. It's difficult to talk about them. It really is.
Yeah, they had like a
difficult to
Hot
talk
Ones
about them
collab, like
besides.
chicken, and it was so
They
good.
are an enigma. That was just my brain seeing the word Ingemo on the screen and going enigma. Some weird word association at play. In
Pulsar, I don't
this
know,
game
dude.
in
I think
brain.
Pulsar is just in
Good
shambles.
choice.
I'm insane. And it was a good one.
Yeah.
The game did me a favor.
They're not having a good
For those
time,
who
man.
don't know what Enigma is, in World War II, the Germans used a secret communication system called Enigma.
I mean, they're still
And guess
second
who
overall.
cracked it?
Like they're not doing tour. Like their day was really bad, but they're still second overall in
We
points.
love cheering.
So they're doing
We love
okay.
cheering. Absolute babe. All right, let's go into Fortune Stadium. What a tangent. Into Fortune Stadium. And we have, at the moment, NDA fighting off Vatican Esports. Some great shots being landed here in both directions. OG, though, continues to impress with his kills, finding that opening frag against the opposition light. 3 versus 2 now. It doesn't look like that res is going to come through. And now, Vatican Esports slowly mopped up by OG. Who else?
Who else? Who else do you want to get it done? It is the heavy man himself, but I tell you what, how about Jordan? He's been on off today, but when he's on, that R93R is just flying damage galore. And a free easy kill
Ooh.
as Alfonso falls to the ground.
1 versus 1. Oh, but the res comes... No, it doesn't. Yes, the res comes through. Treason is up. Jordan has found himself in 3-1 versus 1s, but he can't win the final of those as Treason does chase him.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. They're like a little outlier. It's because they're the first signed team.
Will get a free approach at B, as it does seem Vatican.
I wonder if I'm curious to see if there's like a little bit of like I don't know. Maybe teams are going out of their way to grief them because they're the only signed one. Kind of like a
smart gateway.
Maybe they're going after him. Like, oh, we got to get Pulsar. Like, those guys are signed. We got to take them down.
Going to take the more constructive and destructive method to bring down this cash out, but no steal just yet. NDA playing it smart, not pushing.
Yeah, smart move to get that cash out all the way to the bottom. It just prevents.
Sorry for yawning so much. Sam kept me up late.
Resets it as a fair 3 versus 3 where the kills matter most, and Evolution is going to try and stick this to bait some utility. ASU does find a kill off the back of that Ice Fish though, and that is huge for the defense here. Double O backing away, he can't leverage his shots.
Dude.
Finds another. Double O
Got to Miku. Thank you so much for the follow.
He's there with an
Appreciate it.
Response and a great defense from NDA. Don't think they're going to come under much more pressure.
Hope your day's going well.
Out, so we'll turn our attention to Cash Out B, where the Goats are taking flak, but they're dealing with that flak.
Yeah, I think the real team that's in shambles today is Vatican. Vatican is genuinely in shambles.
And that is a very quiet server now for the next 5 seconds or so.
Yeah. Pulsar just had one bad day. They're still in second place. They're doing all right.
You know, read the Sun, skip page 3, and have just enjoy yourself for a bit as finally the pressure comes back to you.
No, don't make that the Brits thing. Like, the first time we get 2 Brits on the broadcast, I'm like, oh yeah, we read the Sun and enjoy page 3 and drink tea all the time. Fair enough. All right, that's the one saving grace in this horrible stereotype that you've painted. Here we go. Let's get back into the action.
Vatican is in shambles, holy. 82 points.
Chance here to try and get the steal. The Goats are kiting away. They're doing their best to avoid the fight, delay as much as possible. You still laugh.
8th overall.
It's a brilliant joke, but I tell you,
is Abo running it back on heavy?
Punishing us for even mentioning page 3, and they are very much getting a steal going through. But quickly, the DMAT punishing it down, and then you got the jump out underneath, causing a little bit more chaos. And very smartly, we're seeing the Goats.
What happened to the
body suit? Very quickly, NDA also wanting a piece of the pie. A dome shield building up. The steal might go through, but another.
You want to grab a chair?
Down as the DMAT will push away another team. And the Goats single-handedly.
All right, our special guest is here. They're just getting ready.
Themselves to have the cash out.
Really smart play there. Exceptional defense, honestly, from the Goats. Exceptional, especially from Treason, who's had a couple of ups and downs today, but objectively, in both senses.
I mean, dude, can we all agree that Bo was crazy to begin with?
Good play. So we have
like who
under the
who puts on the bow?
Extreme already having started it, about 40 seconds gone, and this is a really nice position on this map, possibly the second best spot to defend in the game, as you have these long sight lines, very similar to Soul. You can hold off any approach. You know exactly where the teams are coming from. They can adjust accordingly. Great recon being dealt here and done by Jordan, as now they can turn their eyes in the direction of the Goats. But of course, they have that low ground and the cover to close the gap on the objective.
Yeah, with all this time of just little tags here and there, the Goats have been very hesitant to make a full front attack because they know they're just behind.
He's late.
Here's Jordan to do a little bit more damage, but most of his team, well, all of his team,
yeah, it happens,
around him have crumbled, so he now has to dance away, and his hunting is over.
Timing. It just goes to show how important timing is there. He was a little bit.
I mean, it's hard. Even Sam and me being 2 people, like we still struggle to make content weekly. It's really hard.
They already have a cash out to their name. They're coming here to play spoiler and maybe get even more money to their name, wiping out Vatican Esports in an instant. Alphonse is nearby, Treason as well, but I don't think they can.
Wow, NDA got that. That's actually huge for them.
Have swept it and now control both cash boxes.
This is crazy. They're running. Yeah, they have both controlled right now.
They've got it. They're gonna hold.
If they run back to D in time before it gets stolen, I doubt they will. Yeah, they're down.
Just guarantee that now the final tick of time, it can't be stolen. That's the point. They know they've got security, and why not win the fight? OG says thank you very much. Swing over
Not sure how I feel about, like, I guess it was overall smart. They got a better cash box. Now they can come back and fight for this one, or even go 5.
So good at doing
this is a pretty big move for them.
A number of times, spotting when that time will be in their favor to change tact and go and attack a cash box that isn't even their own. But unfortunately, they're going to have to come in here and time it perfectly. In fact, it looks as though they're leaving this to the lesser teams here. Vatican and Team Extreme at odds with each other, and it's Vatican that come out on top. They will get that steal. NDA more concerned with getting started on the larger sum of money. They already have control of cash out 5 in 8. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, like at the same time they could have delayed. If you want to really play this big brain idea, you could delay the
crazy
going in, try and hold
Pulsar
it
Slander.
As soon as you see players, then you quickly slam it in. Here comes a big drop though, as Treason. Well, he was waiting for somebody, but nobody's coming because NDA, well, they've got another.
I just realized how squeaky my chair is. It's a little annoying.
Yeah, they really don't mind being stolen from in the first minute or so of any cash out, it seems. As PRN does find one OG traded out, though. NDA not looking too smart, but they are seemingly just playing a bigger game here. Their macro has been on point so far. They're not too concerned with the GOATs having to defend cash out A now. Team Extreme come on in at full strength.
I'm curious what NDA is going to do with cash out 6. Are they? They have time to double it. I mean, surely they just throw it in the cash box, right?
Vatican Esports come into the fray now to try and
I mean, they could run with it.
Evolution taking some flack. Lots of parties.
It might. This might be the move. They might want to just run with it, get as far away as they can from B. This guarantees in first place. Surely they run with it, right? What? I mean, I can't imagine, like, I guess from a confidence perspective, you want to keep the game going, you get more kills, but, like, why? Why would you? Why? Like, I don't know. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of teams avoid cashing out to, like, end the game early. I mean, 100 points guaranteed is huge here.
Yeah, all the money gone in an instant.
Because now they have a chance to lose first place.
That as every other team besides NDA out of the server. So Vatican Esports securing themselves a neat little second place. And we're in a strange situation here where I'm not sure a steal from any of the lower 2 teams matters in the
Why would they do that?
Maybe climb into 3rd if they...
Like, why risk losing first place?
Move them an inch. But of course, kills could change that. NDA
for more cash.
Against Vatican, they won't
the amount of cash you have doesn't matter here.
The GOATs or Team Extreme still, so they just need to have their laser sights set on a red team no matter what, and it is of course Vatican Esports that are pressuring them right now. 00 shooting them in the back, everyone up in the lobby with about a minute left on the timer. Who's going to come out on
Yeah, they could have called it in 1. I don't get it.
Still has to go through, but we're seeing how aggressive Vatican are trying to play. They want to make sure everyone is cleared out, but now every team has made their way onto the point as 00. He's been on fire. He's been getting right into their business, getting the damage to come through. We're seeing OJ also down from the NDA squad.
And they're going to get this.
As they try and stick this.
Look at that.
It has gone through.
That's crazy.
Very much. There's an opportunity still second here if they can get a couple more kills. But no, Vatican able to find their way through. A trade has come through, but the res has brought them back into play. Still, there is only a few seconds to go, and the GOATs have the numbers. They have players to defend this with all their...
I know. I mean, they're guaranteed first still because luckily they got kills, but they could have easily lost first here if they didn't get kills.
Oh, it's so close. No,
I don't, like I said, I don't know why.
Esports that puts them just ahead of the GOATs. What?
I mean, maybe they did that intentionally. Maybe they wanted to grief out a team. But even then, like, I don't know, there's just so many risks taken. Why didn't they just push for the easy win? Why did they bank it? They could have just ran with the box and ended the game early. Got a quick little first place.
But Vatican Esports taking second. NDA out in front. What a game. That was so tight.
We do that all the time. I mean, I get there's like a lot more calculations and, you know, you're playing long term, but I don't know, to me it's just like get the easy win, move on. But I don't know, more kills and then possibly griefing out like the GOATs like they did just right now. I guess it's worth it.
Normally see them sit down, take the opportunity to breathe and relax. But
I want to know what their
yeah,
plan
there's
was
a
with
little
that
tip
play.
for those
I'd
who
love to
are
hear
aware. When you
like
hit tab, you can see
what the
who's
reasoning
already
was
dead,
that they
who's,
chose to
who's
do that.
alive.
Was it to grief
They
them out?
must
Was it
have
to get more
been
kit? Like,
clicking tab.
I want to know.
Or assuming you have scoreboard bound to tab, saw the
Yeah.
players down low, and then went, "Hey, like there's a free site,
Executed just like me, for real.
We could try for both. We can go and get the easy steal, pick up some easy cash, rotate back if we want to." Instead of rotating back, they went, "You know what? Actually, let's go for the higher money. Let's go and preset ourselves for the next point. Go for the 18,000 instead." So this thinking 5 steps ahead is phenomenal. A game of chess where it could get knocked over in 2 seconds, it worked out for them.
Waltz usually only shows up for
There's a
NA.
very weird trend mapping out, and we'll have a look at it properly when we get all of the scores up at the end of the group. But I've been keeping notes, and
Okay,
NDA
so
have always
because of the
finished
moves that
exactly
NDA
one
ran,
position above Vatican.
they sent. Okay, I
Bizarre
think I know
trend.
why they did this.
They
They
keep
wanted
moving up as
to
well. They've
hopefully
gone
greet
from
Team
third
Extreme
to
out.
second to first, and Vatican have been just behind them every step of the way. So the Goats and Team Extreme have been slowly falling and sort of trading first and last. It's been, like I've said, at this, like halfway through this group,
I'm so confused.
unpredictable. Such a wacky group. Nothing is going as we expected.
I'm so confused.
And I mean, of all the places to finish,
I just want to throw
Las
out
Vegas
that
Stadium,
the Goats has
it's
more
gonna
points
be
than Pulsar, and
bananas
we're only
here.
3 games in.
Absolutely. It's going to be bananas, but it also changes the dynamic.
The Goats have more points, and they're only 3 games in.
Soul,
They still have 2 more games.
Civilization are very
The Goats are sitting at 253 and
gameplay.
Pulsar's at
Skyway,
222.
still good elements of verticality that you can play
We're barely on the 4th
Fortune,
game.
Standardized again, verticality is more dominant in this game. Finally, we play horizontal. So this is where we get that big switch up. So where we have seen what would be kind of the normal trend should really change. We should be seeing maybe the likes of Vatican step up and completely dominate. We might see the Goats find comfort in a horizontal style of map, but I tell you what, it's Team Extreme.
Oh, come on, clean it up, come on. Clean it up, get him, he's won it, please. Turn around. Thank you. Oh my lord.
Jordan staying alive.
Wow, not one to be outdone by.
That was crazy. I'm like, dude, turn around.
Team stepping in as a sub. Jordan has really made a mark today for Team Extreme. They've been impressive, even though they finished the last couple of maps in last place. He's been
dude, the revolver is kind of nice. Like I think it's slept on. It's not great, but it's not bad by any means. Like if you have the aim for it, it will.
And so the cash
it will benefit you.
Virtually in tandem. We haven't seen this for a couple of maps now. So we might have a slightly more stable map play out in front of us. But, you know, anything could happen. As we know, it's very difficult to predict in this game. And NDA closing down on Team Extreme for cash out B.
Stability was stability. This is the finals.
Yeah.
Nothing stays still for more than a second. And talking about staying still, well, how about still cheeky steal?
They don't get that. No way.
A tad too far away, but
is that winch hit? Oh man. I need to get the pick here. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, Team Extreme's falling apart. Easy steal. They won't be back in time either. It's already halfway. They got 25 seconds. No way. I doubt it. By the time they spawn in, it's over.
Get themselves in position.
Caster, spectate the guy rocking the assault repeater only. Thank you.
Well, means that
75 per kick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, you can literally like, you can 2-shot a light. It's nice.
Tight in the scoreboard because of course plug money is a thing, makes a bit of a difference, but lots of kills as well. So still all to play for. Team Extreme quickly closing the gap on Team B or catch out.
That thing hurts.
Team NDA in front of them. They want a bit of a revenge. They want to switch this back over. And the
wow, they actually spawned right on top of them. I'm pretty impressed.
Attacking from the top
that was a crazy spawn. Usually you die like halfway through the cash box and you're not making it in time.
A lot of potential here. Some great shots being hit by Executor.
They're cleaning them up though. They need to hit it quick.
They're going to roll with it. SU finds that res onto OG, but the pieces are falling.
Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Oh!
The steal, the heal is not enough though. PRN should be here.
He has to push it. It's a light. You win this. Light work.
Doesn't even win the fight.
WNDA, dude.
Exceptional play to defend the cash out.
PRN
Can we bribe Waltz to play the respecting? Yeah, Waltz is just a caster, man. We gotta get a caster. Or we gotta get the spectator. Most likely Burrito.
They had to go for the steal. They had to play their luck to get that early, first round advantage. Unfortunately, it's the way the cookie crumbles. It just didn't work.
Missed it. Not too long ago, Burrito came in here and gifted some subs.
Last second steal back
it was a good time.
Vatican Esports. So we've seen a lot of back and forth so far.
I don't know if you guys were here, but Burrito came in and gifted subs.
I think every team's died like at least twice by this point. Really,
I think it was the other day. I don't remember what day it was. I think it was last Wednesday.
And now we get to see a different matchup. The GOATs versus Team Extreme on this Ospu's Casino side.
Both of them gifted.
D gets dropped down on
we had
top
Burrito
of
and
Burrito
gifted members, and then I think Utopian gifted Twitch subs.
The kills, they're going to very much benefit from those as Treason's last alive defending the cash out. But Vatican Esports coming into third party, a very smart move here, as there's very little left of either of these teams to have to fight against. Team Extreme backing up, trying to hold on to what's left. Samka Wox under so much pressure. Jordan as well. Samka Wox finally dealt with by Evolution, and Jordan has to back away. The steal will be successful here. I doubt that Jordan can close the gap and do anything meaningful. Coin has come in from Executor, but it will be a steal for Vatican Esports.
Highly recommend anybody go hop in the Twitch chat. Feel free. I think it ends soon. I don't know when it ends, but I definitely collected mine. I don't need. Why is the goose so wet looking? I don't know, dude. I feel like this map's so reflective. They like bumped it up when they did the rework. They were just like bump up the reflections. So you just make everything reflective. It's crazy.
Every round, every game, it feels like they're getting a grip to how these teams are playing and mending to it.
Goats see an opportunity here, winch that cash out away.
Yoink.
The barricade, a favoured gadget in the EU side of things for certain. There's an interesting visual bug coming out of Palmer. He seems to be losing part of his soul. But
he's turned up the alpha active glaze and the saturation fighter and added more props. Yeah, low-key.
Have been dishing out the damage all day long. Airshoe makes it a team ace there of sorts. 1 kill each, wiping the Goats and protecting their cash out for the remaining 20 seconds or so. They can pretty much bank on that being safe. Team Extreme also being dealt with by Vatican Esports as they try to retake means that these final few seconds on both vaults are probably unlikely.
I find it so funny
unless Jordan can close
that
really
like during EU streams we have a ton of YouTube viewers, and then during NA like Twitch like picks up like crazy. So funny the differences.
It very much could swing either way. The only team who are at the major disadvantage is Team Extreme, but we know how aggressive they are. We know that they're the style of team that won't be afraid to jump head first into a battle and go for those kills and take control of a situation. So don't rule them out. They would have to rely on a double stack, and for first and second to...
That glitch was close to being so good. Oh my lord, that's why the 93 is the best. 2 burst, light work.
Nice maths.
I think it's crazy.
I think betting on any team to not get any kills for the final 2 minutes is a bet you don't want to make. So you want to get that objective in your favor.
I'm so upset at the light meta right now. Can we talk about that? Like, the 93R is so good, but I hate using it. I hate it.
NDA really succumbing there.
There's certain playing in... sorry, there's certain feeling playing a tournament of like knowing you're being watched and commentating like official. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you been fiending for it, dude? Dude, we've been wanting to run one for a while. It's just the way with ProHubs taking up Saturdays, it's like kind of the best day.
Even though Palmer and Alphonse
so
have been taken out. Now, Treason
it's unfortunate, but Sam and I are cooking a couple. We're gonna try to do a couple pretty close together. So you'll get your chance, man. Expect one soon. Literally the first week of August, I think, is the plan. And even if you get second or third, you're still getting goodies. We gotta work it. Yeah, we're gonna try. We want to do it more often for sure. We just gotta find like good days. It's just unfortunate when ProHubs is running. It kind of takes up a lot of our Saturdays. And Saturdays are, of course, the best day to do it.
Because it was not a double stack, but at least get second out of this.
Yeah, I mean, that thing's been buffed so much, man. It's been nothing but buffs.
A world where they dash over and
Crazy.
seal it, but it's a very unlikely one. So they need to protect this for as much as they can for that second place finish. They are set up very nicely in this building, I have to say. There's lots of angles to play with, lots of verticality. So many rooms.
The issue with Sundays is a lot of people are kind of busy. That's why we try to stick to Saturdays. We're just trying to see how that works with ProHubs involved. Like, if it means we miss, you know, community tourneys for a month, it's not the end of the day. Like, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like, ProHubs doesn't last that long.
Okay. I'll eat my words. Cash out 8 is
Well, we did a poll, and most people actually didn't like Sundays. They said they would prefer.
26 seconds of overtime, and there's the winch bringing it out into the open, and just like superheroes, Team Extreme jump out, making their presence known. Steel's coming in, but where's the defense from the GOATs? There it is, starting to jump out as they are trying.
But we do want to do more. I mean, I made all the new graphics and everything. I want to get to use them. Put all that work on the new graphics, and we haven't got to use them yet. I mean, we have the new watch party, which looks good, but. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we just had a lot of people come to the Twitch chat, and we're like, yeah, like, we actually really don't like Sunday. Like, we would love to participate. And so we were like, okay. Because there's so many, like, our server has grown so much since we last did Citadel Showdown. Like, we were at maybe 130, 140 members, and now we're almost at 200. So we've gained like 50 to 60 people. I mean, even Citadel Showdown was, what, double, maybe even triple the participation.
Finish with another second place.
Like, there was a lot of people in there when we set up for Citadel Showdown. We were like, holy, there's a lot of people in here.
We were asking for it to happen, and they've done it.
So I think we're getting to the point where it's going to be like a pretty decent sized tournament. Yeah, no, we had so much fun putting it on and having you in there. We want to do more. We're going to do more. We promise. It'll be soon. Next one is going to be in August, first week. I think guaranteed.
Finishes under their belt.
So
it has been a fantastic work.
Very excited. We're looking to, on the low, we're looking to do, Sam has talked about it a bit, we're doing a 24-hour stream, I think, in November. We're going to do a tournament for sure then, and I think we're going to maybe have some casters. We're going to see. So maybe we'll have some casters, and we'll kind of like use that as like a break time. But we actually want to put on like a big tournament at some point soon. We'd love to.
More pumped about Group B and how
we've made quite a lot of connections, and we'd love to, you know, collaborate with as many people as possible, and you know, keep the community together.
Yeah.
Starting off this day with absolutely
I will double check with Sam for sure.
We've been dealt some really
I know
groups so
it's
far,
important to give people dates well beforehand.
It doesn't stop there, because we have one more group after this, Group C, with Saint Gamblers, Always Hungry, and Bad Wi-Fi.
From what I've heard, it's Sam put a note if it's August 3rd. We're doing it
once they are completed, so that we can dissect Group A in all of its numerific glory. So yeah, oh sorry, Group B. I said Group A. There were just so many brilliant individual performances so far, Hyperactive. I'm looking down this list of players, and every single one of them had their moments. OG, Airshoot, PRN,
to the right
everyone on the GOATs, Team Extreme, all stepped up.
Jordan,
Blinder, that last game, 11 kills, again, good for a second place finish. So yeah, it's been.
Not me though.
I'm sorry, no, it wasn't good for a second place finish. They came fourth.
Yeah, I know. That's the hard part with planning stuff.
Wild.
With all these people.
Vatican Esports as well.
You like change a date, and then
the evolution. If you
everyone's like, "Oh yeah, this is perfect," and then one guy was like, "Oh, I was actually good the other day."
Throughout the day, it's been really impressive to see a team that started the day in 8th. They may well have climbed after that performance.
Yeah, I want to talk about Jordan from Team Extreme, because the number of times we flicked over to him, you know, there was times we criticized them being a little spread out. We saw that Jordan was playing this recon style of game, but when he did just come flying in, he flew in. He came about and just started to rip damage, get people low. Either himself or his team was getting those kills coming in. So I love that scouting mentality. Did he have the right weapon for it in my eyes?
The guess is here.
But the idea was to tickle them, to get them not to full health. So if you're like myself, who hits about 60% of your shots and bring them down to 5 HP every time. That doesn't happen anymore. So it's great mindset, great pushing for what he does. And I do have to give a huge.
It's my girlfriend. She's new to the finals.
Shout out to Vatican
She's
and
getting
the
involved.
aggression that
You're
that
getting a
whole
little
team
cut out
has.
from.
You can't. You genuinely cannot.
You're good.
I don't understand why they went at top most of the time.
Chat's right here.
But just their kills alone.
And chat's also right here.
Was boosting them up in this ball.
Right there.
I was very impressed by NDA as well during the day. I feel as though
let me know if you can hear us good.
It showed
too much Citadel.
The best macro strategy amongst the like they knew exactly when to change tact, exactly when to head for another cap.
So here, let's give you a quick rundown.
See that the other one's
so
a shorter timer.
We are
it was really smart
on EU right now.
They tended to dictate
EU
the pace
consists of all these
every
teams.
single game they were in. Didn't
so
finish last.
There's obviously 4
time.
teams
if you
in
go
cash
for a
out,
season and don't finish last, you
so
are going
for first
to
place
make
you get 100 points.
Almost certainly.
Second place you get 60. Third you get 30.
A win under
and last you get 10.
Okay.
There's 5 total games
the
per
team
group.
that impressed me most to date, even though the GOATs won
series
3
2,
games.
so there's no more series,
it's a strange thing to say.
4 more teams.
But yeah, I was really in awe
the
of
current
NDA
teams that
and
we're
the way
playing
they
with right
managed
now are
the chaos
Vatican,
of cash out.
NDA, Team Extreme, and the GOATs.
They just
so this is their points right now. So
time,
the GOATs are leading with
again,
253.
going back to
Team
how
Extreme
I
is
can,
second,
understand
NDA
how
is
they're
third, and then
feeling
Vatican's
while they're
fourth.
playing. It very
that's
much
kind of
was a
going on right
calm
now.
nature team, and there's no sporadic movement that felt odd. There
and
was no
these are the
ego
casters
challenge
we're watching.
that we usually see from teams that aren't as well versed or aren't as
so
as
what
calm.
do you think of the
and
finals?
I love that is as much as we love a good
you don't know what you think of the finals?
as much as it could be entertaining,
You're like
they
disappearing in the
remained
background.
vigilant, didn't do it.
Yeah, and we can
a
look
little
forward
bit.
to
You can cuss. What kind of cuss words do you say?
Spicy
Like
matchups
fucking
in the
stuff?
next group. We have
I
Saints
don't
1
know
Gamblers, always hungry and bad Wi-Fi.
I am getting
no
cut
team in
out.
the top 3 here,
Racist.
so it really
Nice
could
racism.
go any way.
Look!
In
I
my
know, it is
opinion.
actually
We'll be
cutting you
back
out like
after a very
crazy.
short break just to get Group C
I
started.
can try to
Don't
change
go
it to
anywhere
Oh my
better
gosh,
season.
we're in the finals.
go,
Wait,
this is
was that
better.
the background of the finals?
Yeah. Finals background. Oh, okay. This is Kret. He's obsessed with this Assault. They are a sponsor in the game.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Hold on, we'll show you them.
Oh, I think maybe.
Hold on, I'll show you them.
Hang on. I think maybe I. Right, you signed with people, right?
Yeah. This is
it people right
this
now?
This is the CEO.
What do I think about them?
Yeah, they make they're a fashion brand, so they make stuff like this.
So, am I just
Be
giving
very
my
careful. You're gonna hurt his feelings. if
Am
you
I
don't say
giving
anything
my
nice.
opinion on like what the outfits look
Just
like?
the brand. What are you a fan of the
Okay.
brand?
I don't know what is the theme with this brand. Blue.
All right, Kret. Yeah, Ducky said just agree he
Oh.
gets violent. So
Okay, well let's pull it
he
back
said
up.
if you don't know who they are, what they do, don't listen to Cody. He's a hater. So I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay, hang on. Let me give him a chance. Let me look at this.
we're looking at their clothing right now. So
Is it a real person?
no.
It looked like a real person. The
No.
CEO guy.
It's
It
really
kinda
funny though.
looks
People
like a
make
real
gifs
person.
of like Breaking Bad characters that look like the sponsors. What do you think of his Assault?
The
Assault?
outfit.
Just the sponsor in general. You think about the old man?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you hating though?
They're
Why are you
just-
hating on them?
It's just it's how it goes.
They look fine.
What would you rate them?
Out of
1
10?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
Are you as Izzle fan or no?
I don't know anybody else. I'm gonna give them a 5. Which that's like half good, half not, because like I don't know much about these people. The outfits are okay.
Kret. I'm sorry.
I don't know anything.
I'm sorry, Kret.
If I do the proper
I'm so
research, I'll
sorry,
give you
Kret.
like a
I'm
better
so sorry,
opinion.
dude.
I'll give you a better opinion.
I'm so sorry, dude.
I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me research this and I'll get back to you on that.
All right. What's up, Ducky? By the way, how's it going, dude? 5 out of 10 is good. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
because
happy. There
it's
you
half
go.
good. I like I said, more
Okay.
research.
So, secondary thing. So, what class do you play in the finals?
Me?
Yeah, what class do
Oh
you
my gosh,
play?
I play medium.
Do you like medium, or how do you feel about it right now?
I haven't played any other class,
Oh.
so I like medium. I like medium. That's fun.
Not good.
I feel like I'm getting better though.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you just gotta hit the defibs, man.
I know.
The defibs are what's important.
Getting pretty good.
You guys have any medium tips?
Yeah, medium tips, please.
Yeah, not much. Watching this instead of editing my well thought out critique. I thought you were working on that, right? You told me that you were working on like a.
I got a Starbucks. They need to sponsor me, okay? I'm a day oneer for Starbucks.
Sponsor?
Yeah.
Medium tip: play heavy instead.
Really, play heavy?
Yeah. Medium's in a pretty bad spot.
Well,
right
what's in heavy's kit? What is in heavy's
bunch
kit?
of good stuff, but you don't really like like heavy. I feel like you're probably not gonna like it.
Okay, I do like the turret. Okay, I'm a turret stan. He makes me play jump pad always.
No,
and
you
then
mean DMAT. You want DMAT. DMAT's good. The turret's bad, dude. You don't want
I like
the turret.
the turret.
The DMAT's better though.
Okay.
Starbucks and Issel would be fire together. That's what I'm saying, dude. He loves it.
Okay, I mean if they like Starbucks.
Killa K said heal is great, but very dependent on teammates holding their own. So you could run heal beam. I will say heal beam is totally fine.
Is that
but
on medium?
I usually I tell you to run.
Is that on
DMAT.
medium?
Yeah. DMAT or heal for medium is best option. Yeah. So you're usually running DMAT.
Yes.
And that's the pad that deletes the walls. But the heal beam is like, I'm trying to think what. I don't think there's really. She plays a lot of Apex.
Well, what's the cooldown on the heal thing?
It's like imagine it's like a charge, and when you use it, it goes down, and then it just goes back up.
Oh.
Turret is amazing for funny mobile. So what you can do
for
is
shits and giggles.
So what you can do is you can take Ducky, dude. I'm not selfish, right? I'm a team player, okay?
Clocked.
Anyways, you can put the turret on a like the little barrels you can pick up.
Oh.
You can put it on there and then walk with it. Yeah.
That's broken.
I love the final season 1 supporter. My main game was Apex for 5 years, and now I'm in the finals of playoff classes. Dude, I've been telling her she's been playing Apex for way too long.
Hey, if you want to play Apex, let me know.
No, she's been playing Apex for so long. I played with her. We got to Diamond, and I was like, I can't play this game anymore. I was like, I can't do it
I'm
anymore.
a year oneer on
I've been
Apex.
trying to get her on
one.
finals. She's finally playing. Finally playing the finals.
In the finals.
Yeah, you can put the turret on everything.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that. That kind of seems fun.
It is. We had
that
somebody.
Seems really funny.
We had somebody in our private games yesterday was running around with it exclusively. They just had it on their.
Oh.
Yeah. Apex is a shopping mall nowadays. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yep, Cringy said that's me. In the season 7 trailer. Apex is nowhere where it used to be anymore. I think it's a cat, dude. The amount of like.
Okay, but did we see that Loba skin? She's a baddie in that. Okay, they want the money back.
His name is Terry. Apparently, the turret's name is Terry.
Terry? It has a name.
You know the little heavy ball, the little like.
With the plus on it.
Yeah, that's
the blue
Chuck.
Ball?
His name's Chuck.
The ball has a name.
Yeah. You want to know? So the name came from. Hold on. This is actually really funny. We have a guy whose name is Chuck the Healing Emitter in our server.
Okay. Oh, he's him.
Yeah.
He's him.
So what they ended up doing is when they introduced it, they said like, oh, like Chuck the Healing Emitter. Like they were telling you to like chuck it, like throw it.
Oh.
But the way they worded it made it sound like they were naming him Chuck.
Oh.
So it's really funny. There you go. Look.
It's so funny that they
see
named him that.
Chuck the Healing Emitter. It's really funny.
Huh.
It looks like they gave him a name, so everyone calls him Chuck.
So do these all have names?
No.
Oh.
No.
Why don't they just give everybody names?
They could show her lemon on a stick.
Lemon on a stick.
I actually don't. Don't be wrong. Love Loba, Watson advantage, but yeah, I get every feeling I had from Apex in the finals now with so much more fun. Thank you. I've been telling her get on the finals. It's just cooler Apex now. It's
you know
just
how many
Apex.
Games he's told me to play, and then when I finally get into it,
that doesn't sound safe for work. I know. I'm gonna look it up right now. Lemon on a stick.
Is this still going on, or is it on break?
We're in between matches right now.
Lemon on a. That don't look right. What is that? Do you just throw that?
No, it's a spear. It's an item, I guess. I think it's like it's a fake. What is the bit here, Gret? I'm so confused. No, I don't know the bit. I don't know. I don't know the bit. Hold on. Let's look at the team standings real quick. What's stopping you from full sending the finals? Ooh, there you go.
Me?
Yeah. What's your question?
I mean, I've been playing it consistently. I don't know. I don't have a lot of people to play with, so I think like I don't want to solo queue that. I don't want to. I get pissed off at random people, so like I rather have people that I know, and I want to play consistently. So
that's fair.
That's my issue. I have people to.
It's okay. I don't think I said her name very well. Her name is Elizabeth, but she also goes by Liz.
It's blurring me out.
It's because I'm getting in front of you.
That's fucked up.
Yep. So. See what you just need more.
Should
teammates?
I do need more teammates. Should I full send the finals?
You should.
I do need people to play with though.
Yeah, our server's a great place to find people.
Okay. Don't piss me off, guys. I'm a veteran. Okay, don't piss me off.
Kret says he'll run quick crash.
Really?
There you go.
Yay!
Yep, and then Killer K says.
Yay! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I told you you're good.
Let me know. I'm
go.
in the Discord.
Yep.
Just
post in the LFG.
A what?
Post in the LFG.
What does that mean?
Looking for group.
Oh.
Cringy said he'll show you the turret tech.
Yes! Oh my gosh, hang on. I'm gonna do the LFG thing right now and you befriend me on Discord. I'd love to do that. Where the hell is that at?
She's gonna post an LFG right now.
Where is this at?
What is your? Is it just at Lisbeth?
Yeah.
Like fully? No numbers? No nothing?
No.
Apparently that's it, but I don't know.
It's the official Lisbiz.
Yeah, it is.
With no numbers.
She also makes art.
I do.
Art's good. That's not her Embark ID, but that is her.
I don't have my thing on me.
It's okay. That is her Discord, so we can get that figured out from there.
Just add me on Discord, and then when I go home later today, I'll give you my Embark thing. Do you know about Stockholm?
Who? Yeah, they know we're going, but they
oh my gosh, they're going to Stockholm!
I know, but they don't know the other stuff.
I know.
Okay.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I'll be a good teammate, I promise.
Just make sure to rep Izzle. Put their
But are they
cosmetics
not...
on.
How do I get that?
You just put their cosmetics on.
I thought there was only 2 sponsors for the season.
Yeah, dude, we're excited. We're so excited to go.
Oh my god, Stockholm.
Yeah, we just booked the flight and everything yesterday. Nice. It's okay. Anything like that. Yeah, we booked the flight and everything yesterday. Sam and I mostly play ranked, but we'll play World Tour sometimes. We're mostly kind of ranked guys. We love all ranked stuff.
What's the difference between World Tour and ranked? Is it the same thing or no?
It's exactly the same format, but the only difference is you gain rank and lose rank, and then there's no
you lose
you know
rank.
when the
okay.
you know when like the tournament
like
or sorry you know like when the
I tell you what, the party is still
the effects come in, like the meteors and like all that stuff.
You have Cody Sims. He has a bunch of hoes. I know about the hoes. I know about them.
Dude, you should see Jog DMs me crazy stuff.
I bet. I know about the hoes.
He told me he was gonna he said he was gonna come visit my room
around here. We finally go to our
yeah, he said he wanted to test it out.
Okay.
And we don't
With
have
what
any
bed?
big guns.
Oh, the new room. I was like, this one.
No, the other one. I posted it in the chat.
If you had to pick up any single one, it would be Saints one. But like we said, they
is that Peter? Is that Peter Griffin?
Dude, that's
so funny.
Icon, that's crazy.
That is so funny.
Peter.
So this is the last set of
they are the only climbers.
States one, always hungry gamblers and bad Wi-Fi, and then these are all the listings. So
sinking
these are like the number one team right now.
My standing's wrong a little bit.
Cody, you remember what I said in the game chat last night? Dude, there was a lot that was said.
Right now, of course, because all of these other
Killer K's
teams
asking what game
non-highlighted are ones that have already gained
I like
points
playing World
today.
Tour.
So always
Quick Crash is
hungry,
okay.
gamblers,
I don't
and
think I've
Wi-Fi
played enough
or bad
games for
Wi-Fi
ranked.
started off the day.
I feel like you could do it. I don't know.
Well, no, to be fair, when I last checked it, it said I need to play 21 more games.
Right
and
now,
then I haven't locked ranked, so I think by now I probably have like
look out for
maybe 15, maybe 15 or 10 until I can play ranked. I'm down to play ranked, but I think I might be too low.
You're welcome.
I'll get up there though.
Charcuterie board. Oh yeah. No. So Jog said he was gonna come over, and then Ducky said we could use his body as a charcuterie board. Yeah, that's what he said.
You would rule them out, but
How new?
I'm
She's
going
like
for a little bit of hope.
really new.
Yeah, like to the point where I can't even. I don't have ranked unlocked.
But she has FPS
now
experience,
we
so
have
she's not terrible.
I'm not bad.
Yeah.
And
She was
Saints
diamond in
One
Apex.
I'm diamond
on the Hospital
in other
Clinic
places.
side of
Yes,
things under Vault 1.
I could do it.
Oh yeah, Krat has 400 hours and he's in.
Oh,
Kiriki,
400
pre-planned move.
what?
Going to position themselves now on these stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't want to play ring, that's good
Is
for me. I
taking
could
some
play World
flak
Tour.
here at range. Kiriki finds an opening there, takes some shots,
So
but
does this guy have a
nothing
blue
doing. Is
grenade?
always hungry.
What
Yeah, he's
is
running
that?
DMAT,
Looking.
F
Feels like
car,
Always Hungry actually going to
jump pad, and
defend
grenade.
B immediately. Kiriki moving across, doesn't see anyone the way that we see them. Jurgen taking
Happy
out Devil's
thing.
Work, though, finally an upper edge, an upper hand in this fight, but Gamblers are also losing bodies. Everyone
Krat
it
said,
seems,
don't
is coming
interpret that as
over
me
after
being
what's
good.
going
200
on.
of that was me playing dress
They
up.
want the advantage. Hospital
You gotta look
is
good.
a power
You gotta look good to play good.
position, but
Respect
bad
it.
Wi-Fi are realizing maybe this isn't the fight we want to be pushing into, but nonetheless, we
So
are
this is
seeing
Seoul.
Saints
I hate
One
this map.
really go
You hate
head-to-head
I hate
with the
Kyoto.
Gamblers as the
Everyone
cash
hates
out
Kyoto.
will
Oh,
begin in
okay.
favor
Welcome
of
to Zen.
Saints
Yeah,
One.
she already hates
However,
Kyoto. If that makes everyone feel better.
Gamblers have map position.
That's not fun to
Right
play
now,
on.
they are the ones
It's really
She
not.
already
that
hates
doesn't
Kyoto.
necessarily mean that they have upper advantage. It just means if they want to go for a steal, it's going to be a marathon for Saints 1 to get there.
There is a position here that Gamblers can
Got
take
the
advantage
heirloom
of beneath the
boxing,
point.
though.
They want to
That
drop
goes
it
hard.
down. Of course, they'll know that Saints 1 are all up and running. Down
Also,
goes that
killer
zip
cases
line.
are
Can
down.
you
It's a
can
little
you
bit more
can you
isolated
add
over
me in
here,
the
just
Discord?
one
I
versus
could play
one
I could play
in terms
today
of
for
teams.
sure. I could play today.
Although Always Hungry have
EST,
found a
that's
way
what, like
across, so
7
they
here?
may benefit from the
3
third
hours.
Yes,
party
I
here,
could
but the action right now
could for
is
sure play
in this
when you're
room.
on.
Gamblers have done well to keep themselves alive. There's a lot of damage being sent in Saints 1's direction and nothing in return. Always Hungry keeping themselves fully stocked here. Immediate having to flee with Mickey. I think they're going to
No,
have
I
to
hate that one.
concede this ground.
This is it.
Yeah, they
That was
might
one
have
you
to
gave me.
concede,
This is the
but
one you
not
brought.
till
Don't
the
be making that
bittersweet
face.
end
You
of the
brought me
shot
that
has been
muffin.
successful.
That's an
Always
empty one.
Hungry now have to re-tap the point, and this has allowed some delay.
So when you
and
throw
time
that toxic
to
gas,
get
that
to
immediately
the
explodes.
Gamblers to
Like
come
when no
in
when you
and
throw it.
maybe go for
No,
a
only,
third
it only
Only when you
explodes
shoot
once
it?
it like gets enough damage.
come through as Creed
Sam said Liz
Kiriki
sighting in the
gets
wave.
taken down. How about another? If the lights will come through, and just one more to go. Mullen able to get a comeback. Finally falls to the ground. Gamblers.
Gosh, what does everybody play? What class do you play?
But Always Hungry. Well,
Because I don't know what else to
definitely
ask.
something on their plate to eat right there.
Saints 1 back up and running here, taking on Bad Wi-Fi's construction hold. They have been taken down, though, a peg
Yep.
or so as Emilian
Yeah, I'm
is
excited for
forced
NA2.
off. Bad Wi-Fi looking very strong here, collapsing on the low HP targets.
Because you said it
Someone
takes
and
either
Mickey
one
both
bullet
being
melee or
felled.
throw,
Excellent
usually,
defense
to, like,
from
prep
Bad
it.
Wi-Fi.
And then it'll pop
We
after
saw
like
them
5 seconds.
being
Oh,
the
okay.
But you can keep shooting
dealers
in
of a
the
lot of
Okay.
third parties over on Wednesday. Seems they've scrubbed up their act a little bit, found an opening for themselves to take control of this
You're a
game, and
versatile
hold on to the
person.
cash out on construction. That being
I'll-
said,
I'll
it was a
try
little
out
bit behind the
heavy
pace, so they are going to have to
when I
fend off
play
the
the go. I'll try
final
my
wave of
best.
people. Thankfully for them,
I don't
seems
think
though
they'll like
Always
heavy.
Hungry came into contact
Do they
with
move slow?
some opposition
Yeah.
at
Oh.
distance. and
They
I don't
move
think
slow
they're
and
gonna
they're like,
have to worry
imagine
much
like
longer
Gibby.
here, Bad Wi-Fi, as
That's
that
like
time
all of
is
heavy
now
class. It's
Oh.
just
pretty
Gibby.
safely past the point of no return. They should get
How
their
there's
first
so many
cash
fatal
out
mistakes being done on
started,
this
or rather,
Dude,
collected.
Ducky is on
right
this
now.
wave where so he's
Good start, you know,
he
from
was
the-
top
the
500. I don't know if he still
lowest
is.
team, the team that's in
But
dead
he's
last
trying
there.
to-
Well, that's a victory.
we're trying to
There's
set up a
little
pro
things
match
at a
against-
time, and they're
against
gonna
him.
say, yes,
Oh, you guys should.
this is exactly
You
how
see if
we
it's
want
see if he's put his money where his mouth
it.
is.
The coordination from Gamblers.
So
to
efficient.
What are the what are the
plug
advantages of
in-
playing
sorry,
heavy?
Always hungry.
Um,
to
Any
plug
heaviers?
You
in
have
that cash out,
oh,
and
shields
Look
and
at them now. They're already in
you can
post
break
pass
stuff really
position. The
easily,
speed
and you have a lot of
this
health.
one.
Oh,
so
is that
efficient
why
from
like
them.
some of
That's what
like
you
the at least when I play in
If you're
games, a
trying
lot
to
of the buildings like
impress
destroyed.
These orgs that are floating about,
Like
Probably.
completely
pick
destroyed.
up
Probably a
teams
heavy, yeah.
in advance of bigger
Wow.
competitions later in the year. See Madlock being taken
Oh,
out.
oh, aim.
No, he does manage to get
That
away
was
with
Here,
it.
he
get in the
Maybe
firing range,
landed
dude.
as he should there with the F-car.
Oh man.
It does at least open up the opportunity for him to
Okay,
grab
don't
this
worry.
box.
I'll friend
They
you and
head straight back through that gateway. Really
Ember.
nice preset one there.
later though.
And this puts Gamblers in a little bit of a stronger position. They've been struggling a little bit so far. And now they can hold
That's
off
such a tough.
with They're a bit behind the pace.
That's such a tough,
said.
like,
Of course, this
thing
means
to
that
hold.
cash out C
Oh, this
might
one?
be the
Because there's so
more
much
viable
open
target.
Oh yeah,
space.
people hate this.
There's so much open space right there.
People hate this
rapidly,
map,
though.
particularly the
I
pros,
think
because
the
it's under
main
construction.
dealer
So
of that damage
every
as they
when
finally
it's like this is a
wipe out
modifier on
Saints
that
one. So we'll
modifier.
stick on D
So whenever
here.
this map
You can
is
see
like
bad Wi-Fi circling.
on with this modifier, a cash box has to spawn here every time.
Oh,
So
that's
what ends up happening is
horrible.
you end up having 3 teams fighting each other constantly, and then you have purple like all over there just hanging out for free all the time. Because every team is kind of forced to funnel through here. Liz, Cody wants a brain chip for scrolling some rails in his brain with. I do want one. And okay, so here's the thing you don't know about Liz is she's just as brain rot as I am. She might be worse. Where do you think I got it from? I was normal before.
Normal?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Clip that. Clip that.
Yeah, she's the one
That's
that
fucked up.
put me on
That's
Instagram Reels, dude.
What, really?
Yeah, dude, I didn't used to scroll anything like that heavily before. Because we have TikTok time now. Every night we get on FaceTime and scroll Instagram Reels for 2 hours.
I don't think it matters what way.
So blame her.
Wait, at least I know it's a problem. I try to stay off my phone if I can.
What's your thoughts on Bombadillo Crocodillo?
Saints One's day is
Oh,
forced them
I
to
love him.
give
I
up
like
on that
the
push. They
was
couldn't
it
get it done quickly enough. It was a good call from Bad Wi-Fi,
the Tum
but the speed
Tum
just wasn't there.
Sahir. I like that one. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but I like him.
You have to say tum 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 tum
Tum
tum
Tum Tum Tum
tum.
Sahir.
Yeah.
You gotta like roll the R.
Yeah.
Sahir.
And that's exactly what is happening. They're pushing it to every fight. They're getting the kills. They're getting the damage. So the numbers keep ticking in. And is there an opportunity for a steal? That's the question.
Said I'm the only non-brain rot person. Yes.
You gotta get on the train, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You just Instagram Reels, just put it on auto and just.
Quickly, 1, 2, 3. Good night. Sweet moon. Bad Wi-Fi eliminated from the server.
Great collapse there by Gamblers. They had so long to set themselves up, and you're always going to back a team that has that advantage. Saints One managing to clean up Always Hungry very quickly.
They need to sponsor him for real, Like that,
He's
you're like a ride or die. You're a ride or die.
Cash out 5.
You're a ride or die, dude.
On B.
I can appreciate
Looks like
that.
Gamblers have closed this down very quickly, though. They've
I don't think you got it.
someone as he gets the plug. Now they have to deal with the two players
you
above.
sent me
This
a
needs to be a big
friend request
RPG, and it is.
I don't
But the
see
winch
it.
isn't there. The shack can deal a lot of damage.
If anything,
and
I
it
put
doesn't
like
finish off
my
without
I did like
DPS
the
is immediate.
introduction
Gamblers
on the
have
server,
pulled
and
off
it's
a
not that
real
far.
heist there,
I don't
taking
think
out
you
Mickey
said you're.
for good measure.
It's just Lisbis.
And the steal and the defensive hospital, a very
Yeah, I don't see
prized
it.
one.
Oh, now they've got
So I am
the
looking
upper
for
hand.
people to play with
Gamblers,
me in
I
that
gotta
tournament
say,
that they're
thank you
scheduling
so much for
on, I
making
think
our
it's
lives
August 13th,
so
or I don't know,
much
whatever it says on
easier.
the Discord. I am looking for
Saints
2
one,
other
it's a
people.
good attempt, a good try, but they're gonna have to watch from the sidelines and talking.
I actually don't see your response.
It's right here.
Hungry.
It's right here.
Right up there, yeah.
You have to. You have
Sorry,
to
there's
go
been a
far.
couple introductions. The ordinary will be playing at a TOC tournament this August.
Bad Wi-Fi. They've been on their A game.
Yeah, gamblers are pretty good at their rotations.
Yeah, they've been winning their fights for certain. Always
He
hungry.
dropped out on them? That's
A bit of
crazy.
a
Why did he
pickle
drop
here,
down?
specifically Rampage, chased down
Depressed.
there by our newest addition to the lobby, Razor Gamer, coming in as the heavy for Bad Wi-Fi today.
Oh yeah, he is.
Now, always
Is
hungry
he a
defending
fill? I just realized. Yeah, bad
Now,
Wi-Fi is a do.
construction in the corner, but they are really bruised and beaten here.
What?
Rampage does coin back in, so they are at
Oh, you have to
relatively
add
full
it to
strength
your.
now, but of course they've been scattered. This is an attempted steal now coming out from
What
Bad
do I do?
Wi-Fi, and this is
Final show
pretty good. I
chat.
think they're going to hold it.
Good steal.
Yeah, that's
Always
like
Hungry
a.
wasn't able to
it's a
do
horrible spot
much
to
as
hold that down.
Rampage has to
Community
dip out
tournaments.
of there.
Game
One
updates.
player gone and
What sponsor did you choose?
with attacking with 2.
I don't know. You
You haven't chosen a sponsor yet?
I
Oh,
chose
hang on,
somebody.
is there
I
a
don't know
steal
who.
going down on Hospital?
Okay.
Oh, an attempted
work
one
here.
there from
Alright,
Gamblers.
you had to accept
to
it, so
try
now
and
you have
swing it back, as
LSG.
it seems as though
Oh,
they had
okay.
lost it
I'm
to
putting.
Saints
I'm
one,
putting my
but
thing in
Saints
the
one eliminated
LFG.
and the box reflipped by Gamblers. So an attempt to
Crad said your
by
art's
Saints
really
one
good.
to dig themselves out of this
Oh,
hole.
thank
but
you.
again, they're not hitting their stride
Thank
the way that
you.
we expect them to.
Bad Wi-Fi needs another kill.
Do I say
I
any
think
people?
I can't do the math this quickly. But
Well, you don't
it
want to say that
looks
now.
like
Yeah,
Oh.
they're-
Say a
they're
time.
2 kills
there
ahead.
is.
You can just say anytime we have a
Kills
bot
now,
that
they need to
auto.
keep getting
I don't know
more
what
Set
to
your
do.
time zone.
I don't
Always
know.
Hungry wants to
Just
get
say-
it as the revive comes in. Floppy takes away
What time?
another of Always Hungry. And that's
Oh, for
gonna
today?
help. Can there be
Yeah.
another?
Like 7,
Yes.
because it was.
Bad
He
Wi-Fi
said 9 his
continues
time,
to
so
keep
it's
it
7
going.
here.
An opportunity for
For their
second
time.
is still on the table, and they could very, very much make it happen. 19 seconds is
Gamblers
all they
is
have to do to
in an
defend.
insane lead
They
right
still
now.
have players. They still have a pipe. They opportunity.
Oh, he almost got him.
10 seconds to go. It's a possibility of a steal, but they have to touch it now. Here from above, it drops down.
They put jump pads at the
straight
bottom.
onto
That's so actually that's really smart. Oh, it
Wi-Fi.
A
Wow.
Great step up from them. Huge performance.
That was actually a smart
considering
idea.
How miserable
It
the
was a
time
smart
they had
idea
on
to keep it at the
Wednesday.
end
Come
of
out
everybody.
swinging here. Saints won.
I need to remember
They are not a
what
team to be
bot we have
dismayed
for
or to be
this.
put off by the presence of third parties or anything that goes
Who
against
are you
them
guys rooting
in
for
lobby.
right
But
now?
Maybe it will
to
sting a
win?
little bit more when you're the ones that are receiving it.
And do you have a
And
favorite
if
player
it ends, if
on any of these
puts
teams?
you back down in last place. Wow, Emilio
someone's
did a
pretty big.
uncharacteristically poor game there. Norton 9. He's
I
going to
used to
have to
follow
step it
the-
up.
We've
next
actually
year.
we played
But
against
look at
like
that
we
great
did
performance
a
from the gamblers,
like a
holding on to
video.
that last cash
With these
out
people?
really
Well, with
nicely,
someone we
even
played
under
against
pressure
him,
from
and
Saints
then
one, having to flip it
MXK.
back
Was he
their
like
way.
were they really
A
good?
great
Well,
start
they're on
for the
EU, so we
currently
played on
ninth
like really
seed
bad
team
team.
in the league.
Oh,
Saints won
And then we had a
before we
team
started- before we
grief
started
us the
the
whole
whole
time.
tour-
So we were
well,
playing with
Saints
like 3
won the whole
different
day.
teams.
They
A
were
team
sitting
literally
comfortably
confirmed. They were like,
fifth in the
okay,
whole
we were gonna grief you
championship.
guys.
They were, you know, above and beyond. They're
When you're
doing
bad at
well,
the
but
finals, the role playing aspects with
today,
lore is super fun.
it
I can see this
feels
getting
like
aggressive too.
every
Got to make some finals
they
art.
would try one thing,
they need to hire me.
then decide,
finals art.
hang on a minute, this is
Hey,
not
you're going to
working, let's
Stockholm.
go
Put
somewhere
in
else
a
and
good
try
word for
another.
me.
Yeah.
Like,
Put in a
that
good
ain't
word for me.
working. Go and rotate all the way back to the original thing. Stay
I dude,
it's too late. When
What
they
is
did have that
the
steal,
bot called? I can't remember
they
the
didn't
the
clear
bot we
everyone
use
off,
for
and in
times.
doing so, their positions are exposed.
Killer K, I'm a female gamer, and this is actually my first time watching this, so I'm not sure the great teams yet.
Okay. Because like I used to follow the ALGS for Apex,
So
and I had a couple people that I really
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
liked.
say. So
Slow it
me and
down.
Sam's buddy actually plays.
Ooh,
it.
none of them are right.
Focus on one
Yikes.
side. Don't
Clocked.
commit to it.
Let's
Don't
retweet that.
play
Retweet
too
that.
fancy. Go
Retweet.
back to the basics.
Our buddy
I
plays in
agree. I think there
ALGS. We
are
didn't know.
teams
He
in
like
here
told
that
us.
are
He's like,
maybe
oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
tell me that.
this is us on
Right,
stream,
you-
like
you
playing.
get the cash
The
out,
lore
you
is
get the
deeper than we
vaults,
know
you
so
get the
far.
objectives,
You guys
you
check
win
out
your
the
fights,
image.
and you do
The
it
lore
enough
for this game?
consistently,
Yeah, it's pretty
and
crazy.
you win
Really?
the game. Doesn't
It's
matter
pretty
what
crazy.
chaos is going on around you.
I didn't know that lore.
Because the game
They
is
saw
a
that
game.
They were hitting their shots, and that they could
Literally,
probably
like
take
the
fights
game
that,
is a
Yes.
game in universe.
that-
So
that
people are
would
playing a
give
video
them an
game in the
advantage
universe.
if they
Oh.
took them.
Yeah, so
now
like it's
and
VR. It's
the
like a
way that they
VR
did. So,
like worlds.
a little bit
Like,
rambly
all
from
this
me,
is
but
like
it's
a
just a way of
virtual-
saying
How do you-
about
how do you
my
find the
esport.
lore? How do
The
you find
game
the lore?
itself is an
Pleased
esport
to
in the
see it, 'cause
universe.
they came under a lot of flack for their.
It sounds super deep,
performance
but
on
Well, how do you
Wednesday,
find the
and
lore?
now
Is there
they're
like
proving
comics
themselves
do
to
they
be,
have,
you
or
know,
like
in amongst
little
it.
descriptions that they have?
Kret, you got
They are
this.
very much amongst it indeed.
How do you get into the lore?
How do we get
New
into the lore? Do they get comics? I need
new-
descriptions to
New
read.
mindset as we do head over to the lovely Skyway. Well, if it's the big mound in the middle version of
Okay,
Skyway,
oh, that's
hell
outdated.
no, but
Okay.
instead
They should
we
make some
have
sort of, like,
a more
comics or something. I think that'd be cute.
looking map as off to the races.
There's like some cool lore. Like right now, currently, there's this like
Beautiful. Here we go.
I don't know. Would you call them like
Vault one
a
tapped here by
terrorist group
gamblers.
or something?
Vault
They're
Oh.
called
two
CNS,
by
and they're
always
hacking the
100.
game. That's why all this
And
stuff
we
is
have
being
players
hacked.
now
They're like hacking the game.
evading the rooftops. Saints want to
So,
establish
they're like a bunch
themselves
of
little bit more
hackers.
strongly up there. A great side angle here from someone as he's got a lovely sight line.
There's
This is a
Easter eggs you
sniper's
can do, like,
position
that
here,
you need, like, a
looking
bunch of
through
people
the windows,
on every
hoping
map.
to assassinate
That's cool.
someone. Of course, that SMG
Is there any,
not
like,
quite a sniper rifle. So he has to send
rare
it in with his
skins and like
teammates now
cosmetics that you
converging.
can get
Great
that
glitch
like is
grenade
not
that's gonna hit
available
on
anymore?
these two targets. Foden
They
anybody
originally
say
yes,
one
but they
on the end of
but
his
they just
scope.
fixed it, so you can like buy
No
all the
kills,
previous
though,
battle
yeah,
passes and stuff.
engagement.
But originally you
Somehow both
couldn't.
teams alive, but someone and Emilian
What do you
finally
prefer? Do you
find
prefer when
their man,
companies do that to make it
and Foden, the
accessible for
last one
everybody, or do you
standing,
want to
only
just
I think you
kind
should be
of
able to buy
gatekeep it?
everything.
or so.
But the thing is, I mean, you
But
can't.
Meets
You have
is
to
there.
wait. So
Emilian
like
takes that
season
kill.
6, which was
Great
last season, you have to
positioning
wait like
overall
3 months
from
before you can get it.
Saints one.
You have to wait like
really
2
did
seasons.
command that
Wow.
engagement from
What?
start to finish.
So you can't, or no, I think it's even more. I don't think you can get season 6 till like season like 9. So that's like 9 months.
To get in close, get in personal.
Yeah, I like being able to
essentially
get
bring
previous
out the
battle
fisticuffs
passes.
in the most
ALGS,
literal
okay,
sense
yes.
at times, and again, we expected more from the heavy to be the damage dealer. But
There's
we're
this one
seeing a
Apex
lot
streamer.
of
I
players
haven't caught up with her
opting to do
stuff in a while,
tickle
but I
damage
don't think she plays Apex anymore. I think she
from
kind of
the
quit because
lights,
Apex
which is,
was being really
for me,
shitty towards her.
baffling,
But her name was
you know,
Lulu
these are
Lovely.
the guys that are
She's
the
my goat.
pros, and I'm just
And
gonna
I think
take care
it's
of them.
Timmy
It's
just
definitely been a,
retired. I
you
also
know,
really like
a
this
Really? Did
switching
Timmy
in the past
retire?
few
Yeah.
seasons
Wow.
where you've seen him,
He said he
like, come to
retired.
prominence
That's pretty crazy,
as
'cause he was
the sort of
huge.
main fragger. And I said
He was, like,
earlier,
one of the
it was
best players.
strange to see OG as the top fragger, because everyone beneath him is a light in that list. It's all the lights picking up the kills or getting those solo picks.
Oh wait, I got
Then of course the damage comes out
That's
from
not your phone.
the heavies. You can,
Yeah, I'm
but
trying
you're
to find
to
the
keep them
bot.
alive now as a light is as a supportive role with this infuser making the impact it has.
This
And
time
here we
zone.
go, the light coming in and collecting these cleanup kills. Yoik after Jurgen finds the entry.
Is there
such
any
a common engaged strategy that we've seen? Madlock, the last one alive for
sort of gameplay you watch the pros do that you've also implemented into your own gameplay? Is there any like tips and tricks that I should know? I mean, I don't know if a lot of people in the game right now are playing medium, but is there any
50 seconds
tips I should know?
feels like an eternity at this point. There will still be one more push if Bad Wi-Fi wants to re-engage them.
But yeah, everybody's
Offset non-existent. So there could be a possibility that multiple teams
and like the
attack this
matchmaking,
A site if
it
Saints
really
want
sucks
or
right now
lose
because I'm playing in like just regular quick play. I shouldn't be playing with like top 500 players. Like you guys gotta go somewhere else. Go to ranked.
Time zone or down?
Correctly, and it takes away that player. Still from above, height is his advantage.
Yeah, this is a good spot here for gamblers. They
hacking
can
problem
winch
is
it in,
done.
try and get it in cover.
There's
But
quite a lot of
unfortunately, they're gonna have to stick it
love
well
watching
outside.
Lulu, but yeah,
They're a
everybody's
little
leaving
bit more
Apex.
exposed. Does that winch
Okay,
pay
where
off?
the direction is
It does
unfortunate.
seem
Yeah,
to.
I agree.
The
That's why I
timing
dipped a long
might
time
not
ago.
be
It's
on.
just it's
Oh,
not
no,
fun
I think
anymore. Finals
Devil
does give me that
Wood's
same
dancing 'cause he knows
feeling
they've
though.
got enough time to
Hacking
flip
problem
it.
has
There
gotten
we
even
go.
worse to the point
Over a
some pros are
second
getting
remaining.
banned.
That still went
Not
through.
really describing
Gamblers
the difference
really
between pros and
finding
average
some
Joes
momentum over
is
these two games.
that they're more coordinated.
They
Use your
have.
gadgets, lol.
They've taken
Solos.
their- they took their
Solo mini
time
randoms
on
refuse
the
to do so.
start,
Okay,
then
so
it
just
came
use them.
together, and now look at them
I got it,
flying
okay.
with a chance of winning. Hell yeah. They're pumped. They're gonna be wanting
Coordination
to
and
go
position
all
and key,
out
focusing on
and
cash
take this
cash
one
flow
home,
over
and,
kill hunting. Yeah.
well,
Okay.
they've tapped the next
I just
spot
go back to
uncontested.
Titanfall.
Well, yeah, that I mean,
Look
it is Titanfall. That's where we're gonna be.
I love that game.
So
I'll miss it.
It is
Wow.
right next door.
Yeah.
On me, and
Oh,
make sure you
Saints
use defib
won
careful.
spawn.
okay.
Well, we're gonna have a real meeting of
Like
loggerheads
what? Like
here in
when
a
would you
moment,
say is
and
like a good
there
time
we
to
go,
use
that
defense?
cat
You should
now
try to use
drops down.
defib.
Like all like
Bolts
anytime I get a
off the
chance
map.
to, or like
Yeah,
should I?
you
Okay.
should be
It's not
putting
going
yourself in a
the right way.
position where you can always
Did you
defib.
see that
Okay.
kill?
Because that's your best ability.
That was teleported kill on
And
his
you
own
can like
teammate.
demat people down
Oh,
so
no,
they like are
that's
safer. Like you can do a lot of really
Okay,
cool
okay.
stuff.
You
I've
want.
done that.
Someone
Defib gives
that
defib.
does
Yeah. So when you defib somebody, they get sickness, so they revive at half HP, and then all their
Okay, I've
gadgets and
noticed
specs
that.
are unavailable.
Either way, that
And then
catch-out's
yeah,
been
lights can be a
started
death
successfully
sentence.
by
Because I spawned him
Wi-Fi
with 75
3.
health,
We
so
see
I
the
literally died
still
to like
code
anything
away
I
of
wanted.
Saints 1 after they managed to wipe Bad Wi-Fi. Bad Wi-Fi just
Hope
being
to have
the
fun in the
delivery boy
finals. Hope you don't
for
get
the
put against a Ruby team and
mansion
don't get better.
sites, it
What
would
is a
seem.
Ruby team?
That's like the top
And now
500.
we can see Saints 1 setting up an
Can I just run into
position.
them at
They've
any
got this
point?
house is a really nice spot.
Yeah.
But
I should.
Kind of the same way you run into Brad.
Me as a low level should not be running into any of these people.
I mean,
That's-
you might not.
That's
but,
not
like,
that's not my what is it? But that's not my bracket. That's not my bracket.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
run into Rubies
really?
pretty often. But it's the same thing like when you run into Preds.
Damn.
That's it, what I'm saying, girl.
Preach. Yeah, there we go. Can we get 10 million retweets on that? Thank you.
Easier to attack,
Thank you.
and there comes the push as Felon will say thank you very much. A little
Oh,
slap
okay,
will go
yeah,
with
I played
helpful
on this
indeed,
point.
and a winch as well, not going to be full success.
Dude, right there, the
Wow.
SA-12 was not hitting.
Saints won.
There's no Ruby in casual. With defib to keep teams up and don't resin open.
Don't resonate. Okay.
And how about the whole wipe of gamblers as they get completely taken out of the server?
was that saved by
Yeah,
the skin
I
of their
agree.
teeth and by the chinny chin chin at the same time?
And yeah, that's
I
kind of
like
like why I've been kind of
Yeah.
slowly
I
stepping
love a
away
bit
from
of,
Apex. It's just
work
it's really
there.
frustrating that
We
I'm
have
playing
an
with
excellent defense so far from Saints 1, now
What is
being
it?
tested even
Right.
further
past
by bad
Preds,
Wi-Fi.
like top,
Mickey
like
does manage to
past
take out
Preds, and like
Madlock,
they're
but
in
they
my
have
plat
protection on
lobby.
him.
You're
Great winch will
you shouldn't
bring
be in here.
Mickey close.
Actually.
But that just offers up an
Matchmaking is
opportunity for
everything,
Mickey to
so- Yeah,
get
it's
kill.
not great.
Kloppy is dead. No, Kloppy managed to
I mean,
take
I will
down
say
Mickey,
though, like
but
I've been
still
playing
is
with her,
denied. So
and the
excellent
lobbies are
heavy
crazy.
play there
Like
by
the
Mickey.
lobbies
not-
are.
it's not
Second
fun,
attempt
like,
Dude,
I-
no, I drop like
Now the
when I'm
lead
playing with her in the,
side of
the
Bad
finals
Wi-Fi.
lobbies, dude.
And I
I'll
don't
drop like
know
20
how,
kills.
But bad Wi-Fi.
Isn't
They're
that
not
bad?
those. Yeah,
Stop at
well,
their
they're,
chance.
Well,
that
they're
means that
bad. I mean,
they're on your skill level. You're
on an
good.
otherwise relatively
RS is all needs
easy
changes.
and
Yeah.
weak-looking defense.
Stacking is
Saints
disproportionately
won.
strong.
Stacks
Yeah,
all.
no, I mean in like World Tour and stuff, being in a 3 stack is pretty rough.
Wait, why is? Oh, because you're playing against other 3 stacks.
Well, no, it's just a lot of the time there's not that many 3 stacks that
I
can.
didn't see
Oh.
any other winch to be pulled away. I didn't.
I think
I don't know, did
Emilian
you see a
got
win?
there. I think Emilian must have got there because there's no way it went flying that far with no reason, right?
Well,
Look
then
at my team
again,
name.
you have seen when the buildings
For you
does
guys'
get
tournament.
I don't know.
destroyed, things go a little
Maybe. Or
airborne, shall we say? And
We'll get
Egg
to look
wood
at the
might be
replay
good.
of that
Egg
at some point. I'm
Egg
sure there's an explanation for it, but let's shoot back
You
in.
might
here.
have some teammates.
Vault 5 is
I hope so.
neatly
Yoink.
snatched
You come up
away
with a
by
good
Yoink.
team name,
That's a
guys.
yoink from Yoink. Love to see it. And now he's going to join the fray once again. He heads in to heal up his
That was
heavy,
a
who
good
then
team
escapes through the gateway and cleanly Like a little dance, Yoip manages to finish that player off. And they got the plug during that as well. Really
How
nice
often do
stuff
these guys
from
use their
Yoip and
coins?
the rest of Always Hungry.
Absolutely beautiful to quickly get the cleanup. Now you've got some
Not
free
crazy
time
often,
to
but
set
because
up,
a lot of
make
the time
sure
in like high
everything-
level play, you get wide
three,
really
you
quick.
get 3 D-mats?
You get 3 D-mats or remats.
Okay.
Like, a
So
D-mat
it's one
and
or
a
the other.
remat
It's
count.
one or
Yeah,
the other.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Apex sucks because they have engagement-based matchmaking, so every game is rigged towards a certain team.
That is true.
Yeah.
As they come through, gets the team wipe. Bad Wi-Fi.
I don't know, I'm getting back into my Rivals
Marvels
era again. Trying to hop on that
Bad
grind.
Wi-Fi maybe slipping in terms of their form. At the moment, though, if you look at that
Why-
bar graph, of course,
You-
anyone is in contention.
He's like, why aren't
first
you
place.
playing Marvel Rivals?
Kills
You gotta
per
get on it.
matchup.
And when I get on it,
But
when
most
I
importantly,
play,
of
he
course,
doesn't want to
those
play
cash
anymore.
prizes
Because
So
by
now
the
I'm playing by
time
myself.
she's on Xbox, dude. So by the time she gets on a game, dude, I've already been playing for like 4
With a minute
months,
and a half
bro.
left on the
I
timer,
wonder
it
how
still
long
could
it's gonna
go
take for you to get
anyway.
tired of
Cash out
this.
eight,
I
only
won't,
have
I have a
1 minute
channel.
left
Well,
on it.
hey, we don't know. We
This
don't
is
know.
focus of our
I'm going to
attention.
Stockholm.
Okay.
Defending it from above, and at the moment, gamblers are having a little bit of a tricky time pinning
Who's
them
moving
down.
this camera?
I can't get tired of this. I'm legally obligated. Sam will muzzle me if I don't.
They should find them.
Sam Central, I can't let him have that.
Ooh!
I can't.
Sam Central.
We can't let Sam have that.
I'm surprised we're not team-matting the wall where that.
He needs me.
Where that top
We're
is.
a duo. He needs me.
Ice hook this way, but it's just not working.
My brain rot keeps him humble.
A dip dive that disappears. So you know what? If you can't find them,
What'd you say?
screw it. Tap it.
I'm surprised they didn't want a D-mat above, so they have the ankle down below. So I wonder, see, look, because look, now they have the high
Clipped.
ground.
That's fine. Clip it and ship it.
Ooh!
The optimal matchmaking system is really keeping the players from talking. Yeah, I mean, fair.
As the last 29 seconds of OT is remaining.
Gamblers a bit toothless there, and they won't make it back
Wow,
in time to do
44,000 is
anything. Unless
pretty good.
Kiriki can call up full
It's
of
really
a
good.
one-man heist by himself. I don't think he's got
The
much
thing
of a
is though,
hope
so
here.
you want to be
Always
in first
hungry,
in this.
heading on over
You
to
don't want
try
to be
and get
second
kills
because
and make
you'll
sure
get
that
half
they
the
are not
points.
overtaken by Saint
So
Twelve
you
with about
like the
You
way
need-
that
you need
this,
to get first.
yeah, because first is 100 points and then
Rampage,
second
and
is
that's
60.
really problematic
So
for
it's
them.
like that's a
kill
big
going
point
away with
difference.
Saints 1 puts them ahead of
I think the
Always
finals
Hungry as the
needs
timer
a
is
better
about to run,
onboarding
but we will
experience,
see whether it's done
and
enough.
then I
Yes,
think
it
they need to
has.
advertise
Way out
more.
in front, as it turns out. Saints 1.
Because this game's really good. I
What
mean,
is one?
Position at the top
yeah, they
of
just
Group C.
Oh,
With
cute!
the
They got
first place finish on
matching
Skyway.
matching
Yeah, they
outfits.
usually
That's
have
so
matching.
cute.
A lot more control for
Give them all
A
the
reset
trophies.
is what they needed.
okay.
And it
So
did.
let's
I tell you
check
what, I said it
the.
before, go back to the basics. It did feel
First
like
real
they went
quick.
back to the basics. It was clean. It was
All right.
smooth. The DMAT plays were exactly what you expect from a textbook. It was beautiful. The
What is-
downside,
what
the
was the answer?
gamblers,
Oh,
ice
okay.
hooking, well, not working for them. They gambled,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it
Okay.
didn't pay off for today.
That was such a frustrating fight for them, right?
Thank
On
you for
that,
speaking it to me in
second to
Apex
last
terms. I don't know
cash out.
Apex
They
terms.
just
If you
couldn't
translate it,
pin
I
down
could.
Always
I don't.
Hungry,
Oh,
no
no.
So if you
matter
look
what.
like,
It
yeah,
was some
Gamblers won
excellent
100
fighting,
points
some
and then they had
excellent movement. We
17
saw
kills
Always
as
Hungry.
teams, so they got
Look at this.
170.
Only
Oh,
what?
okay. So you need
11
want to
kills
get
between them?
kills.
You
Like,
want to
oh,
get
The
kill. Well, a
movement and
kill
the
is worth
objective play
1
was
point.
Second to none.
But your main
So-
focus is getting
On the
those
other side
cash
of
outs.
things,
Well,
we
yeah,
have to
because
credit
getting
Saints
100
1. They
points
managed
is
to
a lot
gather,
easier than getting 100
So
kills.
how
kills
wait? How many
over the
points
course
do
of
you
that
get
map,
once
so
you
really putting their authority
get
down
the cash out?
on the lobby?
Well, you have to
and
win the
that
game.
kill
Being the
Oh,
top
okay,
is
okay.
the placement. So if you place at 100, place it first, you get 100
in
points.
terms of raw
Second is
cap
60.
deposited and
Third
played.
is
So,
30,
yeah,
and
very
then
impressive performance from Saints 1. It's what
last
we
is
expect
10.
from Mickey and the
So
gang.
if you look, I mean, Saints
but
1's only at 17
that-
because they got
a
last
very
place.
strange flip
and
of
Gamblers is at
fortunes here, because
117.
Gamblers,
Okay.
while Saints
So
1
they're
managed to
already
jump from
100.5.
fourth
yeah,
to
that's horrible.
first
And then
from
we have
Salt to
teams
Skyway.
like today.
Four-
Like,
61?
they won, yeah, they won 3
First
times,
place
so they got
result.
461
They
points.
really struggled here with the last
Oh.
last place finish on Skyway.
Yeah, it's
Somebody
not
add-
their luck, but
How do I
again, it comes back to that unpredictability of the
I don't
finals.
see a friend request.
Credit where
So I
credit's
just
due.
go
The
in your
early
chat?
game of
Yeah, it's
of
fun. I don't know why
Skyway,
time zoner isn't
It
working.
was favoring them. They were.
I can't see a friend
doing well,
request,
they were
so I'm
hitting
just
their-
gonna
hitting their
go
shots,
into
they were
Cody chat and
very
just
much in control of
say
these
that I'm right
sites, they were
there.
getting
and you
good
friend me,
steals,
please.
But come the endurance phase of the game when we're starting to get closer to the end, we just started to see that Saints 1 were stepping up.
Dude, why is time
Bad
zoner not
Wi-Fi, and I
working? What
do
happened
want
to
bring
time
this up.
zoner?
Bad Wi-Fi.
You need better lighting.
How are we
in here.
feeling about gadgets and weapons now that we're in
They
Season 7?
were
I
very
think
much in the
gadgets
battle
are great. I think the new medium gadget's really underwhelming. Me and Sam have been workshopping that we want them to make it a glitch grenade. We think it'd be really, really get. So if Medium had a breach charge that was a glitch grenade instead of a flash, it'd be way, way better. Outside of the new gadgets, though, I mean, the H+ is insane, and then Chuck is okay. The healing mitter is okay.
They were anonymous on Wednesday, and they've already bettered that. They've already finished 3rd and 2nd. If they keep that running, then maybe they'll find themselves at the top of the leaderboard. I'm liking the adjustment we're seeing from them as a team. Ploppy no longer running that riot shield that he was taking pretty much all day. Maybe partially something to do with the performance overall. Not going to pin the blame on just one player, but it does help when you have the more reliable options in your hands, like, you know, a gun. So Saints 1 here are looking to fend off Gamblers. Gamblers in a decent spot, but they're going to suffer from window syndrome, which is that everyone knows exactly where to look.
Yes, pre-aim, pre-angle, pre-everything, pre-workout, pre-joy. How many pre's do I have in that sentence? Too many. Too many indeed. But this when you look at Nozomi as well.
Yeah, I think Time Zoner is just dead, bro. I don't know what happened. What's wrong with the lighting?
I think it would be nice if we had like one over
style
here,
of gameplay rather than
now you just have
bunker
backlighting.
style, and
with the help of the
we
lighting
are
like
seeing that still.
I don't have to get a ring light then.
Oh, ring light!
But we're gonna see it more with how
You have my new webcam?
essentially big window this map is, and a lot of, you know, the pike is going to be the strong weapon that we're
Are they going for what point is that?
Seeing Devil's work on the XP.
They're trying to go
for
A, but
this last game, but I didn't notice it. And usually I notice if someone's using the XP. It's fallen out of favor.
The issue is though, is purple's pretty
quite
close.
nicely. He takes Mickey down to low HP.
They're actually far. If they
someone is there to top
initiate,
him right back up.
they initiate a steal right now.
Literally
They'd be in a good
It always
spot,
feels funny
but
for
they took so long.
casting
So
and
they're
saying someone.
prioritizing
It just sounds
killing
like
the
you're,
whole team before they get the.
Yeah, you
sounds like
always
an
want to. A
excuse,
wipe's the
but no,
biggest
his name
thing.
is someone. We love him.
I mean, you can always like
And
pressure
I
it,
love
but
it
if you
as
wipe
well.
after getting a steal, it doesn't matter because they're just gonna steal it back.
Do you know
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been saying, Ducky, about the rework. If they do a glitch grenade on the breaching charge, it would be so good for medium. It'd be really cool, too. It'd be, like, genuinely a fire rework. Imagine dematting it down, too. I'm back. What did I miss about the request? Asking you.
Me?
Yeah. No, they're...
Oh.
She put a message in... if you're in the Discord, Killer K...
I put a message in Cody chat.
It's in. She put a message in Cody chat.
Unless Foden can dig them out of the hole, but no.
If you're interested in a community tourney, she needs a teammate.
I do need teammates. I need teammates.
She needs teammates. Yeah.
I need teammates.
Making use of that chaotic entry from Saints 1.
I wonder why
or chaotic defense from
Pink
Saints 1.
gave up the height.
And now
they
someone the
were-
last alive maybe has to concede this ground. I don't think he'll hit the res soon enough, and Milliam will coin back in. Someone does have an angle, but it's not going to be enough. Surely bad wipe.
Orange is actually really far away, so you see he's coming in trying to defend it.
They will stick this steal.
They're going to get the steal, though.
About 10 seconds left. They've absolutely made the right call there. That's going to put them firmly in second place.
Yeah, and Saints 1 are not even going to contest this. They don't have the players, they don't have the manpower to try and reaggress. So it's a case of try and get away, but exit frags are also glorious. Emilian taken down, and Saints 1 now, yeah.
Everyone needs an IGL, man.
Smart move.
It's all right.
There's a finesse to what Bad Wi-Fi
in-game leader.
It's the same kind of gameplay that we saw from them on Playday 3. Where they are.
Can you coach me?
Always in the back
Coach
of their mind
me.
thinking,
Ducky's gonna make you
can
cry.
we take an unfair
Because he's
fight
mean.
and give ourselves an
I
edge?
mean,
No,
I could be.
Ducky's
It's not
mean,
always.
bro.
It's not coming up as often, which is good. I like to
But
see
are
it.
you
I like that
good?
they're trying to control.
If you're
the game
good, I
a little
mean,
bit
I
more,
can't
not always try
complain.
to counter-attack, but actually
can't
play
complain.
possession football.
He was
I can't complain.
he was in top 500.
It's working. It's really working for them because there is.
That's fine. Be mean to me. Make me a better player. That's fine. That's completely
We
fine.
need to get you worked on the fundamentals first.
To
Yeah.
go with third party. They're not just
Then we
going
can
in
worry
at the last
about
minute, hoping
everything
to get
else.
kills, and then usually running out of time, which is what we saw a lot on Wednesday. This is much cleaner and more impressive from them.
How about an 1887?
Ooh,
How
that
rare
was a
is
good-
that
that was a good
weapon as that comes out to play? We have seen a lack of shotguns. Here since
Okay.
season
Yeah,
0.
if you just join, she put a message in the
Cody chat.
Cody chat.
They were doing. It was sledgehammers, shotguns.
Ducky says if you wanna go pro,
getting
Let me
go pro.
but over on the
She's
east
down,
side,
dude.
you
Friend
guys
me,
like to
please.
play play with distance.
I'll do my absolute best to not disappoint you.
Go pro in my stead, because me and Sam don't have the time anymore.
Maybe. I feel
Okay.
like
So
the
go
medium
pro
venture is
for me.
nice and
Okay, I'll go
diverse.
pro.
Like you say, there hasn't been as many shotguns.
They
but
don't have
we've seen
official
the
Liz
pikes,
chat,
we've
okay?
seen
They don't have a Liz chat.
You get a Liz
the
chat.
FR,
Yeah. If you go pro, you
and
get a
now
Liz
we've seen the
chat.
model, and it does feel like
you
it's
get
just
diamond, I'll give
different
you a
for
Liz
different
chat.
jobs,
Okay.
which is exactly how it should feel. I feel
So
like
it's-
medium is
okay,
in
that's
a
fair.
really nice spot with the weapon balance at the moment, if maybe feeling a little underpowered in the face of nerfs
So I noticed that
and
they're
things,
not just
but
like standing
it's not
around
like
waiting
the best mediums
around.
can't also
No, you're being
Xbox, they're
proactive.
just- okay.
and maybe they're just leaning to a more supportive stance.
Yeah,
being
Breach Will
ability-focused.
is super
I
under.
quite like it, and I feel as though
Get it? Okay.
Get to plat and he'll-
Wait, and can I do World Tour? I don't have ranked unlocked.
Once you unlock ranked, you can go get
Maybe
plat.
maybe that's
Okay, I
And
guess.
if you have potential, then he'll coach
nice
you.
and balanced. So
Okay.
you know.
Yes, to see the
I just need people to play with me.
What can we take? Can we
becomes unplayable.
Pornhub.
Yeah. Embark will tell you.
No, this is PROHUBs.
Pornhub?
Below. I was for a moment.
Nah, kick
Yeah.
him out. Kick him out.
He had
Found
what
mistake.
seemed to be a satellite. No, they were one floor below.
Okay, I'll get to plat.
Yeah.
The engagement
Can we-
was
can we
pushing
settle
to
for
get
gold
back.
one?
Trying to take control of the situation. Gold
Oh, he
with
wants
those
to see if I can do
engagements.
plat.
It's 5-1, but it's a trade
I've been a diamond
back
before in
and
other games.
forth.
I will get to
Now,
plat.
Reds
Okay.
back in.
I will get to
It's
plat.
Still one down for Saints 1. A disadvantage.
If I have to solo queue it, I'll do it.
Just
I'll try my
abandoned
best
away
in
from
solo
point,
queue.
But they also knew at the
We'll
same
see.
time that they can still defend away
It does.
from
It does
Ring.
abbreviate the
Did
PH.
you abbreviate this?
I think
Oh, it
that's-
kind of does look like
I think
it,
that's
though.
why they did
Okay.
PHL.
There might be an opportunity.
So it's not just raw PH.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
A good attempt.
The grind
and bad
begins.
Wi-Fi really
Okay, so I
was
need to
controlling
get
the
to
fight.
plat and
Mm.
out. You said plat and I'll get my own Liz chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
diamond. You get
Oh,
to get
diamond,
Liz
okay,
chat.
diamond, I'll get Liz chat.
Saints 1 did well to stay
I don't know.
alive.
Diamond's a higher
you
rank
put
to
in
me.
there though, but
And
I'll try.
credit for that. Jurgen being taken down in
I
an
think it's
instant
doable.
there through the work of Devil's Work and Napoleon.
That's
Teamwork
crazy.
is this heavy light combo that we so often see nowadays.
League.
With Kirby just dancing around the periphery.
L.
League.
And Gamblers exceptional ways to defend their cash out. Now look at that bar graph in your top left hand side of your screens, everybody at home. That is a close
Grind does begin.
set of rankings.
Brad said the real challenge
It
is
could
staying
really
sane.
go any direction. We're unlikely to see a double
Yeah.
cash out in these final stages because you're likely to see everyone trying to fight for those higher positions.
So they most
The
likely will
only
double
time
here,
double
and
come
you know
in
when they
is
put the
if
cash box
by
in the
any
same.
chance, always
So it's
Hungry
like
gets both
they're putting
of them.
both boxes in there.
Then they will
Yeah.
double up.
Cash out.
Then they will play that risk. Otherwise, they don't want to do that. But I tell
What
you
guns
what
are
they
these
do
people
wanna do.
usually running?
How about personal?
Heavy is pretty much exclusively the SA-1216, which is the shotgun here.
Okay.
Lights are running the 93R, which is a burst pistol.
Okay.
And then mediums run a kind of a little bit of everything, because medium's in a weird spot and kind of a bad spot.
The
So
strange
people
thing
don't
for
really know
Saints
what's
1
good
from
yet.
Today has been consistency.
They're
They've always seemed
running
like a
the F
consistent
guard,
state,
they're
a consistent
running
team where they have
the-
either on days or off days. This has been a
You should
bit
learn
of
the
both.
lingo.
So
Oh,
my impression of them
all
is
the
now
lingo.
skewed. But we
I
have
carried 20, I
Gamblers,
should learn lingo
suffering
and
a
not
little
telling
bit of
me.
phone in his second
What's-
round
What's
of
the
team.
lingo?
Only
Yeah.
Kiriki left. I feel like Devil's
I'll
Work
learn
must have
it.
been picked as an independent floater somewhere.
Les
And
Meta.
that really opened the door for Always Hungry here to get this still early on. It must have been a
And
quick
then
delivery
it's,
from
I mean,
Devil's Work. He must have
you
got
also
that
can run the
float and
shack
then Always Hungry probably
on heavy.
waiting for him. So very nice positional play by Always Hungry, I assume. We're going to tune in.
Ever
now
see
to
the
Leo
strat of just
Wilson,
demolishing
hopefully
entire
through
buildings?
from
Sludge can be
and say
crazy
that
with the
he's
Caribbean.
performing today.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
had
dude, and with the new
incredible
destructive
games on
system,
Wednesday. Unfortunately,
where
that one
every
was less
piece
than
of
a
rubble
back
can do
away with the
damage
shack.
to other
Hungry with his
things,
team.
it's
Good
pretty
position
wild.
held by Mickey to
Like,
get the
buildings are,
reframe.
like,
Someone
falling
goes
apart
down.
right now.
I think immediately
It's
pushing
pretty
up
bad.
A little bit lonesomely ahead, but no,
Yeah.
in fact, both Mickey
Winches is
and
literally like
So
robots.
this
Emilian
gun
with
is
their
like a
ones there.
burst
And
burst
that-
gun?
It's a,
Defib
kinda
is
like a
going to
burst
bring
gun,
you
right?
It
back
shoots
into
3 at a
contention.
time.
Great
So it's
surge
burst.
there from
but it's not
Saints
like,
one. I
no,
had doubts
it's
during
3
that
at a
fight, but
time,
they
like
managed to
almost in
make
like
it
a
work.
triangle. It's a shotgun.
Bad Wi-Fi. A good
Yeah.
attempt to
Heavy has a
fight
lot of
back,
shotguns.
but, yeah, Melian did step up. It's almost like he heard me,
Showing a type-
say how
Ooh.
bad he
Yeah,
was
if you remove all the
performing.
movement
It's like, you know what?
capabilities, it's just
Screw
raw
you, Hyper. Let's-
sights at that point.
Okay, I think I played in a game where like the whole building was demolished.
Yeah.
Here's a cheeky skill,
Oh.
Changes the whole flow for
Gamblers say
sure.
thank you and hail to the new.
Move the cash box? Oh,
Out the
because
way.
he was on
Yeah, he went
Still
down.
Still a 3 versus 2 though. Still a 3 versus 2. They can try and collect these kills, and down goes Jurgen. This must be a win here. I think Yoip has coined back in, so Rampage is just playing for time here. He's running away as far as he can. He's got that DMAC, can go underneath, deny it a bit, and the jump pad well set. And we can see that Kiriki is there to try and pick up the pieces. Folin takes down Rampage. The play above.
Not going to interrupt
I
it.
don't think he has the firepower to deal
That was
with him, though.
dumb.
That is a confirmed steal.
That was dumb.
And now we have Jürgen.
That was dumb.
Wow.
I think he's a
why
bit
did he
late
jump
to
down?
the
That was
mark.
crazy.
Everyone on Gamblers is up
That was a
and
good
ready
steal.
to defend this.
It should have been an easy. I don't know what happened.
He had the advantage with height.
He hit a free angle and he just like backed up.
And then he
dropped in and gone for a commit, gone for
That's
the
crazy.
denial. Yeah,
So
you're
the
right,
heavies-
there could have been a chance.
The heavies get
Could
the
have been a
big dome,
chance
right?
to
Yeah, they
stop
have the
it
dome
going
shield. They
through,
have
but
barricades.
no,
They
it
have.
is going to be a gambler's victory.
It's a scary looking person.
As you mentioned, an up-down performance from them, but I tell you what, it's
Yeah,
currently
big
up
bitch.
right now.
Yeah. First, then fourth, then first. They are slingshotting, ping-ponging their way around the standings during Group C. And as we look at the final scoreboard here, we can see that Always Hungry are the team that managed to come fourth in that one, unfortunately
Jesus
for
has
them.
been
And Saints
playing
one
too.
close behind in that second position with their defense that we saw very neatly performed.
Yeah, Gamblers
We get to
is
see
pretty
the
good.
final fight, but clearly managing to fend off bad Wi-Fi yet another time. Who had maybe slipping a little bit in standards, but they did come up against Saints 1 a number of times that game. And it felt as though Saints 1 were outplaying them.
Found the chat. I
more
sent the
than bad Wi-Fi
request correctly.
were maybe, you
Thoughts
know,
on lights
misplays
abusing
or
double barrel
something like that.
shotguns? Should they be publicly marked? Yes, I am a strong believer that the double barrel is the most annoying weapon in the game, and I hate it. And I want them to get rid of it.
I was just reading the chat, and I'm seeing a lot of people going, particularly original goats, by the way.
I don't like any
Come on, guys,
sort of
let bad
mechanic
Wi-Fi
or thing that exists that will insta kill you. I think it is a terrible thing, and the fact that a heavy can get two shotted is insanity.
They genuinely are doing so well. They really have stepped up. They really are commanding their fights. They very much have the mentality.
Tell me the lingo.
Yeah,
The only
but
downside is their
it's not
timing.
a charity, you know.
What lingo
You can't
exactly,
let
Crap?
teams win. They've got to earn it, right? They are improving.
100%.
We've got to give them
Plus-
that. They are improving, but they are not yet at the
Please,
level
I
that
got it.
Gamblers have been. They are not yet at the level that Saints 1 have been, and it's there. It's attainable. These are talented players. We've seen Ploppy for ends. Oh, what was the team name? NX. There was a French.
Yeah,
name for a
no,
while.
I don't think any class
An
should be
assemblage of letters.
like one-shotted or even like
NTHX, there we go.
die
Thank you very
immediately.
much, Brutus.
I mean,
NTHX.
light obviously
We've
is a little
seen
bit
that
of
Ploppy
a
is a
exception
very
just
talented
because
player. And this is
that's
a
kind of the
different
purpose
team
of the
around right
class.
now.
So
Razor
I'm
Games
okay
as
with
well
light
stepping
being
into
like
that
dying
has
quick.
been
That's kind of the
impressive.
point.
And so is Madlock over
But
the course of
like, yeah, the fact that the double
they're
barrel
just
can, you
not
know,
quite there yet.
literally
They're
one
still
shot
We
like a
could see-
medium
you could see
sometimes is
improvement over the course of the day.
ridiculous.
But like I said, no one's going to let them win. They have to earn it. Nothing is given, everything is
100%.
earned.
I just think there's no way for the double barrel to exist and feel good. Like-
Yeah.
I'm saying they do have the chance of doing. They have.
I mean, yeah, no, it can't one shot, but like it almost can. It's like they literally can be a little bit,
positives they've been doing.
have a little bit off, and it almost one shots them.
Over chows and their timing problems, and boom, there is that gameplay. That
What should get the
we're
recon
gonna
since the
win
stream
this.
it? The whole map Kyoto, DB
Look at
shotgun,
the
red
start.
shells. Ooh.
On the bars for bad Wi-Fi, but at least they're getting involved.
I would say probably the
Gamblers
double barrel.
involved themselves in a quick fight with Saints.
I'm fine with the double because if the double barrel is removed from the game, like
maybe one death there.
you're good.
Might have
I just feel like there's not a ton of
I'm wondering what Foden's doing.
counterplay because you just go invis.
The boxes over here. Yeah, okay.
Like there's not just a ton of counterplay. Like it really, it's all on the person running the double barrel to make the mistake. You can't affect that person. Like it's all on them to make the mistake. If they make the mistake, then you can punish it, but you can't like put them in a position where that mistake is a higher chance or etc.
Finals fashion.
Of course. Like,
What?
When is it ever easy
Oh.
for the spectator to
Okay.
look at this game and know what?
I like the variation in World Tour lately. The new event is really nice. I think the biggest problem isn't it beats evasive dash and invis. Yeah, but the problem is like evasive dash and invis.
But how about a lonely
Like,
light?
I don't think you should nerf those. You
Well, we
should
spotted him. They
like
did, so he's
change
been
the
able to
double barrel.
evade and escape, but all this jumping,
Personally,
all this
if in
footsteps,
Season 8 the devs announced no new map, but instead announced removing
Oh,
Korea,
no.
it's a 10 out of 10
away their
update.
position.
I think they should. My order of importance of like what they need to do is I do think Kyoto's bad, but I think Seoul's worse. I think they need to rework Seoul immediately. I think Kyoto should be right after that. Because I think you can fix Kyoto really easily with a modifier. Personally, I think you can fix Kyoto pretty easily with a modifier. I think Seoul itself is just a terrible map.
Working out for them. Gamblers now looking to retake, but the winch is going to put this firmly in control of bad Wi-Fi. Really neat move.
You can't convince me. All the pros hate Seoul, dude. The casters hate Seoul. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, the tree lag is pretty bad, but like I said, you can fix all that with a really easy modifier. You can get rid of all the trees, you can like change the tower, you can fix a lot of that really easy with the modifier. Seoul itself is genuinely a terribly designed map. It's terrible.
Over Kyoto?
Oh yeah. Kret, you've never played ranked. You don't get an opinion.
Yeah, bad Wi-Fi lost a few many bodies in
like
their approach, their attempted steal there. And it just ends up...
you forced my hand, I'm sorry. You forced my hand, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. It just came out, I got angry. I got angry, I'm sorry.
Your strike is dirty, it's live. Somebody clip that. Clip that.
Bad Wi-Fi now giving chase to try and pin down the last few members of Gamblers, or rather every member of Gamblers. In fact,
I feel Fortune Stadium is a rework for Seoul now.
Madlock being taken out, and now Ploppy and Razor having to...
I don't really like Fortune Stadium all that much either.
That is Devil's work.
Reasonable crash out, thank you.
The opportunity to pinch. Luckily for them,
I feel like a full redesign of Kyoto would be welcome by most players. Oh, yeah. When they would cut like half the bamboo in Kyoto. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I actually really liked the... I mean, they got rid of the water issue on Kyoto, but I really... Fun fact, in Kyoto, the water used to slow you down.
I don't understand how
they removed it. So anytime you were in the water, you'd walk like half as slow. Or half as fast.
That's an odd thing to punish a person on.
I know, and water was everywhere. It was terrible. They got rid of it. The ice version of Kyoto was pretty good. It's really just the tower and like the main castle. They fixed that, and like the map's genuinely okay. But like, I don't know if Fortune Stadium's like the rework of Seoul, because I think Fortune Stadium has all the issues.
Different. Someone is on Saints 1, and I guess that makes sense. Get the cash out started.
Is this, wait, hold on, is this Fortune or is this Skyway? Sorry, yes, Fortune is good. I love Fortune. Skyway is bad.
From bad Wi-Fi, who are really squaring up as their rivals in this match, casting themselves in the
no, I mean, wasn't it the same time period when they used terminal attack as
competitive? They're trying to get rid of this gadget that is just lurking, the C4 on the cash out, but they can't actually hit it for whatever reason. So they're just going to try and find Gamblers anyway.
Is this red or pink? This is red. Okay,
it's kind of like it. It's kind of like
it. Top is red. Yeah, pink has D.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mix.
But they had a clear shot to get D.
Yeah, Skyway is mid. It's definitely better than, because it's Monaco and Seoul meets each other. But Fortune is a very good map. I enjoy Fortune. Personally, with Kyoto, they can improve it by adding more trees, bamboo, and water. I agree. I think they remove all the buildings and just make it all trees. I think it's a fire idea. Skyway feels so blank with everything. Yeah, because it's literally just a mashup of all the maps. Like, it's Monaco, it's Seoul, it's all the same. That's why I don't like it.
Well, first of all, you've realized the color of your opposition. You're going, hang on a minute. There's another team here. We don't want to be getting third party, so it is going to be a little bit cautious as Gamblers start to...
Dude, I've been saying there are people that hate Nozomi, but it's not that bad. It's a solid map. I think everyone wants to get it as a player base smooth rains. Skyway said it's bad places. Monaco with the side of Seoul Hospital, the worst part. I'm saying. Where they took the worst parts of every map. I think all the close range building parts of Monaco is terrible. I hate them. I think the church is cool.
Don't even bother.
It's interesting there. Always Hungry were definitely the team that came in with the third party that time, and that was definitely not the play. They really couldn't find that opening. When they committed to that top floor, they probably should have just...
Yeah, I can understand. There's a lot of particle effects on Nozomi that might make it run
with no
pretty bad.
casualties at all during the course of that. I think Devil's Work got brought down, but he was immediately rezzed. So yeah, Gamblers now sitting on a hefty 30k way out ahead.
They really didn't change that much of Vegas though. Like it's fundamentally the same map. It just has a different picture. Yeah, it's the sandstorm version. That's my favorite. That's my favorite modifier. It's so fun. On final round,
There
yeah.
was so much open space. I was not having a good time.
You can expect the unexpected as well in this game.
I just don't agree. I don't like Monaco all that much.
Very short stuff. Mazalok on a smidgen of HP. He's probably hiding somewhere, waiting for that regen to hit. Nope, he's being chased down, it seems. There he is. Finally dealt with by Yoip, his opposite number, the light on the side of Always Hungry. But the cash outs, where are they? We've got one started on B by Saints 1, and A is in the hands of the Gamblers.
Sandstorm doesn't suck.
It does suck.
Best version of Vegas. Best version of Vegas. Best final round map ever. No, stop. Stop. It's the best final round map ever, dude. So fun. So good. So good for final round.
And that would put them in third. And it is Always Hungry that are contesting them right now. So they are fighting.
It has to be a lot of kills.
18k? No, this would take them.
Why did you let your mans get this fire brain chip? He's cooked.
Yeah. It's cool. So yeah, this is attempted steal that would put Gamblers down into third place.
Do you like Monaco when the Master Church destroyed you, atheist?
It's too late. So now
that's crazy.
And it is a 2 versus 3 here. Devil's Work was taken out there by Rampage. Great cover from the Pike. Here comes
if you guys aren't aware, we do have a Discord and we're running community tournaments. We do a ton of like private matches and stuff. It's super cool. We have one confirmed for August 3rd. Yep. Pretty sure it's the 3rd. Yeah, hop in. We'd love to have you guys. We're gonna run more, obviously, as well. But hop in the Discord to stay updated. There's going to be a first, second place, and third place prize.
Ooh, prizes! Wow. I'm gonna get my A game guys on, okay? Yeah. I'll be practicing.
I want you to know she was begging me to rig it, bro. I told her no. You can't win now, because then it's gonna look like I did rig it. Maybe I'm not. I'm gonna have to reverse rig it.
How are you gonna rig
I'm gonna have to make sure you lose.
You want me to lose?
I'm
trying to get coached, okay? I'm trying to get coached.
I'm gonna reverse rig it.
I'm trying to get my shot.
I can't have you win.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, but I can't have you win. I just can't. Liz sweep.
Oh, what a spectacular ending to that game.
Somebody clip that saying you're trying to make me lose. That's crazy.
Yeah, but if you win, it's gonna look like I rigged it.
How are you gonna rig the game?
I don't know.
If I'm killing the people.
No successful third party at the very end.
Okay.
Wow,
it's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
Chaotic and back and forth game. Really did think the Gamblers
team.
were riding the wave of that game home.
Solos everybody. That'd be crazy. Like, yeah, just invincibility is on. Like, she's flying around the map.
Crazy day for them.
Yeah.
Ducky said he can carry you to second in the tourney since he doesn't plan on winning.
I know a lot of people say it's scary.
That works.
I'm sure the Gamblers are scared.
2 thumbs up. That works.
Up and down performance. It's not.
Okay, but we need a cool name.
But let's put the big but in this question.
Ducky with Liz would actually be balanced.
It's been
really bad.
Let's run a squad of all Blade users. I would love to see that in the tourney. That sounds so chaotic. Goose Ship comes back solely because of the sheer will. Stop glazing me, Cret. It's nice.
Keep going. Keep going.
He's blushing. Yeah, join, dude. Get a team of dual blades. There's someone. There definitely are people in there that would be down and run that. Anything. It's not a super sweaty tournament, so it's very casual.
So it's for sure August 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Typical.
It is rough, but that's the
Ducky
way
said
it
he's curling
works,
his hair right now.
You have to be aware of the fact that you can't necessarily commit absolutely everything to a fight, or if you do, it's got to be a really quick and clean one where you don't take any casualties, and you can't always control that. You know, teams are going to shoot back, so it is a very smart strategy to go in for those third parties if you can time it right, if you can read the game well and position yourself. But of course,
all right, this is the last game, guys.
I
think, unless that was
3 versus 3s, because you're more in control.
I'm double checking. Yeah, we still have one more game left.
That everyone wrangles with in the finals, and over the course.
Instead of nerfing DB, devs make the DB like Cerberus and now has 3 barrels.
No, sorry, 1 map left.
Yeah, and then we should add fire
to
it.
Bet on anyone.
Thoughts?
I don't.
You guys want to add fire damage to it?
Could win. Literally anyone could win this. Like you've said, you know, the Gamblers and Saints One have been trading first places between themselves throughout the day. So if you're smart, you might go with one of them. But Always Hungry has shown that they can step it up.
This looks like a
green
screen.
Have shown massive improvements since the last play day, and they are in genuine contention here and making some real splashes. So it is all to play for on Sis Horizon.
You want to meet Gary?
Yeah, and
Gary's
I think
nice.
that's
Seems like a
what
nice
also
person.
feels good for a lot of teams.
You talk to Gary?
Yeah, we know.
You know Gary?
Yes, we know.
Damn, he knows Gary, guys.
That is loved by all teams.
Oh.
That ability to have.
You know
Gary,
him?
Gary was in the chat the other day.
Gary was in the chat!
Yeah.
Bring him. Oh wait, you can't be
the alleys where you got
so
a safe
scared.
wall next to you. There's so much you can do on Sis Horizon.
How about 4 barrels, dude? Yeah, let's just do six total barrels.
Plus also no
Fine with that.
So it is just that map. It makes life 10 times easier. So I
yeah, I'm kind of down with that. What if Heavy had dash?
Upset coming through. I feel that I'm still putting it.
Tell her about the monkey lore. Oh yeah, I think I told you about that. Remember I told you that we had one of the casters. There was a monkey behind him in his background. So then I started like saying, I was like, oh, like I want to see the monkey. Like I want him to grab the monkey. So we like kept spamming in the chat, and then we hit up the casters, and then the casters hit up him,
and then
we ended up like bringing up the
with
monkey.
Makeshift, and
we should have made him like
they got it done. We saw Promise in Makeshift.
Here we have the clip.
And the
we got the clip. Somebody clipped it.
Finally get that first place position. It saved their day. Can Bad Wi-Fi save their own?
That's right.
Gary haven't finished first either, so they'll both be especially hungry for that top place podium finish. Saints One and Gamblers, as ever, though, going in as the favourites here.
Oh, he's so cute!
We see this is Saints One that we're tuning in with as they begin.
He's so cute! Look at the monkey!
It will be always hungry to meet them.
Yeah, and that is the worst.
I like how he's involved.
Find another opposition.
No, he should have been like having him more involved, like he's talking.
Everything. Well, especially when a FAMAS is in play as well. I love FAMAS. Good taps to the head, it gets you done. And
wait, how did you? Where was the monkey at originally? How do you know about there was a monkey?
Because he had it in the background over there.
Oh.
And we were spamming in the chat everything.
Realistically, Ego Chows across the opposite side of the map as the vault hasn't been plugged.
Yeah, I was saying it would have been really funny, like in the future, if like you look in the background and like more monkeys keep showing up, like the exact same one, and then at some point it cuts and there's no monkeys, and then it cuts again, and then he's in a monkey suit.
Why
doesn't he do that?
That would have been so funny.
What's his name?
Whenever I just finish a masterful stressful day, I just hug my massive Namatama plushie. You know who Namatama is? This is Namatama.
So an interesting early fight, only one death between
wait, what is that?
It's Namatama.
Well, what is it?
It's just a little egg, and then these are the mascots.
Is it like sweaty?
These are the finals, and then that's Mula.
I like the
typical.
Is it like sweating on the side?
We can see that Always Hungry
Where?
actually decides to turn their
That's like his little ears.
to cash out B, so it would be Bad Wi-Fi that Saints One have to fight off instead.
My favorite is Chief Mula.
Chief?
Yeah. Chief Mula.
Oh, him.
This is it. This is Chief Mula.
Easier of opponents today, but they're gonna do their absolute best, and especially the
Chief
form
Mula
they've been
fan.
playing.
You're lucky you got one before the big one sold out.
Oh, we watch them.
I will scramble Namatama.
Methodically making their way down.
What big one? What's sold out?
You could buy like a giant Namatama.
Well, you could buy. Ooh,
I'm gonna buy a Chief Mula.
How much was it?
I don't know, like $50.
That's not. How big
It was
is it?
big. It was like big.
Okay.
Always hungry. Just again.
Went to Build-A-Bear and then made them make a similar one.
That's smart.
Show her the Avada Cataclysm set for no particular reason. Okay.
Rampage knew what the deal was. He knew that he wasn't going to stick on to that. Keeps himself alive.
This is the set that I used to
ready
run.
for the 3 versus
Oh, with the
3
big
here.
bitch.
Yeah.
They winch it into yet more advantageous
I think it's so
position.
cute. That's so cunty. I want her.
Get it. It's only 20 bucks. I'll buy it for you.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying
I'll buy it if you want it.
You'll buy it, then I can't refuse.
As the light up
She's cute.
for Always Hungry. You always want that in a
What
big
about
fight. You
Orf,
want
the
that
blue
damage to
sweater?
still be
Oh,
a
yeah.
factor.
Orf?
Let me show you.
Orf?
Really mitigates that fact
Orf?
of the lost light with that second double barrel kill. Huge plays from the double barrel main.
It's Orf.
And
You like him?
clean it back up. Kiriki
With his
takes
fat
down
stomach.
I wouldn't
but Jürgen
wear that
finds
per
him
se,
instead.
but that's
Bad
cute.
Wi-Fi though, after losing their fight very quickly on the other side.
By the way,
Saints
chat,
One
what was the
has
funniest thing you've
spawned
ever
back
seen
in
on this game?
and
Yesterday I had a guy
taken
literally
full
named my
advantage
failed
with
art
the
school.
third party on what momentum was left.
That's crazy.
Yikes.
Second
That's
steal,
crazy.
and bad Wi-Fi sweep up
She's
the
in art
catch.
school.
You said earlier that, you know,
She's still technically art.
being
You're getting an art degree.
third partying, that how bad Wi-Fi was doing it a little too often, and that you want to see more control for them. I feel every time we see
Okay, so this is the final game of the series. We know that.
and try that team v team battle though.
What?
They're still decent, but they're nowhere near as
Oh, that's
confident
crazy.
as when they do third party. And I'm you know what?
The
I'm
final
gonna
games
say
of the
it.
finals.
I think they
Final
should
game of the
stick with
final
third parties because
series.
Oh, the
they're
finals.
absolutely
If I heard the
dominating
Cataclysm set,
It's
she'll
working
stay
well
with.
for
She'll
them, and
slay
there's
with
also
it.
something to be said
Slay?
about committing to fights
Was it
and
big
dying
fun?
quickly as a team.
I'm in
or winning
school
quickly as a
majoring
team,
in
'cause that's exactly
forensic
what they've been
science.
doing
That's
no
actually pretty
matter
cool.
what. Their fights haven't
Forensic
lost.
science is
We
really
haven't
cool.
really seen them linger
Is that
around
your? Oh, I
and
didn't
say,
see
oh,
these
you know,
spinning.
oh,
I'm
if we
sorry.
can coin in, maybe we can get another wave or whatever. Like,
That was
just
my
go
feet.
and fight
Here,
and
get some
die.
food.
because
Why are
if they
you
hadn't
majoring
done
in
that,
forensic
Saints
science?
There you go.
on their
Yes,
first
that
attempt
is
at
my
the push
girlfriend.
on
Place.
the far
I
side
was
of the
just
map,
asking
they wouldn't have
about
respawned in
you,
for the third
Finny.
party. Taking more fights
I've heard much
means
about
that
you.
you get to win
We'd be
more
matching.
fights, potentially. Even
Let's
if you lose them,
twin.
you know, you
Let's twin in
increase your
them.
odds of
Okay,
winning
twin.
a fight if you take
Let's do
more
it.
of them.
A little unlucky for someone, as he was
S-
just
SDY
only a 5
BT.
HP left alive and then gets taken down. But I tell you,
SDY
he
by-
has some
SDYBT.
HP.
Yes, good
It's going to
things,
be the
Finny.
gamblers as they take out the entirety of
I was
Bad
asking
Wi-Fi
Cody where
once
you were
again,
at.
But we've seen this once before.
I saw a dude with blue overalls, the watermelon
Forget
backpack.
about
The
the
wow,
fact
that's
that Bad
crazy.
Wi-Fi was in this position, and they come
Wow,
in and
MIT?
sweep it from under their feet.
Wow,
That's huge.
that's cool. They responded back.
Yeah.
We have gamblers holding on to cash out Z.
Yeah,
This is
Finny,
always
where
hungry,
you
charging
at,
them
man?
down.
Where's Finny?
Playing
Thinking
peek.
twice about the approach they want to make, and in fact, it looks as though
Start
Yoik
digging in
is
your butt, twin.
leading the call to avoid cash out Z
Mr.
entirely. An
Krabs,
interesting
Start
move
digging
there.
in your butt, twin.
That'll leave gamblers very happily in the corner of the
I
map.
have the
on
rejection
phase.
for better for
Bad
names.
Wi-Fi currently
It's still A.
engaged
I
with
mean,
Saints
yeah.
1 over here, but no damage.
A
really
letter's a
created
letter.
aside from one of the floppy,
Yes,
and
B.
It seems as though Madlock is actually just going to say,
I don't
"You
have
can
I
heal
don't have any
yourself
rejection
with that
letters, but I
reject."
also don't have any
We need
approval
this
letters
infusion
because I didn't go to
specifically.
college. So
Jurgen taking
Better?
some flack
where?
as he dives into the open,
Community college.
and that is
Oh, I guess.
someone
I
to
get-
punish him.
everybody gets
We
accepted
have
to
three
community
parties
college.
now
Yeah.
engaged over the top.
That's something.
Saints won in a
It's an
really
evolving,
nice
interesting
position
field of
here.
study.
Rampage
Being a part of the
almost
chain.
Oh my
taking
gosh,
out
Finny,
their
can
actually
he join the
making
voice
ghost down
chat?
Instead, someone gets the
I mean, we're in the
rebound,
last game. We're gonna
maybe
wrap it
back
up. But if
up.
you want to join in for
This is
NA,
Bad
you're
Wi-Fi
welcome
in a
to.
decent position. They've witched it yet again
just
and have a
told you
decent spot
now,
to
that was
try.
crazy.
and
I mean, I'm just
steal
saying
this.
because I'm gonna have to
But
change all the
still
cameras and
fully
everything.
stocked. This is clean
What-
3
what
versus
is the
3
second
here.
thing
Back in the
you're talking
open.
about?
Emilia
That's later?
knows the
There-
value
this
of
is
that
EU,
pitch.
we're
He's
doing
got those
NA
skills.
later.
So when is
Purely
N-
playing the
what,
objective
NA?
here.
When is
Always
that?
hungry,
What
though.
time?
Look like
Like
they might
5
have
or
a
6?
backstab here.
Yeah,
I could
say-
I could say till, like,
drop in
6.
and create an upset, get rid of what
Okay.
is
I'll
a
say till 6, and then
strong
I'll get on at
Saints
7
one, and that's
to
done
play with.
perfectly.
I forgot who
Rampage
said he was gonna
gets
play with
the
me, but
job done.
I'll be on by
What I
then.
don't think- what I don't think
It was
we
such a
always
funny
realize
brain
is
rot
the
application.
positioning of Bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, forensic science is
They'll
really
take out
cool.
Jurgen. Now
That's a really cool
Delviola,
field.
who's
I don't-
already
I think
set
it's-
in the open,
I think
has
so.
still
I'll double
come
check the
in
time real
out
quick.
in
The criminal
the
justice system
open.
doesn't need a lot of
Bad
changing.
Wi-Fi, once again, third
So-
party.
This is actually a crazy game. Saints one might actually be in third if they're not careful.
But now Always Hungry are fighting back, and it's
That's
2
a
versus 2.
horrible.
Can they
That's
make
a
it
horrible
stick?
place to
Gamblers
have a
coming in
cash
here,
box. We're
in
not
fact,
gonna get
to try and
that.
get the steal.
Yeah,
But
they
have
intentionally
done
pull it.
Have done
They demat it and then
No,
pull it into
the
the alley
force of, is
on this
it
map.
enough?
Oh,
A
that's
second
really smart.
attempted steal
Yeah.
here, but I
But they're
think
gonna get the
timer might be
steal.
working against him.
Yeah, they got it right there. You see that?
In fact,
They
Saints
just stole it back.
win as the
They had
fourth
literally like a
party.
millisecond. That was
Take
crazy.
it.
Everyone in the server
I didn't even get accepted
going
through the
way out
diversity
in front with
programs.
36K.
Instead, I'm a radio TV film major. That's really cool. No, radio TV is sick.
What?
In a different area. No, Saints 1 was watching.
What are you
over the
hoping
entire
to
thing,
use
but-
with
Yeah,
imagery?
what are you doing?
That is pretty
Watching over.
cool.
They get wiped by Always Hungry. Always Hungry completely forgets that Saints
I'll
1
say
was
till
fighting
6.
bad Wi-Fi originally.
Yeah, it's 5 my time, Finny, so it should be 4 your time. Sister Rising is such a beautiful map, but goddamn, it hurts my eyes. Yeah, it is. Some of these maps are so bright, dude. I'll be playing late at night with Sam, and I'm like,
I need a
Quincy,
diagram
it's terrible.
to explain that.
Lights
You've
on
done
the
your
room,
best.
like-
You've done very nicely
I usually
to
have
explain the back and
the window
forth of
open.
that fight. But yeah, I mean, you had to be there, really, didn't you? If you weren't watching that, go back. back and watch it again. It was utter chaos. It is the final through and through. We now have the final cash box.
I might move my desk.
One of the two
I don't know
final
where
cash
though.
boxes as it's been winched out of position. Was that did they winch the box through the gateway?
My career goal is to be a crime scene investigator. That's sick.
I think it was.
That's so scary.
You gotta practice, get some field experience, go play LA Noire.
I'm not one to complain here.
Same thing, right?
Still out in the
It's like the same thing.
I just watched somebody interview a guy who was a crime
between
scene
now and whenever, but the last 50 seconds.
I bet, and I get to see some crazy
That's
stuff.
horrible.
Is in play.
I mean, good for you, good for you. That's not for me, but I'm rooting for you.
What's up, Vin? How's it going?
Realistically, bad Wi-Fi.
Good to have you. You're currently in the last game of ProHubs EU, but at 5 p.m. PST, we're gonna go live again for NA. It's a great game. I highly recommend getting into it if you want some people to play with. Join our Discord. It's a good time. Called the finals. It's great.
And it's free.
It is free.
Who doesn't love free games?
Who doesn't love free games?
A 3 versus 3, really nice position being
Yeah,
here by
that's
Mickey
also
on top
something
right
important to
screen,
remember.
We can see from someone's perspective.
Very
On
important.
top of that goo fortress, almost like a treason angle, I'd like to say at this point. On the other side, it looks as though Bad Wi-Fi are winning their.
Yeah, they were probably intimidated by you, Ducky. That's what
Two
happened.
objectives at once. It could really go either way. First, second, third, and fourth, all up in the air.
Well,
Yeah, join the Discord, man. Get some people to play with. Best place to learn. It's a good game.
On A, and right now, Bad Wi-Fi have control. The signal's good.
Yes, they do have TDM. So you're good.
They
have everything you need.
Jurgen left alive, trying to stay alive, but we're seeing Saints 1 sending over someone.
They fear my gunk maxing in Aura.
What's
Gunk
happening?
maxing.
Just like being gunky, like stinky.
But look who's here.
Yeah.
Getting a free kill.
Where's NA tourney I'll watch before gaming tonight? It's gonna be, we're gonna be doing the same stream. We're just streaming at 5. You'll get a notif in the Discord if you added it. It's 5 p.m. PST. Playing with Liz will be hard because I'm in EU and she's not.
You're in EU?
Yeah,
Oh
Kretz.
my god.
Kret was playing, I think, one time he was in our tourney and he was playing at like 2 a.m.
Here?
Yeah. A second place finish for their efforts. Always hungry and Gamblers just taking too long to pull the trigger on that final cash out, neither committing to any objective strongly enough.
Hey,
and
if you're gonna be on,
Gamblers,
I'll be on for
stay
you
true
too.
to their name.
In order to maintain my gunk without smelling, I lather myself in the thick, viscous gel.
Very specific.
Always hungry as well. At the bottom, in fact, yeah, Gamblers coming.
Is it like what, like petroleum jelly?
Really strong.
You like wake up and you just like grab like the whole thing and just start. So gross.
3 first place finishes and a second to boot as well. Gamblers just had a really up and down day.
Yeah, it went like a full yo-yo type of thing. In 1 minute it was up here, really good. The other minute down here, not so good. And this inconsistency is something they need to look at. They need to go back, look forward, work out.
Okay, this is the link. It shows you the schedule for all the games. But yeah, we'd love to have you back in chat. It was nice chatting. So it looks like Saints 1 had an absolute crazy lead with 62,000. And 23 kills on the board.
Wow.
Yeah, it's true. Lights are canonically sweating. I sweat all the time.
Yeah,
I'm sweating right now.
And after that day, I believe that someone and Roma
Side-eye was so funny.
Very likely to be still at the very top. Of
Looking forward to seeing you there.
They've been sort of vying for that.
Yeah, Vin. The game is super fun. Highly recommend getting into it. Free on all platforms. You can go play some TDM if that's what you love. It's a lot like Apex and like Titanfall and all sorts of movement shooters. And Battlefield had a baby. It's a good time.
From the very
3
top
classes
in this league, and it's just gonna,
think you'll enjoy it.
Of whatever team they might end up on, whatever team they might be performing for, they're gonna be an asset to.
Yeah, wherever you put him, basically, is the nutshell. But he's gonna pop off. He's gonna be on top, and he's gonna show you what he's made of. But one thing to know, and I always like to go back to.
I'm an OG Overwatcher. Okay.
What a much better performance.
That's not sweating, that's skunk maxing. Welcome, brother. Apex plus Battlefield plus Overwatch. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's good.
Subscribe.
So we're ending EU with aimers on top as it goes.
But we saw that actually they weren't dead last.
And Kret, you're going to be happy to hear that Pulsar Esports is at the very bottom of the day
that was a
at
really
222 points.
Wi-Fi, considering their circumstances at the start of the day, dead last. Like
I told you that the guy who made the finals made Mirror's Edge,
yeah,
right?
I think Always Hungry probably coming out of this as the sort of losers of the group, right? They didn't perform quite as highly as Bad Wi-Fi on average across the games. It was very, very close between them. We'll get those points sorted and visible in a few seconds. But Gamblers, yeah, they had some real ups and downs today. Two first-place finishes, though. Of course, the first-place finishes are so valuable in this scoring system that they will be quite happy that they managed that, especially in a group that includes Saints 1.
All right, y'all. What class should I start with? Yeah, medium or heavy, for sure. But seriously, join the Discord, man. We can answer all your questions. We can get you figured out.
Well, to be fair, there's still 3 teams beneath Always Hungry.
We'll see you there.
So
there's a link. We will see you guys at 5 p.m.
in that 7th spot for the day. Is that 7th or have they dropped? No, it looks as though these are the day 4 points. Let's have a look now at the overall standings.
Hold on. I'm trying to navigate Sam's computer. Hard.
And I guess I'll be back to watch just for a little bit.
All right, y'all. As always, you want to say it with me?
What am I saying?
You want to say it with me?
What am I saying?
We'll see you.
I will see you
at the finals.
Finals. What?
Yeah. I will see you there. If this worked, I don't know if it worked. Hopefully it worked. I don't know if it worked. Did it work? Is it working, guys? Is it the end screen? I'm not good at this thing. Sam usually does this stuff. Did I do it? Did it hit yet? It didn't hit yet. All right, give me a sec. Hold on. Let's let's restart. Let's try again. Ready? Different song this time. Okay, hold on. Let's get a better song.
This is embarrassing. You should have this shit unlocked.
Well, it's not working. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Well, his thing didn't work. It didn't hit. Okay. Let's try this again. Ready? Okay, let me get the end screen up. Hold on. Let me get the end screen up. Okay.
Ooh, embarrassing.
Hold on. Where's the end screen?
I think he should have had this shit.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Me personally.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I like this one. Clarity. I love clarity. Okay. All right. You ready? Okay. Ready? So, as always, we'll see you at the finals.
The finals!